finish. And, you know, to me, it's kind of to be expected a little bit. I harped on it a little bit of United being one of the more inconsistent top teams. You know, sometimes they're on looking like they could take down Optic Echo Ghost. Sometimes, you know, they lost to Fire and Ice, they lost to United, and things that happen when you don't have the consistency.
We knew we were going to have a Cinderella story somewhere. This is meant, but
a little bit. I harped on it a little bit.
We'll see if they can make that run a little bit later. But on this matchup right here, domination trying to come through for Fire and Ice, trying to take the lead right here, 5-2, and they're looking good.
You saw Dezenide right there after he got that kill. He turned around trying to break E. He saw the incinerator button push, and he just, that right there, he knew it's over. I can't make it to the other hill in time. My teammates aren't in position.
We all know the weapon placement. It's in-bar up top control room. It's guaranteed. You know, Ronin, they were winning rounds there with it. So now Fire and Ice, they just need 2 more under their belt. Ronin is looking good. They're set up now. They can get back to their bread and butter. We're going to see if they can try to make a comeback.
Yep, and you know, Demo, like I said before, key in Demo's head was to shut down Chaos, don't let him get loose and carry the game, and I think they're doing a fantastic job of doing that because it's usually Chaos leading these charges and getting taken down first.
Now, you see, both teams are going to send an extra man up top. They know how important this in-bar is. The smokes are going to go in favor here. Ronin looking to push and catch some members off guard here. Fire and Ice, but now they're just trying to back up here. Fire and Ice looking for a good angle. They're going to get it down. Vexy's going to get that back A in the revive off the wall here as well. But Sleeper and Evolving, they won fights down low. But if Ronin can win this fight up top, they're going to have 2 members go down. Now, the domination could possibly come through, but good button push right there by Vexy's. That's going to stop the domination right there. That's going to prevent that E-Hill from being capped.
Yeah, and this is one of the few times I like the M-bar up top rather than kind of rotating around the map, even though you got that full line of sight. You got E right in front of you. They have to go across you on the low side in order to get it, not getting the headshot on Dezo, but he does get the damage, so that's going to halt any kind of push coming up for a few seconds until they realize the plan. But it's in Fire and Ice's hands to make this push. We got a little bit of 1v1 going down here on the mid-cut. Vexy's coming out, saving Strafey's life there for just a moment.
You got him. You see him up there, the gate watcher, so to speak. There, trying to get these shots. You know, we're gonna call him Watchtower. There we go. That's the name I was looking for. We're gonna call him Watchtower up there, defending his teammates, giving them intel, trying to protect them. But he's gonna go down there now. Fire and Ice. Now Ronin, they're gonna get up there and they're gonna control that control room. They're gonna control that next in-bar spawn. But PR, we've seen time and time again how teams go up there and they fight this 3v3 fight. But your other 2 teammates down low win those 1v1s and causes that domination. But once again, Ronin stuck up top, and they made 1 second away, but big double kill there by Zenin. That's what you need out of him. And Detox gets one. You're gonna have Dezenide, he's going to go down and he's going to get cleaned up, but still 2 heals in favor here of Fire and Ice. Domination going to come through. Can they get to their home hill in time? But the overextension there by Involving is going to pay off.
And with Embar coming up in less than 5 seconds, I expect Fire and Ice to be the ones to be able to go up there, get it. And I want to see it in the hands of Detox, actually. This man, in my opinion, is probably one of the better power weapons players on Fire and Ice, even though Vexy does go off with it. I think just Detox is just more consistent. You see players falling inside of ED, Zenin taking out Involving. So it does look like it's advantage of Fire and Ice. You see Vexy's up top. Ooh, narrowly missing that headshot on the players of Ronin on Eads, and they're going to press the button as well. Vexy's controlling the map and even taking out Chaos. It looked like he hit his foot to get that kill.
Man, right there, and then he's going to save them from decapping that hill here as well. This is what you want to see out of a Vexy. He's been firing off on all cylinders all morning and looking good, but Fire and Ice, they have to close this one out. We know, hey, they've let teams come back here before, but now they're looking good, and the Vexy's on point.
Vexy's hitting almost every shot with that M-bar so far, except for the one right there. You kind of missed it, but it's just not enough. You know, it was already over, so Adverse was just like, let me fight this fight. Let me get a little bit of a moral victory, because even though you lose these rounds sometimes, you want to win those fights just to end the round. There's little battles, there's moral victories, like, okay, let me get this. I beat him in a 1v1 before the round ended. Maybe next time, you know, when the round starts, I can keep that momentum going.
Fire and Ice 1 round away from top 6. Currently, we got 88 Chambers in our top 6 as well, winning their matchup against E United. 88 Chambers, they're going to have to play Allegiance. That's going to be a banger right there. But Fire and Ice, if they can win this one, they'll play Ghost Gaming. Boom shot going down low. A desperation play right here, PR. What are you thinking about this weapon placement?
I actually think it's kind of a good weapon placement, kinda, you know, not too much, but when you really have nothing else working, you got to resort to, you know, these big power weapons that if you do win that fight, you will win the round. So it just comes down into Ronan's hands here. Are they going to be able to come up clutch?
Now they're going to split this fight off, and it looks like both teams are going to, instead of stacking 3 up top, they're going to leave that to a 1v1 up there, Vexies versus Chaos, and now they're going to fight a 3v3 down low for Boom Shot, and that was actually Demo beating Desanite up top for that M-bar. He's going to have control over the button and clutch headshot. Now he's going to look down low for his teammates, but they're going to have Boom Shot as well, trying to get the angle. That's 4 or 5 members down here off Ronan. Can Fire and Ice shut it down, close it out right here, and see Ghost. In that loser semis.
They should be able to get a touch. So this round should go on just a little bit longer, but with the Boom Shot in the hands of Detox, he's just trying to bait a kill here. He knows they're eventually going to have to push out. If I'm Ronan, you know you got that break, kind of sneak around to the other side, spread the map, but you got to beware of Detox here. He's not going to run away with his Boom Shot. He's going to make sure that he keeps the pressure on their home hill and Ice. Just, you know, he kind of...
Do you think he should have went for that one shot the boom and got in that hill and caused that commotion with the domination?
I think at least his teammate, let his teammate go and push in there.
Demo.
Evolving, trying to save it.
Demo's that guy here.
Like I said, Gears 3 throw down Demo.
Throwing smokes, getting loose. I like the play here with the Boom Shot. Take it with the height advantage. I don't know if he wants to shoot this one. He is going to shoot it and use it. You know, I might even let that guy run away, to be honest with you, and kind of hold that boom until the rest of the team got there. But they're in position. They're in here to start this domination. Ronan dropping like flies right here. But adverse, big play. You're going to have Detox rolling back right here. They can't get the revive. Got a 1v3. Involving goes down here as well. Here comes Desanite looking to get a kill to hold him off. He has 3 members in front of him, but he's not able to buy enough time. Chaos, the last hope here of Ronan, is Fire and Ice going to close this one out. Looking to back it up right here. Got the meat shield in the hill, and Sleeper, big plays by him. Double headshot. Strafey goes down here as well. Sleeper does not want to go home.
You know, Vexi's getting that M-bar up while it respawned, you know, but great plays by Sleeper. You know, he told me he was a little bit excited to be here, ready to play, but this guy is new to the spotlight. Yes, he did compete for the past couple seasons, but he's new to the spotlight. $300,000 on the line here, and I'm excited to see how he plays this rest of this round, because I want to see Sleeper pick it up. I want to see him make some big plays.
And that was the play that his team needed. We, you know, we really haven't seen too much of a highlight reel from him just yet. But when he came up, when he needed, he came up big, and now he just picked up another kill as well, giving his team an opportunity right here to get in position. Boom Shot is going to be in the hands of Ronan as well. They're going to be down. They're going to need a domination. Fire and Ice just needs one heal. They just a few points away, 40 points away, 1 Boom Shot being missed. The second one going to connect right here. All 4 members of Fire and Ice, they're turtling. They're defending this hill where they're going to pinch from both sides right here. Vexi's trying to hold off here on the flank, trying to assist his teammates here on the front lines here. Gonna miss that shot as well. Shotty out, needs to win a 1v1. He may overextend to the E-hill, and I like the play right now. He knows somebody's gonna be behind him. Misroll, smoke on the ground, ready to fight the 1v1. Needs to stay alive here. He's gonna go down, so that's gonna prevent the domination from happening. But 1v1's not able. Sleeper with another big kill, and that's all down for Fire and Ice.
That comes down, in my opinion, to that Boom Shot control. Chaos was able to get that Boom Shot and put it to use. He missed the first one, but that let him know the players are there. I got a couple of them on me, and that flank through first side home hill to get those guys in spawn was huge, because usually when you come off spawn, you're able to touch the home hill with spawn shield, but he did not let that happen.
Yeah, you have to have like a perfect route to get there and kind of up into that home hill, and you can get a good shot in and defend that. So now, Ronan, they need to chain together a few more rounds. They were down 6-2. We've seen a 6-2 comeback this event to tie it up 6-6, but you know, still that team did not win, and you know, have our pretty much our greatest comeback from a deficit on here on the main stage, even on LAN in general. But now we're gonna be on board here with Chaos. He's gonna be in here, needs to hold off. Big Boom Shot is still mid-map. We got a 1v1 up top. That's going to be Demo versus Desanite. We'll see who wins that in the kill feed. But Detox goes down. Vexy straights off on a kill right here. He's taking shots in the back. Needs help from Strafey. Strafey looking to get in here, but he gets shut down as well. Ronan's going to get this Boom Shot.
Yep, and as these rounds go on longer and longer, those respawns get the Demo being taken down. That's 4 dead for Fire and Ice. Detox is going to spawn up, but is it going to be enough as the Boom Shot and... oh my God, Desanite taking out Xena. As I was saying, Boom Shot and M-bar in the hands of Ronan, and that's how they just won that last round.
Desinai, you see here, he's trying to, you know, preemptively kind of charge that, waiting for the members of Fire and Ice to poke their head out, but they was waiting for all members to come off a respawn here. They're going to be on 16-second respawns, by the way, but now they will get control over their home hill. It's going to be a while before that boom shot comes up. Boom shot in bar, but boom shot's going to have a minute on that respawn right there. Desinai is going to connect with a kill. Chaos connects as well. Fire and Ice, they got to make big plays here.
Yeah, but especially then Ronin has the numbers advantage. Ronin needs to start being the aggressors here in the situation.
Detox!
Huge
what a three-piece!
From
They had boom shot as well. I guess they missed it, but now Detox gets shut down. Desinai said, you better look both ways before you cross that street, brother.
Yeah, but Ronin still in control of the E, but the members from Ronin are falling, so this could be Fire and Ice's chance. If they're starting to decap E, they're trying to pinpoint and take out Chaos in a 1v2 situation. I do think they should go for Sleeper next, and I think Demo's on the same page as me. You see him pushing up with the help of his team. They do have enough time before the next guy spawns, but they have to do it quick. They can't die in here. Only a few more seconds before Chaos.
They gotta have people behind him.
He needs to go, especially since Involving, he's gonna have to turtle back to his hill. He knows he has teammates on his side, but he needs to stay alive here. He needs to get that touch and stay alive. He will have help.
If they can close it out right here, their backs was against the wall. Detox made a big play, and Zenin gets a double, and Demo still firing off 1v1, and you're gonna have Dezo shut him down. That was for the bread too.
And boom shot's up in 20 seconds. That's the third by Desinai. He's gonna go up for that M bar that's already up. Boom shot's gonna be coming up in 15 seconds, so I do expect Ronin to be able to set up if they can get this M bar and get both weapons.
Now Dezo, he's been winning his 1v1s. He doesn't want to go home. Sleeper has risen to a new level right here. Dezo is on point as well. None of these players want to go back home just yet. They're giving it all they got. Demo with the movement, dodging these shots, looking to dodge a third here as well. He has to reload that M bar. He's going to stay up here. He's going to wait, trying to fake Desinai out. He gets in position for the kill, but Dezo's been on fire, but he gets shut down right there. Now Demo looking to get to this home hill. Both home hills are being contested by both teams. They will swap these. Vexys goes down with that boom shot. One boom shot still in the chamber. Demo has a 1v1. They're looking across map. He knows it's going to be Desinai off a respawn. This is going to be a big kill if Demo could have got it, but he is not able to. Being decapped. Nobody's there to press the button, but Chaos saves that neutral hill. And
I do like the way Ronin is playing. They're not overextending on either home hill. They're not making bad plays, and that was one thing that I talked to Involving about. He said, just don't play dumb. Play as a unit and just make sure we are calling out, using our numbers, and every advantage that we can get.
Now Detox in the position where he made the play to keep this team alive in this round. 2 hill cap in favor of Ronin. The button's gonna be pressed. They need to get this home hill. Zenin not able to escape the heat there. Vexy knows he needs to go big if he wants to try to end this off right now. 1v1 versus Desinai, looking to close this, looking to win this fight. He's gonna run past him. I like the play. He's being decapped. They're trying to make it to the F hill, but too little too late.
Yep, and that's kind of the story of what's going on right now with Ronin. They start off slow, they begin to heat up, but they put themselves in too big of a hole, as we saw on Harbor. And this is kind of the same situation here. As you said, they're going to have to make one of the biggest comebacks in Gears esports history on LAN. So you got to question this next placement. You've been winning it, or you've been losing it kind of right there. So you do want to spread out the map just a little bit. They put a sniper down. I always wanted something maybe that explodes. Yeah. Kind of you can get multi-kills like at nades. Once. Nades, instants even, M-bar. Heck, I would even draw a drop shot if I wanted to.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're going to have M-bar, boom shot, snipe on the map. The rest of the weapon locations are going to be blocked off. But in the next round, we can start removing some of these weapons and make this map a little bit less chaotic. And you still have your nade as an option here, but the fight for the boom has been won by Ronin pretty much every single round right here. Strafey trying to get an angle. He's going to be sought out there by Adverse and pushed out. Vexy's pushing up, looking to make the play, but you got Demo winning his 1v1 against Desinai once again, trying to help his teammate here in a 1v1. He's calling out, trying to connect with the M-bar, but the Vexy's down low, making plays for the boom shot here. 2v2 fight. He gets another one as well with Detox. They're going to connect with that boom. We're on 18-second respawns, and Detox as well is picking up these kills. Now looking to end it. No heals capped from either team yet. They need to get the heals in their favor. Isho will be capped. They're going to not push through. They're going to actually wait for these respawns. Even with boom in hand, PR, do you like the move?
I do like the move, waiting for those respawns, because you know with the boom shot in your hand, you do have sniper and you have M-bar, just because you get another kill right there as well, so it's already paying off. You know you can use those power weapons to your advantage, but I want to see them be a little bit quicker with this numbers, because you get 1, you should be able to get 2, you should be able to get 3. agrees, but that comes down to communication and being on the same page, which Fire and Ice usually is. As you see, they're already up 6-4 over Ronin. Xenon's probably just waiting for somebody to get spotted.
And they have all the power weapons too, right? They got snipe, they got another boom shot, they got a bunch of M-bar shots as well. Is that too many power weapons to have? Is it a such thing?
I think it all depends on your positioning, and like I said, being on the same page. If you know those weapons are in play, you know you're not going to get the help you need, and then you could play around it.
And now, as you see, Fire and Ice here, they have the lead. They're looking good. Demo's controlling the button. Ronin's trying to push across, but Demo's going to connect with that shot on Avarice. He's going to have to get pushed back, but he has help for the revive. You see all 4 members. Zenon, he's going to have snipe, but boom shot nowhere near. Detox, that's a 1v1 he can win. If he can push that and get that kill, not going to connect with that with the snipe out in hand. Bad move right there, but he has the boom shot. That's a 1v1 he can take that puts him in a difficult position. Demo needs to escape out of here, but he's not going to take it. He's going to hold off here. They need to watch out. That sniper's looking. That sleeper. Oh, that had the pistol, but is that the boom that they needed? He just needs to get right on his hill.
Less than 40 seconds till the next boom shot is up. So you got to wonder, is Ronin going to be able to control it? As it looks like Fire and Ice kind of has like a double home pinch coming on. And Chaos going down. Sleeper's already dead. That's going to be 2 more kills. So what is that? 4 dead. As 1 respawning, that's 3 dead for Ronin. I want to see the pressure from Fire and Ice. As you see Xenon doing everything he can. He's not getting in chunk range. And Vexy's down. Dezenite unable to clean it up, but Dezenite's worried about staying alive here and straight and taken out, involving. And now Dezenite, he needs to find a hill. He's
here we
take
go.
Down Sleeper, the last member alive, able to get the reset, but is it going to be enough?
Is he going to make another big play right here? We saw him make a play to keep his team in it beforehand. The members of Ronin are coming off right here. 1 member left. The boom's in play. All 5 members capping the hill as a unit, and we will see them go to those loser centers. Yes.
Waldo, listen, Waldo, what are your takeaways from this game?
Well, keys to victory, Vexy's and Detox. What can you say more than that? Those 2 boys went out big, came out, played. Even if Vexy's plays pointed out in the middle of the broadcast, Vexy's is not afraid to push people, and that's one thing that you're looking at. You know, if we're looking at the pool play, Fire and Ice, they were a little slow. They didn't get the opportunity to go in. They were kind of hesitant in fights. This Fire and Ice took that unbridled passion from the first game, carried it over to the second game, and outplayed Ronin with that first weapon placement that completely shut down. They know Chaos is going to be picking up the M-bar. So what do? Oh, no M-bar for you. Congratulations. What do you guys do now? And it literally put them on the back foot for the first half.
Oh, definitely. One thing PR said, this is a demo bounce that we've seen before. This is prime demo bounce. He's come back again. PR, what did Demo do to pick it up for his team?
He just did a little bit of everything. I've seen him use the M-bar a little bit, use the shotgun. He's putting fire down for his team. This is the Gears of War 3 demo bounce. He's playing as if he has mental still on his team.
And you know, he said in an interview, you know, he gets a lot of criticism. Everybody's always finding something to nitpick about him. But that matchup right there, I don't know what you can say negative about it.
Can't say anything bad about him. But one thing I would like to point out, Fire and Ice, they've changed since the CMG regionals. What we saw earlier, Waldo, you know, they didn't have, you know, great order, great rotations or whatnot. That flank they did around the home hill, what does Phallic bring to them as a coach?
You know, this is a guy that I've played with back in Arizona at the Microsoft Storylands, and it was kind of, he's the guy I trust when I'm playing. I never have to question what he's doing. He understands the game, and when they were looking for a coach, I said, listen, he may not be known, but if he knows the game and he can help you guys with your rotations, that might be all you guys need. And you can see it in that game. They're very precise, they're fast on the rotations, and even the rotations, key to victory, super smart. They weren't doing anything that was a little crazy. They were trying to go for these super wide flanks without support from another person being there.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're going to take this off to Farouk, and he is with the winners, Fire and Ice.
Veli, thanks a lot, man. The stage is super hot right now. I got Demo from Fire and Ice now. Talk to me about the strat in that deciding round there. You guys controlled all the power weapons. You guys seem to have a lot of cat and mouse going on. Tell me what happened and how you guys finished them off.
Well, online, you know, they gave us a lot of trouble on Forge. A lot of it, we felt like it was due to the connection. You know, even when we got here, we said, yo, let's take away their best weapon. They love the M-bar up top, exit out. For a majority of the game, you know, we weren't allowing Chaos to get going with the M-bar, you know, like I said in the pregame. And I just feel like once with the boom shot was down low, like I had Designated up top, I knew I wasn't losing a 1v1 to him. I could tell by his body language up top is like he didn't want to fight me. He kept giving me a free kill. I kept getting the M-bar. I helped my guys clean up the boom kill, and we actually should have won like convincingly, like 7-2 or something, but we kept choking. And then I told him, listen, they bring a little comeback, but we're fine. You know, we're literally just choking these rounds away, regroup mentally, slow down just a tad, and we got it. And we finished out the way I knew we would.
All right, now it seems like your old team, E United, that dropped you. They just got bounced by 88 Chambers. How you feel about that?
You know, I love all those guys over there, man. So it's like I'm not gonna talk down on them, but you know, I told the United staff when the whole thing went down, like you're making a mistake, and you know, first event, they clearly made a mistake.
All right, now you got Ghost Gaming coming up next. How you feeling about that competition? What are you guys going to do to make sure you guys advance and keep moving on?
Just keep doing what we're doing now, man. Like I said yesterday, I was asked the same question. I said, like, it's not like there's no script, man. You know, we go in every round. We're just playing together. We're looking for anything that we can exploit, and once we see it, we take advantage. And once we get numbers, we're not stopping. You know, we're playing very confident and aggressive. We have nothing to lose in our minds. We're here. We want to win this event. And we know what it's going to take. And
just like you told me, they sleeping on you. Hope y'all not sleeping on no more. Fire and Ice and Demo. Stay woke.
Let me get this real quick. Shout out to my mom. I love you, Mom. My girl, my baby. Dad, if you're in the crowd anywhere, shout out to you. There you go right there. Shout out to the organization, you know, Fire and Ice, Jason, Steve, Aaron, everybody over there, Corey. I mean, you guys put your faith in me. In the off season, I'm glad that we're here top 6. I mean, the road isn't done yet, but I just want to let you guys know I appreciate everything y'all have done for me and the team, and we want to keep this going. Thank you.
How can you not like Demo Bounce? Listen, this man, he's full of passion. He's full of fire. He loves this game, and he loves everything that we love everything that he brings to this game.
And I like what he said in his interview. He says, hey, man, it's no script. Okay,
right.
We go into every round, we play as a unit, we play to our strengths, and I like that because I always say don't overthink it, don't have fun, and you know that this team is clearly playing reactive. They're making the big plays when the plays are needed here, and whatever situation, whatever difficult situation we saw Ronan put them in, you know, even with the boom shot down, the M-bar down, like that's a sniper as well, that's a sticky map, and they managed to figure out what worked and what they needed to do. It took them just a few rounds at that, but it worked out for them right there.
Oh, definitely. Fire and Ice, they picked it up big time on this map. This headshot by Vexys was absolutely disgusting.
It was under the armpit.
Yo, right? Yo, yeah, like you said, it was under the armpit. He could have easily killed his teammate right there, and then that whole round goes completely different, though. But they did good on his first map.
You guys mentioned that was under the armpit. I actually think it was through him. Because you know the collateral damage with the M-bar.
Yeah.
I do think I saw sparks coming off of that Swarm character, so I do think he shot his teammate.
Oh, I agree. I think it was collateral damage. But, I mean, Vexys, he's just on fire. He knows where the head is at all times. And, you know, one thing I like about this team, one thing I like about the leader of this team, Demo told E United, you're making a mistake. And look where he's at now.
You made a mistake.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I mean, Demo is just a dominant force on lane when he's on fire. I mean, we've seen this back in Gears 3 when he teamed up with Kenny Optic, Kenny Lava, and Clouds. And they made a huge loser bracket run in that me and Blaze ended up casting. And he's just a force. You just look at the confidence that he has in these fights.
But you know, can we talk about Zenon?
Oh, please.
Can we talk about a little bit more about Zenon, please?
Because, the map one hero.
Yeah, what he did right there, he pretty much secured them harbor and making those plays. And in the map 2, the star was it was a Vexys and it was Detox. Like we said in the beginning, like those were the 2 players there that you needed there.
Oh, definitely. So, we know Fire and Ice, they're a good, you know, close quarter combat team. They're great with power weapons. On bigger maps, we've seen them have, you know, run into trouble against these other teams that are great at setups and all. PR, is this a new Fire and Ice that we see today?
It's definitely a new Fire and Ice than what we've seen on Friday. Like I said, I talked to Demo. He was very disappointed in their gameplay. He felt like they weren't even playing like themselves. He said Saturday they picked it up overall as a team, as a unit. They did have a couple of mistakes, but when they went back to the hotel, they talked it over, and we see how they adapted, how they made those audibles, and how they performed here for $300,000.
That's a lot of money. Listen, Demo came for that money. He can't. I think he's doing it just for first place. This man has passion. He loves Gears of War.
When we were out in California, I was at the team dinner that they were at, and Demo just laid his heart on the table and was talking to the players about how much he wants to win. We've said that he's picked up Fran's curse. He is number 2. He's never won an event in a major. And Demo wants that so bad, and he's trying to relay that to his teammates and that passion. They showed up today.
Oh, definitely. Let's take a look at the last few rounds of E United and 88 Chambers. as Demo said, you know, they messed up by dropping him. He was a great in-game leader. E United, they fell short. It was a huge upset. Blaze, 88 Chambers, did they make a statement?
Oh, they definitely did make a statement here. They're a top 8, top 6 team right now. There's a lot of teams who played all last season that couldn't even break into that top 6 here. And they did very, very well here. You know, a few of these players, and that's one thing, they've been picking Impact a lot, by the way. Impact, if you don't ban that map straight off, they're gonna get on there, and that's one of their highlight maps.
So you got a question, you know, Pell. You know, I talked a little bit about it before. You know, you've seen Shock after subbing with Optic Gaming, he stepped his game up so much. And you see Pell after Optic Gaming, and in this 88 Chambers squad, nobody ever expected them to be here, and he's here with this team. You know, players like Munchies, Godfections, Flamesy, DeFazio, virtually unknown players in, you know, the high-tier competitive world. So you got to wonder to yourself, what is Optic Gaming doing to these players, whether it's intentional or not?
Well, I think that the dynamics of the team, you know, me and Blaze, we were up in Montreal last year, and we saw DeFazio as this, you know, short guy that we've never seen before, but he was super hyped and super energetic. And you just see in the mechanics that how well he plays and how well he's been forming. And, you know, he hasn't found the right team, but on 88 Chambers, you know, he's finally broken into that top 8. Now he's top 6. And, you know, this is the first time we're having a really different top 8 for the opening of Dallas.
Yo, and let's take a note. They got a good bracket, okay?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see which Allegiance do we get today here, all right? Ghost would, of course, been a harder matchup, but with Allegiance, it's definitely a strong possibility that they can beat them and get a top 4 place. And all these players would be their first top 4 placement.
With this type of upset, I have a question, Blaze. Is it that E United isn't good enough, or is 88 Chambers that good?
No, 88 Chambers is the truth.
Okay.
That's what it is. It's 88 Chambers is the truth. They came out here today. They came to play. They've been on fire. They've been getting things done right here, and I think they're going to show us there in that matchup versus Allegiance.
88 Chambers, they won this matchup 2-0. Listen, E United, what's missing on this team?
You know, that's hard to say, to be honest with you. I feel like they had all the pieces there. They got a lot of the pieces, you know. They've had a close tournament. They've had a lot of close matches in this tournament. We saw a lot of 7-6s from them, you know, a lot of map 3s from them. You know, and
yes.
that's cool. They won 3-0, but they worked hard for that 3-0. You know, they were all close games here, and even coming out of that, it was still the same story right here. You know, definitely those guys need to, you know, we'll see what happens in Mexico City or go back to the drawing board.
Oh, definitely. PR with 88 Chambers making a scene here in Dallas right now. People at home watching that play the game, they don't really come to events. What does this tell them?
It gives them hope. You know, if you want to do well, and if you get good quality practice, and that's the difference between, you know, practice and between these amateur teams and these pro teams. It's the quality of the practice, not necessarily who you're playing against, but what you're getting out of that practice. Whether you're trying to practice for holding each round for 210, getting triple caps in less than 30 seconds, or things of that nature. That's the type of quality practice that these teams need to be practicing. And I think 88 Chambers, you know, after Pell coming out from Optic Gaming, that's what they might have implemented into their gameplay, and that gives hope for these other teams. Like, if they can do it, why can't we?
Exactly.
They had all the confidence in the world. He has all the confidence in the world, especially like he goes like to his second his second LAN, and he wins.
You know, and you have to look at it. Yes, this is new blood in the top 8, and that was something that was on lock all last season. We knew who the top 8 was every event. It was just who showed up on Sunday, how well they played, are they going to outplace the other team, how good their bracket was. You know, and you can look at the dynamics. Like, Pell has 26 downs in this game.
That is crazy.
27 kills in 26
downs.
The
last time I seen that amount of downs was out of Explosive, but he had the retro. Well, I mean,
well, the retro's a bit down on this map, as you can see, as we're looking over the playback of this. And honestly, that's something that a lot of teams aren't putting down still, but the retro is still very strong in this game, and because of the changes to the movement system in the patch, it's even that much more stronger. If you get caught out in a bad position, you're going down.
Yeah, you really are going to be going down here. And it's, you know, it's awesome. You know, here in Season 2, you know, all these guys, they had the off season, they had all the VODs to watch. You know, they watched all the best teams, and they went to go practice, and we're seeing, you know, the fruits of that labor, you know. We're seeing all these players and all these teams improve, and some, you know, not improve so much.
And I think teams are becoming more and more confident. Like last season, we didn't see, you know, retros every time. We didn't see boom shots every time. We didn't see these type of weapons. Now these teams are dropping it in the second round, sometimes the third, and that to me shows confidence that you're going to win these initials, win these fights, and just pull it out in the end.
On top of that, you're also looking at the fact that they're doing diversity of strategy, which is something, Escalation is kind of very vanilla off the initials. Everybody has the same setups, everyone approaches the game the same. When you start throwing wrenches into those gears where you're trying to set up these big fights and trying to make this dynamic area of where we're going to have our engagements, if you change that, all of a sudden teams are on the back foot not knowing what do we do. We've never been in this situation. And scrims, that's a problem with scrims too if you look at it as a whole. Teams aren't really scrimming to try new stuff. They're just scrimming the same strats over and over again, and you know base. But if you don't know if a team's going to throw you a curveball or has been practicing a different map against people and it's not reported, you get to land, surprise.
A retro will change the entire flow of a map.
Oh, we've seen it happen.
Yeah, it will change the entire flow of a map, especially once you put it down early. And I'm just happy a lot of teams have finally started to do this. Place those weapons down with confidence. You know, weapons like the retros, the overkills. You know, a boom shot early will change the tempo of the entire game.
I mean, look at the score count right now, 153 to 90. I mean, 88 Chambers has it united by the neck right now. Have we seen an open bracket team come out this hot before?
I'm trying to think way back. I know less than 0, Gears of War 2.
So we have to think that far back.
Retaliation.
You know, Retaliation, Gears of War 1. I'm trying to think, and, you know, Gears of War 3. I'll give myself a shout out. People didn't expect Funky Bunch to get, you know, top 4 multiple times with, you know, Fallout on our side.
Well, there was that New York God Squad, you know, at Winter Brawl 9 that we saw with Supremos and Octanes that they showed up and didn't have, you know, they were a bracket buster because they showed up at the door and bought a team pass, and then they were smoking people. But
yeah, I had to be at the end of that.
You're right. This is a team that had to grind through open bracket. Nobody who's left in this tournament has had a road as long as 88 Chambers here.
Oh no,
they probably got the most maps in out of anybody so far.
Oh, definitely. So 88 Chambers, right now they're looking extremely good. How would they match up against Allegiance on this main stage?
Boy, Allegiance, they can't take them lightly, man. You know, we're gonna see how confident they are, but they're gonna have to respect these members, or they're gonna catch 88 bullets in the chest. You gotta respect them.
Oh, definitely. Waldo, the X factor so far from what we've seen with the 88 Chambers, who's your pick?
Support player Pell, hello. If you're getting that many downs and impacting and playing for your team, makes your Slayer's job that much easier. You don't have to have these crazy fights. You don't have to have a high kill line. But when you've got kills on top of those downs, that means you're able to go and clean those up. It means that your team is able to make those clean rotations, and you're just punishing people off a spawn.
Oh, definitely. 88 Chambers, they definitely made some noise, but we're going to kick it off to John, and he's with 88 Chambers.
Thank you so much, guys. I'm joined here with what is the upset of the tournament and the championship bracket, at least so far. 88 Chambers over E United, a storied team. This man's getting into it. These guys went 0-3 in pool play and fight through the losers bracket to make it to top 6. Something tells me you guys aren't done yet. Flamesy, I'm going to start with you. I know that was a rivalry match, a grudge match. Your former teammate in Zerpting. Why was it so personal?
Well, he left us for no reason. We were an online top 4 team. Witchy underperformed. You know, we played United going into this match, so like we played United at AC. I had 4 of their members on swords at AC at the same time, so you know, when I woke up, like knowing we had to play United, I knew it was light work.
Wow, you felt good going up against the United. And what was that?
Oh my God, but at LAN, he's shaking. He's not making no plays for his team. Where was he at? Tommy had 34 down. Zerp, nowhere to be found.
Oh my God. These guys have brought a different level of intensity. Speaking of intensity, DeFazio, you are the captain of this team. You're vocal with this team. What is it that really helped you guys spark fire in this losers bracket run?
Honestly, when we were doing our open bracket, we honestly ran through everybody, but that's what kind of made it worse for us, because when we played FYC and losers, after going through pool play, we got smashed in pools. When we played FYC, you know, they actually helped us out when it came to teamwork. You know, we started playing teams that were starting to rotate, and we were understanding that, you know, we can't just shoot our gun straight and win the match. That's why I love playing teams like E United and stuff. They're so good as a team, and it makes us better. We learn a lot from them, and then at that point, it just comes down to gun skill. You know, we don't mess around when it comes to gun skill. So we have that teamwork, and I'm leading us around the map, man. We are actually unstoppable. It's insane.
Something tells me this isn't it. You guys are playing out of your minds. Munchies, last question for you. You guys literally started from the bottom. Open bracket, ran through the open bracket, but before then, 4/5 of your team attended local Microsoft Store LANs across the United States, and you guys have dominated locally. You're bringing it to a national level. What does it mean to work your way from literally the bottom of Microsoft Store tournaments to here?
It's awesome because I've been playing since like 06. I only went to a couple events, but I really wanted to start doing this season and stuff. I've always had it in like him and Flamesy and Perp. It feels awesome to be where we're at now. Like we're top 6 pro players. It's awesome.
And you guys definitely deserved it and earned it, that's for sure. Something tells me this isn't the end of 88 Chambers. A great matchup coming up next. That is it for us on the feature station. Back to you guys on main stage.
Blaze, that was so fun to watch.
I live for that. Those are the stories I live for. Those teams, you know, like John said, you know, at the Microsoft stores, they come out here and they make that statement.
Yes.
You know, and they let everybody know who they are. But as you see, this losers bracket right here, we got 6 teams left. Ghost Gaming, Fire and Ice, Allegiance, 88 Chambers, and then you have Optic and Echo Fox there in the winner side of that bracket.
Oh, definitely. You know what? Remember the first time you played pro?
Yeah.
Did you see Munchies say that? He said, I'm pro now. It's like he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, right? It's an awesome feeling.
That's the type of stuff I like to see here, man. But you know what? They're also confident and they're understanding. Flamsy was talking about how he had Zerp on swords. You go to DeFazio. Sorry. And he talks about how they're learning after they play against these top-tier teams.
Yeah, they're evolving as the tournament goes on.
That's big. I mean, we haven't seen that in a long time. Waldo, how important is that mentality?
Biggest thing that you can do is you understand the base meta of the game, and then you have to evolve it to what your play style is and understanding who you're playing against. There are going to be teams that are very aggressive, so you can kind of punish them with certain weapon placements, slow down the pace of the game to your direction, or you can go in the other direction and just go all in with bigger power weapons, try to, you know, force fights and create, you know, chaos everywhere.
Right.
The good thing from the interview I took from DeFazio is, like, from when we saw him last year and through the first season of the Gears Pro circuit, he's grown up a lot. Oh my gosh, he looks like he's a leader now, and you can tell that he's confident in his team. They're playing well, and that he's helping their team understand their dynamic and what they need to do to win.
Yes, and speaking of winning, in case you guys didn't know, you can win an Xbox One X.
I want it.
Blaze, pull out your phone. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah,
take a look.
Hurry up, hit this so we can throw this commercial break.
Definitely. Take a look at live.gearsofwar.gg, and also keep in mind that our next event is in Mexico, January 26th through the 28th. Blaze, how crazy was Mexico?
Mexico City, you know, like I said earlier, I've been to a lot of Gears of War events, probably over 50, and the crowd in Mexico City was the biggest we've ever had. The biggest we've ever had. It rivaled that first event in Meadowlands 2007, and the fans were so passionate. They were out there. Mexico City is really, you know, one of the hearts of Gears esports.
Oh, definitely. When I ask everybody about Mexico City, they say that was the best event ever in Gears of War. But the story of upsets continues at the Gears Pro Circuit Dallas Open, with 88 Chambers sending E-United home. It's any given Sunday as we wait to see which team comes out on top as the champion.
We located the hostage on the 2nd floor. We all go in together. Copy? On my go. 3, 2. Jimmy, what are you doing?
What? You guys know I farm on Tuesdays. This alfalfa's not gonna water itself.
4-player co-streaming on Mixer.
And we're back here live, Championship Sunday, Gears Pro Circuit, Dallas Open. And our next matchup, they are known right now for shocking the Gears esports world. Their comedy is your tragedy. It's 88 Chambers! And on the other side, they're known for upsets. And here to dominate the losers brackets, it's Allegiance! All right, I got the Fazio, I got Shock over here for Allegiance. So I'm gonna start over here with you. One of the top Canadian players for sure out here on the Gears Pro Circuit. You guys just bounced Cryptic, Supremacy, and E-United. How are you guys playing so well right now?
Honestly, when we were playing those matches, you know, they actually taught us a lot. Going into those matches, we weren't really playing well as a team, then they showed it in pool play, and then, you know, now all it comes down to is us shooting our guns straight because we're playing better than we ever have.
And I noticed when you guys over there playing United, definitely shooting straight. You guys do very well team shooting. How much did Pell bring over to you guys after he was able to sub in and play a little bit of Optic? What did he learn and be able to impart on his team?
Honestly, it's just the confidence. It's the same thing with Shock over there. When you play with Optic, you get so much confidence on how to win gunfights. They teach you a lot, I'm pretty sure, and that's honestly what Pell bring to the table and showing it in that match, and it's going to show in this one.
And I saw when you guys played up here, when you played against Optic, I didn't see that much confidence from you guys. But right now, how confident you guys you're going to stomp all over Allegiance and bounce them as well?
Honestly, we're very confident because in the pool play, you know, we didn't play as well on Foundation and we tried to show it on Dam, but, you know, right now we're so much more confident. I told you after pool play, we learned a lot, and now we're here to shoot.
All right, Shock, you also subbed in on the Optic there. What did you learn to bring on to this Allegiance team and help you guys propel you to this point?
Like he said, just confidence is the biggest thing you really learn when playing with the best in the game. But regardless, like, I'm with my team now and we're here to play.
All right, now day one, we saw one Allegiance team that bounced Optic. On day two, you guys got taken out by Echo Fox. What team are we going to see right here now on day three?
You're going to see that same team from Friday. Saturday, we weren't playing like ourselves. We didn't pull up like we needed to. So Sunday's the day we need to pull up, so we're going to do it.
These guys over here, 88 Chambers, you know enough about them? What do they have over there? What are their weaknesses and how you going to take them out?
Really, their weaknesses is just how idiotic they play. So we're just going to take advantage of that and just slow the game down, and we'll win. We'll probably take it 2-0.
All right, there we go. They calling it 2-0 right now. 88 Chambers, Allegiance. Y'all know what time it is. Lock it up.
You know, with the new roster for Allegiance, I feel like it's 5 players who have all been on their own come up and like have improved by themselves. 5 raw skill, individual, talented players that can go off on the map at any time, but at the same time, we know how to work teamwork at all times. I feel like we're just putting pressure on these top teams that from the past season. Like, we're showing them that we're here to play more than anybody else, and we just don't want to back down. Whoever we play, I'm 100% confident we'll beat them. So holding up the trophy with those 5 guys is just great in this organization and bringing home a W.
Chambers going against Allegiance. Momo, what is the storyline of this matchup?
Okay, so the key things to take away from this team, or these teams, should I say, both of them have an Optic sub. You know, you're looking at 2 players on either side of the stage that have played with the Green Wall.
Yes, but you know what? I think it's time that we stop giving credit to Optic for these players' come up. Fallout, Pell, he's a growing talent. Shock, he's a really good improved player. What do they have to do to maintain that status?
Yeah, completely agree, Vel. I had a chance to watch Pell in that side station match, which was so hype. What an upset that was against United. And someone corrected me on Twitter after I tweeted out Pell's a dominant factor after subbing without Optic. He is his own player. He doesn't want to be defined by substituting for Optic. He wants to be defined by his own legacy, and he is certainly creating that legacy right now.
Oh, definitely. Right now, Allegiance, they're shooting for the #1 spot. 88 Chambers, some will say that they're shooting just to be known. Are they going to battle it out with Allegiance and the other top teams in the game for that top spot?
Well, look at it. You know what? They came from pool play. They were 0-3 in pool play.
Oh, my God.
I just want to point that out. Okay, they have fought hard for that win. United, some will say that that was an upset, but you know what? I had an opportunity to observe that match, and they played phenomenally. The team fire, the communication, the coordination. You had Pell dropping 30-plus kills.
That's insane.
And you know what? They won on United's first map pick.
Oh, definitely. As we see of the map bans and picks, we're starting off on Foundation. Momo, who do you think is going to come out on top?
I look at both these teams, and the thing in the back of my mind is that pool play. Is that 0-3. However, you know, whatever we're going through, these guys have gone through an absolute grueling kind of battle here to be here. And 88 Chambers will not want to go out with, you know, a 7-0, 7-2. This is something that we may have predicted on a Friday. However, today I think we're going to see a much closer game. But if you're pushing me for a name, I'm going with ALG.
Okay, Fallout. Listen, man, they start off 0-3. You've also started off in a similar situation. Can that momentum carry him further on in this bracket?
100%, 100%. I mean, really, it goes to show, I think it's Gears of War. What a Cinderella story this is. 88 Chambers goes 0-3 in pool play, but they came from open bracket, dominated the open bracket, and I had a chance to talk with DeFazio. He was mentioning, look, we were just so used to playing against open bracket teams where all we had to do was shoot straight and good things happened, good things came. Started playing against Optic, Allegiance, we learned about rotations, we learned on the fly, and really in a lot of ways, it's a blessing in disguise to be in the loser's bracket, to have more opportunities to practice, to mesh together as a team, and to come together on LAN. It's a dangerous, dangerous thing. You've been there before, I've been there before, to dominate through loser's bracket, and I think there's definitely an opportunity here for 88 Chambers to make another upset and to keep the Cinderella story alive.
Yes, and that win over E United, do you think that they're going to roll with that momentum as well, Cleaner?
Absolutely. You know what? They were hyped. You're coming off that. You can't beat it.
Yeah, so 88 Chambers to going against Allegiance to prove that, you know what? They're not just lucky, they're coming in this hot. We're sending it off to our casters.
Here we go. 88 Chambers versus Allegiance. If you're a fan of a Cinderella story, this is one for the ages. 88 Chambers comes through the open bracket, defeats E United with a huge upset, and now they have their biggest test ahead of them. Allegiance, the Optic Slayers themselves, going up against 88 Chambers.
Okay, we're getting 3-2 split, jumping on board here straight away. We can see the smokes are going down. 3 do go down, and this time it's going to be ALG. And 88 Chambers, we just spoke to Clean there. Obviously, he said the momentum will not be stopped. Straight away, round 1, they're firing up here today.
Oh my gosh, Munchies hits Crash with a disgusting up A. He's not done yet. Munchies, the LA local player, puts himself in a tough position. Can he stay alive? Can he pull off a kill? Yes, he does. He takes that KO. He's not done yet. Munchies finally gets shut down. What a start that was for 88 Chambers.
Strong start, and ALG only just get the first point on the board as they will cap their home hill. They're going to rotate down to B now. However, they're going to be questioned by 2 players. They've got the numerical advantage for now, but the backup is coming in. DeFazio coming in from the middle. Do watch out for that, but Shock looks like he's got that covered. Crash on your screens now, as well as Jerpy. They're pushing this hard, they're pushing this strong, but Shock the first to make the first blood here. DeFazio goes down, Pell answers back onto Shock. The 2 names, of course, I was looking at going into this.
And this is the man I want to keep an eye out for. Pell, of course, he's going to get taken out in a 1v2 there, but I expect him to be the X factor for this 88 Chambers squad. Such a strong individual player. We saw him do some amazing things with Optic Gaming as a substitute at the New York City Regionals, and I'm expecting Pell to go big.
Okay, well, kicking things off here right at the start, of course. Best of 3, first to 7, simple as that. The respawn's going to get bigger. We're going to guide it through it myself. Momo, of course, Fallout here. The brains behind everything. I mean, one thing I want to ask you, because obviously Gears of War, you know, it's in your blood right now. We look at these teams, we look at these players and the map that we have in front of you. When we've talked about 88 Chambers, kind of the Cinderella story, how does a team like Allegiance, I'm sure you've probably been in the spot, put a stop to that?
Yeah.
Do they have to just answer back straight away? I mean, what do you do?
I think they're doing the right things. They do it by winning with superior teamwork. You heard Shock say at the pregame interview, throwing some shade. They play like idiots and we're going to capitalize. That's exactly it. Notice the difference here. Okay. 88 Chambers holds the 2 cap. and they fly for the 3-cap, whereas Allegiance is smart enough to set up and hold that B-Hill cap. And now look at the difference. Even though there's 2 dead for Allegiance, they're able to maintain that B-Hill control and fight back into this one. Again, the inexperience is going to show for 88 Chambers. If they can minimize those mistakes and those errors and make the right shot calls, I think good things can come. DeFazio, of course, the captain of this team, one of the smarter players in the open bracket. I think, in my opinion, smartest player to come out of the open bracket, a very good shot caller as well.
Okay, well, Smarts is what's going to capitalize, obviously, on those victories, those rounds. Every single one counts here, and we're getting a battle here going on at the top. A lot of smoke is going to be covering that, and now pushing forward is Pell, backed up by Munchies. One player I want to kind of talk about and get your insight as well on Fallout is Rezik. You know, this player for me is, you know, when we're at the back, talking about plays in particular, he's one that stands out. He's the one to step it up. However, we may talk about it a little later on, but 190 and climbing, 88 Chambers. They're looking to close out round number 1 here. B has been stopped, but A is going in favor of 88.
Oh, this would be devastating. Rezik is somehow going to body DeFazio through the meat shield. He takes out Pell as well. And Momo, could you have called out a better player in that scenario? It all comes down to the B-Hill fight. Looks like that will be contested. Rezik left to fight an army here at this hill. That's not going to matter. B-Hill is going to be maintained. And just like that, 88 Chambers comes out strong.
And let's go back to the point. I hate to make a point and not kind of return to it. I know that round was ended. Rezik, this player who can kind of turn up at any moment. What are we thinking about Rezik? What's going on with him? You know, why is he such an impactful player on the squad?
You know, Rezik is someone that we obviously criticized in Season 1 for playing a little over-aggressive, a little overzealous at times. But I think what's made a difference for him in Season 2 is he's held it back a little bit more, and he's playing a lot more wise. His experience is slowly gaining and slowly starting to show, and I think that's the difference for Rezik in Season 2. He still has the same gun skill, but he's able to mirror that with some intelligence.
So he's got that raw talent, but now he's getting that maturity, that experience under his belt, and, you know, really becoming the player that he can be, which is fantastic to see. Of course, ALG, they started this whole tournament with a big upset, and they're definitely not done yet. They have only one thing in their sight, and it's that beautiful, beautiful trophy. I've got to say, it's a shock to me when I saw that. I saw the Nash was attached to it. I was like, God damn, I want to hold that.
We made it. Shotgun in full display here. Of course, the staple, the marquee of Gears Esports. Here comes the initial. Last round, we saw it dominated by 88 Chambers. Looking to see how Allegiance changes their initial, but instead, it's going to be DeFazio with the initial kill. They're going to bounce back with a middle fight. Smart decision right here by Crash & Co. Pell hits a beautiful double shot, connects with the second kill, and just like that, 88 Chambers 2-0 right now in their initials, and that is the difference. Neither team capped their home hill, though.
Okay, no cap on the home hill, but the one down low is 88 Chambers. Shocky just doubling up here with Jerpy on the tree, and a bit of Lancer Fire pistol, in fact, going down as well as the smoke. Yep. Just going to change things up and just put the delay almost on the push from 88 Chambers.
Look at this. Smart decision from 88 Chambers. They recognize that Allegiance sends 3 people to overextend, which was the smart play. But I was actually about to criticize 88 Chambers for not backtracking for their hill, but they're actually 2 steps ahead of me even, let alone 3 steps ahead of Allegiance as they push the away hill, grab control, get some kills, and then they rotate back to their own hill. It's all up to Jerpy now. He's going to get downed as well, but Rezik on the flank. Godfections is going to trade, and it's going to be Allegiance that gets up first. No, DeFazio does, but he chokes the wall bounce, and Allegiance stays alive.
Wow, that is that comes down to 1vs all the time. Sometimes 3 people laying down there, crawling for their life, but it is Shock who gets up, makes the double kill, and puts 2 to bed. Now they control both the home hills, and this may be where Allegiance and Shock himself kind of said, you know, this is where they maybe slow it down, take the pace of their own game.
And that's a crucible moment in this round. Beautiful kill right there from Pell, but a crucible moment because if 88 Chambers wins that fight, which they really should have, they had a 3-on-2, then they maintain control of the 2-cap. Their lead continues, but now Allegiance in a really good opportunity to bring this back, down by 30 points. And watching KO as he's pushing through the middle.
KO, a big fan of this guy in Season 1, making moves here, changing things up, and this time we're going to see Pell run through Shock here. Crash falls as well, and now at a 5v2, Jerpy and KO running there, trying to stay alive. Bide his time as we see Jerpy backing him up, but good news for 88 Chambers. They're pushing onto the tree. They've got the 2-cap.
And this time they're playing very wise. I like this decision from 88 Chambers. Rather than pushing for the 3-cap, despite having 3 dead, they decide, hey, let's backtrack, let's cap our home hill, and let's hold a 2-cap setup. Now the question is, can they thwart the push of Allegiance? Let's see what Allegiance does. Let's see the overhead map here. See what the strategy is going to be for ALG. Looks like it's going to be a down low push.
Yeah, they're looking to stack here down at B. It's going to be Munchies and Godfection trying to
L in the middle.
Hold them off there.
Maker here in this one, in my opinion. He takes, DeFazio takes out 1. That's Jerpy. Big fight down low. In the B hill, Munchie's going to get flanked. DeFazio takes out 1. Godfection's left in a 1v. DeFazio is popping off right now, but they need to be careful. They're in a 2-on-3. Smart decision from DeFazio to back out and reset, but Pell wants blood.
Pell will get the blood. Will he find the second? That's the question. Rolling into trouble, has the player behind him, and that's a beautiful, I think that was a 2v3 at one point, and Shock's coming in now at a disadvantage. Pell's rocking away, and he's just using DeFazio there to put down some fire. Not going to happen. The pistol coming in will get the down and will finish Shock off. Cast your eyes to the top left as 88 Chambers, a 187 and climbing here. They're looking for round number 2.
Here comes the flank from Crash in the middle. Pell saw it coming. He takes out Crash. And I am seeing so many great things from 88 Chambers right now, unless an amazing C-Hill push can come. Nope, that's going to be all she wrote. A great round from 88 Chambers. Momo, breaking that down, we saw so many different things. They win the initial strategy, they show the gun skill, but they show the executive maturity right there to make the right calls, to hold this up. Thanks to that man on your screen right now, DeFazio, the Canadian, only Canadian left in this tournament, still representing his nation right now and doing it well.
Absolutely love that. I do want to ask a question. This, I think, is a very vital point at this very moment. Before the game, you know, the pre-game interview, Allegiance were very, very confident in kind of saying, you know, we're gonna shut down, you know, their tactics. They play a little bit idiotic at times. When do ALG kind of look at each other and go, hang on a second, guys, these have got the momentum, they're on the roll? It is 2-0 kind of the moment they go, guys, you know, calm down, we need to change something up? Or is it just a couple of rounds which they can bypass, they can forget about? Because for me, what I'm looking at right now is 88 Chambers, that snowball effect, that loser bracket run, it's looking good.
Yeah, I mean, I totally see where you're coming from, and I agree. I think that the momentum can continue, but really, if I'm Allegiance, I'm staying calm. Those rounds have been close rounds. Really, a couple gunfights could have made the difference, and this is exactly showing right now. They place a weapon, they change the map up. Beautiful strat call right there from Allegiance to drop the M-bar at statue and completely flip the map in its head, and that is what they needed, Momo, to bring it back into this one. Great start from ALG.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I was thinking going into round 3, if they kind of got shut down here, it really is a bit, you know, have a bad situation, but they come out fighting, they keep calm, and those initials, they win. Rezik as well has the M-bar in his hand. This is a player which obviously we spoke about previously, and he's caught my eye a couple of times.
And I love this. Look at DeFazio isolating Crash, recognizing, hey, we have a 2 versus 1, let's take our numbers advantage, and now they're flying for home and aways, but look at the rotation. Immediately they rotate to B, and they're one step ahead. You can see it on your screen right now. They are just flying, and they have a target on the back of whoever that is at ALG down at B-Hill. Smart strat call again, and a beautiful rotation. DeFazio playing a little over-aggressive right now, needs to be very careful.
Yep, if he gets the trade, it might work out, but he doesn't. Pell's going to run into trouble, and that 3v3 now a 3v2, and this should go in the way of ALG. However, Munchies finds the double, and now running away. Rezik turns and burns there. The headshot coming into Munchies may give a sign of light here for Allegiance, but I've got to say, Munchies, he was out for blood.
Yeah, beautiful plays from Munchies right there. That was the difference maker, as I think Allegiance could have held on to that B-Hill push if it wasn't for that double kill. Look at someone staying sneaky here. They recognize he's there. Good Lancer fire is going to come in. The rotation from DeFazio off of spawn. Again, all the right things are being done right now by 88. DeFazio spawns up. He goes straight to B-Hill to support that fight because he recognizes this is the most important fight in the map right now. Pell tagged up full red, all up to Flamesy. He's going to back out and reset. Flamesy, the young former member of Vex Gaming, playing with his teammate Godfections, who just defeated Zerpting, who actually left him to join United. He's playing with such a chip on his shoulder.
Flamesy backing down here, just playing the smart game, the slow game, if you like, with the 2-cap here. DeFazio not going to be able to be picked up as Jerpy and Crash combine for the double, and we're going to see 3 make it 4 players on timers for now. Godfection, the only one alive, and on your screen, he is trying to stay alive, but he's full red, and this is great news for Allegiance now. They not only have CMB, they're going for the triple. John is looking good here. Will Pell break through? Trying to roll in, will find one. Can he find the second? Oh, wow! Crash, he's got to retire. No, Munchies took him down.
And now it is going to be Rezik, I believe. No, it's Crash, who goes huge. Pell had a perfect opportunity to get a double kill. Munchies with a team kill. That's going to be costly. And not only from just the obvious standpoint, but look at the score as well. That team kill means the difference of 88 Chambers having the A-Hill and having a 5-on-2 numbers advantage. Costly, costly team kill right there for Munchies.
Oh, they're going to be kicking themselves with that one.
And no one capped that A-Hill either, which is interesting. Maybe they're letting someone off the spawn get it. And I think they recognize, hey, we need a 3-cap, we need to break these B and C hills. That's probably why they're flying and sending numbers that way. But by doing that, they let someone, it's Rezik, sneak away to the A-Hill. And that's going to be all she wrote for this round. ALG ties it up, or sorry, gets a point on the board here with a beautiful weapon placement, M-bar placed at the statue. And that is what you love about escalation in Gears Esports.
Yeah, one step closer to tying things up, and no matter how many kills you get at the end, great play from ALG. Now we start to see them get a little bit hyped. One player from Season 1, if you were to ask me, you know, was kind of a bit of a hype man, and one player that stood out was Frank, was KO. He was on that squad that, you know, he was always the one standing up, beating his chest, letting the opposing team know. I haven't seen that myself. He may have been doing it, you know, on the feature stations. However, I'd love to see that KO come out.
Yeah, it's actually interesting that you say that. You know, I was chatting with Frank, and I think there's a purpose behind that. You know,
okay.
He has also matured as a player, and he was chatting with me, and he mentioned, look, there's no reason to waste your energy on Fridays, Saturdays. There's no reason to waste your energy on, you know, on pool play, when in reality, the important day is Sunday. So I think we're going to see it come out today when it matters the most. But again, Frank showing some maturity there. You love to see that. Meanwhile, quick update from the side station. 4-3 is the score, as I believe Fire and Ice is leading against Ghost Gaming. But man, that one is heated. I can hear them screaming. I mean, they were down 3-0. Ghost Gaming finally won one round. And you'd think they'd stay quiet. No, they got up and they stayed hype. You'd like to see from Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost is a team that I've had my eye on. They're definitely my team's kind of, if got to make a shock into the grand final, I think it's themselves. However, could be wrong. Fire and Ice making a run for it. But back in the game, ALG versus 88 Chambers. What are you seeing, Fallout?
Look at the change in strategy. It's actually Crash that went low side by himself, whereas 88 Chambers sent 2 there. God, Infection's going to grab Instant, but I'm not sure if I agree with that Instant placement. I think you need something a little more powerful. You should recognize, hey, we're winning the fight down low. Let's put a boom shot there, something that could take that fight back down low. Who cares about the M-bar? Let's force a fight and play our cards. Instead, only Instance placed, a little bit more passive for 88 Chambers, and it shows Allegiance really dominating this one.
Yeah, and the question I asked, you know, when Allegiance may be a little bit scared now if they go 2-0 down, answer definitely no here. They're definitely showing their true worth and coming through, looking to get another round on the board and tie things up here to a piece. But 2 hills in their name, yet to be a point on the board for 88 Chambers here. C will be captured, and now they'll start to climb.
Perfect. I want to see Flamesy play this wide, play this slow. He's getting some numbers on the board for his team. Wait for your team to rotate. Flamesy does exactly that by playing that fight wide. I like that from Flamesy here. Now, Rezik completely single-handedly shuts down the push. Big 2 versus 3 fight right now. Can Munchies do it again? No. Crash takes out DeFazio. Munchies on the retreat. I like that call to back out and reset here, as they do have a 3 cap. They're going to have to get some kills sooner or later.
Munchie's trying to go for a bit of a flashy play with the M-bar here. He's got to put it on his back as he whips out the shotgun. Not going to work, though, as Rezik has his number and rolling away. He's looking to go on and on, trying to go for the triple cap. Is Allegiance right now. Godfection's going to go down as well. Not a good sign. 3-4. We're going to see C go back and tested, but 2 players are going to jump on the tree, and we're going to see here another round on the board for ALG. All things tied up. This is going to be an interesting game, Fallout.
And this is where, and as soon as the camera, if the camera flips over to 88 Chambers, this is where you see the fact that they don't have anyone behind them as a coach make an impact. I think a coach in this scenario, you put an Affinity there, an Ashes there, a Ryan Fools there, and they're going to mention, look, place boom shot down low. Let's be smart here. We're winning the initials instead. That instant placement low, I think, really killed them. I'm looking for 88 Chambers to put something bigger in the middle of the map. Drop a boom shot if you need to. Do something drastic to force the hand back in your favor.
Well, they have, of course, the power right now. We see the 7 seconds at the top right. They have, of course, a little bit of a moment to decide what to put. Down. Flamesy, of course, in control, but a team talk has been done, and we're going to see the nades in the middle here. What do you make of that pick?
You know, again, same exact thing. Nades are passive. I think nades and instants maybe a little bit tilt the battle, but I think you're still going to see both teams have to send one to statue. You can't ignore that M-bar. It's too powerful, and they didn't find the good balance on the scale to flip the map back towards that B side.
Okay, well, we'll see if it works out for them. It looks like a 2-2-1 split as we see DeFazio on your screen, letting Pell push forward. We want to see a chain reaction revive there, but it's not going to be enough as Flamesy there does take down Rezik. We're going to see KO answer back, but remember, Pell, he has the nades in his hand. You can see at the bottom left, everyone has picked up those power weapons. And of course, John, the respawn's increased now. A lot more important to play your life.
If I'm Pell right now, I want to rotate. Looks like they're going to get that A hill, but yeah, I'm about to say, I want to rotate those nades back to our home hill. If Pell would have grabbed those nades and immediately ran back to home hill, much like Crash did, that's a double kill for Pell written all over it. Instead, he keeps those nades at B. And what impact are you having in that B hill fight? No one's pushing B. You got to have a little more awareness there to rotate those nades.
Very, very good point here, and insight towards obviously the power weapons. And I think that's one of the most important things about Gears. You know, these power weapons change the game, and players and teams can really, you know, revolve around just these things. So DeFazio, yes, he's going to use the Nashes to take down one, but I'm interested to see when these power weapons come in. Who's going to take the lead at the end of this round and take it into round 6.
And now the fight's rotating back low side. Keep in mind, Pell still has those grenades out. Yes, he's going to pocket.
Go.
See how he decides to use it. Tosses one right on B. Not going to mean much here. Pell, some wasted nades here early. Let's see if he can connect with his last one, but they all know that he is there and has one nade left. This is not looking good right now. Pell needs to go big. Nades tossed. Not going to connect either. That is costly, as B-Hill will be lost now as a result. And Allegiance does a good job of rotating as a team, pushing the A-Hill, capping that A-Hill, then rotating back to B-Hill, a couple steps ahead of 88 Chambers.
Yeah, I like the play from Allegiance there. Heads up, very smart, good leadership, and we're going to see them take the lead as well as both having B and C under their control now, putting 88 Chambers in a difficult situation. Rezik, 16 kills to his name already, and we're only in round number 5 here. He's definitely making the most of this series so far.
Pell gets Munchies back for that early on team kill, perhaps. And now in a 1v1 fight, Godfection, former Vex Gaming, going to get shut down as well. And this is the momentum swing that we all feared for 88 Chambers. If you're a fan of that Cinderella story, you want to see 88 Chambers somehow regain momentum control. They're losing all their shotgun fights. They're making the wrong rotations. Another self-kill from Pell right there. And as a result, we're going to see another triple cap.
And a triple cap coming in, so we do see B go in favor of ALG, and that's 3 back-to-back here. And there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Frank's heating up, and that's what I like to see here. Maybe not to the level of, a Friday on Season 1, but if Allegiance progress in this tournament, I'm really excited to see how they develop, and in particular, how KO deals with that.
Yeah, agreed. And I like the composition, the dynamic of the team right there. You see Frank and Rezik, the hype men, standing up, which is good. You want that. But then you see the captain and shot caller of this team, very soft-spoken and Crash. Not a lot of people realize how smart this man truly is, how good of a leader he truly is. If you have just one conversation with him, you'll realize he's so well-spoken, he's so intelligent, but really not the most vocal, and I think he's okay with that. I think he's okay with being behind the scenes and leading his team to victory when it matters the most.
And I think it's important to have that balance in a team. You can't have 5 hot-headed players just standing up screaming. Yes, you'll get so far with raw talent and a gun skill, but at the end of the day, you need that composure, you need that intelligence to kind of just guide your team. And yes, it's great having a coach, but I think a great balance in a great team can see ALG go all the way.
Yep, diversity is everything. Completely agree. Diversity of skill sets, personalities, and experiences. And now things will reset a bit with that M-bar placed out. I like that call. Finally, 88 Chambers making the right calls here with opportunity to take that fight back to the middle. And I want to see them play it the same way they played early on. They won those initials with so much energy. And now instead, it's going to be Frank that gets one. DeFazio's doing everything he can, taking out Frank. Pell gets shut down as well. Crash, though, picks up a huge kill against DeFazio. It's all up to Flamesy now down low.
Jerpy just backing down here. Godfection taking those incense. Lance of Fire maybe coming in for Jerpy and ALG there onto the B hill. Still no points on the board as we see ALG cap a hill. That's going to be C, and now we're going to see Jerpy dispose of Godfection. 2 players make it 3 on time as DeFazio is going to spawn back up here. This is great news for ALG.
Agreed. ALG looking at the 3 cap. Pell's going to get taken out here. DeFazio's going to get the break. That's crucial, but he downs 1. Doesn't matter. Triple cap comes in, and just like that, ALG with 4 straight rounds to close out the first half.
4 back-to-back now and climbing. Is this a brick wall straight in front of the momentum of this 88 Chambers squad? They've been doing so well to make it here. They've been winning, and I obviously don't know their full run, but how many times have they been behind? That's the question. Yes, being ahead, being hyped, and kind of pushing through. Each team is great, but have they been in a position to kind of come back and win?
Yeah, and I think, again, I'm looking at Pell with 15 kills. He's doing great things, but really, I saw him do something I've never seen him do before. He got hyped, he got loud that last match. I want to see him get some big kills and get hyped, much like this Ghost Gaming squad, who's still losing, but talking like they're winning 6-0. I know that's intentional. I know that's an adjustment made. And speaking of intentional hype and intentional enthusiasm, I'm so excited to be jumping into a listening with 88 Chambers.
Go, Fuzzy, go! Go, Fuzzy, back up! Oh, no, don't do it.
We're dead, nigga, when do you back up?
It's 10 seconds.
Too late.
I'm going.
Someone play top tables, top tables.
I'm about to go down low key.
Top tables, guys.
All right.
Perf, top tables.
All right. Coming. Munch 3 rotating to E. Yo, rotate out, Munch. Rotate out. 3 of them in E. They're on top.
Push 3 out. Push 3 out. Leave it. Push the fucking out. Push the fucking out right now. Push. What you guys?
Munch, I'm coming to you. Buying you, Munch.
I'm gonna get down. There's 3 here. Get E.
Munch, I can't revive you. I revive. Get near E, Munch. Good shit, baby.
Guys, push the back.
4, bro.
3 in their spawn. There's 3 there, guys. 4 for hill. Guys, go to E. Whoever's on spawn.
I'm down.
Perf, go to E. With the book, one shot, guys. Trust me.
I got one. I got 2.
You know where he's at? I have no clue.
Yo, it's a 2v2. If you guys can make it out,
He's our cut, I think.
There's one.
Go make it out. He's one shot, flying him. One fucking shot. He's going much. Down. Get the nail.
Get to E. Get to E. You two get to E right now.
I got top tables.
We have E. Yo, I got three. Three might be flying at me fast. Three might be flying at me fast.
So it's Munch.
Yeah, three flying at me dumb fast.
All the way to the back, Flame.
Dumb fast.
We're
gonna be here.
Hell, you're the best spot, bro.
All right, I'm backing up. 4-4, Crash, trying to get out.
One shot, throw one shot, Red Thing, one shot.
Candace, boys.
Candace hurt.
Where are my shots going, man?
That's your smoke.
Let's go pick up.
Four dead, baby.
You go E.
They're gonna be
no,
up.
do not OE. They're going to be up by the time we get
Can
there.
we play for the next kill?
I'm coming. Yo, top tables. There's one top table.
Set up at E. I got middle.
Top tables. They're Mario.
Play back like you.
Someone have a home mill. Pal, you gotta get a home mill. One of y'all got a home.
Relax.
Yo, three. We got 3E. We have 3 Gears.
Rotate. Let's kill Chirpy, pal.
Wait. No. Pause. Wait.
This kid.
Cross the hill.
Wait, I'm about to cut.
Yeah. Go now. Go now. He's one shot. Go now. He's
Yo,
one
I
shot.
got 83% top tables. Oh my god.
Yo,
play it at home.
Push the hill now, Chirpy. Push the hill.
Play it at home from all home.
Push the hill, pal. They're hill, pal.
Alright.
Need help. We gotta go, Munch.
Put the button straight line.
He's hurt.
We went off for one, guys. We went off for one. We went off for one. If you guys die, that'd be a bat. Like, what are you guys doing?
Kill this kid.
I'm for it, ball. Oh my god.
Don't let him break.
There you go,
B-ramp.
We won.
Let's go. Hey, listen.
Let's go, baby.
The reason why that went bad is because you need to say you need to say you're leaving me. You're behind me. You went to Munch. If you would have been with me, you would have killed that kid instantly. Then we could have cut to Munch, and then we could have went, and we would have had the whole
right there.
That was the
They don't
problem.
want this, baby.
Go right there. We're cutting it too close. 2 off a respawn and 1 at their home.
That's because it took so long for us to do that.
But it's 10 seconds, bro. Let's not risk it. Let's just cut back to E. We could have easily cut back E.
Well, they died. I didn't even know there was one there.
Yeah, it's all good.
Okay. Hey, listen, this is what we're going to do. Everyone, just fight your fights. We're not going to do anything crazy. Just fight your fucking fights. We're going to fight our 2v2 middle. You're going to fight your kid a statue.
Well, they can't fuck with us mid, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I want to fight him. He's getting fucking beat up.
I got Jerpy on 7 kills at home. He gonna stay there too.
2.
Catch his there. I'm taking mid block. I can't see anything.
They're sitting back and double cross. Shots want to go down.
I'm here.
Turn on.
Yo, are we playing home mills?
I'm here, Bill.
There's one close.
The home mills.
Oh, there's a kid behind us, bro.
Flanky middle.
Middle, flanky middle. He's hurt. Resing, 4-pointed. Resing, gonna go down.
I'm one shot, bro.
Good shit, Default.
I'm here, flame.
Four, bro.
Pops to the line.
They have sniper. Go
home.
I need help, bro. I need help.
No, we can't go home.
I need help. I'm one shot. I need help. T, there's a kid T, bro. Or he's back. He's in the back. Kill it. There's only one. Oh, we should have downed him. No, we should cut now. I'm
gonna hold on. Actually, Pell, you got it home?
Go this way.
Yeah, Pell gotta go top table, so I'll hold on.
All right, everyone chill. Someone go. Flamesy, go to Pell.
He's
You're in a bad spot, bro.
Yeah, I am.
Okay. I'm gonna play with Perf. Munchies, go through middle. You two start working E.
That's not.
Munch, go middle, okay? Munch, go middle.
Yeah.
Hey, go middle with him, Perf. Go middle with him now. Go middle. Punch him with you. Munch, you're together.
I'm with you, bro.
I'm down. Get my read. Let's go. I'm down again. Get my read, bro.
I'm here. Yo, Perf. 2v1 that kid.
About to go down, Perf.
I'm down. Sniper.
Go, push him.
I'm for it, bro.
Well, he's more hurt than you. He's more hurt than you. 80%, bro.
That kid is not hurt, bro. And I hit him once.
Look at my stream, 77.
I did chunk. I hit him once, but I only got a weak ass percentage. Nah, bro.
All right, no one cares about percentages. Come on.
Yo, to be honest, we were pushing back separately. It was just me and you right there.
Yeah, that was a weird call. We were like 3-1 each other.
Okay,
let's go. Play.
I'll talk about it after.
Back it up.
Got one.
Kill the kid.
Baby.
Kill that kid. There's another one there. There's only one at E. It's KO. Only one at E. KO. He's right there on the right hand, Perf. Right there on the right hand at the front. The snipe's up too. He's probably straight lining for it now.
Right,
yeah, he got it.
Play homes.
This kid's shocked. Guys, shock middle. He's hurt. You're by yourself, Perf.
I'm with you guys.
Perf wants a big dick chick. I'm here. I'm gonna
4 after home, guys. 4 after home. 4 after home. 4 there,
yo. He's hurt, Perf. We gotta kill him.
Head down. They're chasing. They're gonna go to our home.
Gotta kill him, Perf.
They're straight line our home. It's 4. 3 of them straight line our home. 3. Got 2. One cut open.
Stupid.
2. One's cutting open.
Yeah, sniper. He's gonna snipe you, to pause.
There's 2 on our home middle so far. I know.
So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to allow Munchies and Pell to cut to you guys through close. We're supposed to allow them to do that by you guys putting pressure top tables, so they see you guys
but
doing that.
they was dumb.
You were supposed to cut to close. Like we.
I was gonna cut. Well, it would have worked if maybe they was there, but they never got there.
I said play for the ramp because they died. I said play for the ramp because they died.
But me and Pell was right there for dumb long, but we vibe chaining each other.
I know.
You listen. I say, look, was it M bar?
You could that ass put a boom at B.
Real shit. Put a boom at B. We're not winning statue at all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, our stat. Yeah. But
Flamesy, it's your gun. Put a boom at B.
It's my gun. Boom at B. So what's the strategy here? 3. What are we doing?
Three on cave.
I'm gonna go with you guys. Them two are gonna go middle.
All right.
Play on the boom. Play on the boom.
Oh, call numbers.
Exactly.
I need somebody crossing for me so I can just come in there and be annoying.
Yeah, one of you guys cross, 2 of you guys have shotguns. Even with Pell.
All right, guys, come on. We're not fucking folding. Let's go.
Fuck these kids.
These kids suck, bro. We're gonna win this shit.
And oh my goodness, how perfect of a listen-in and insight into the team comms of this 88 Chambers team. A little bit of comedy thrown in there as well. And what do? They place the boom shot, exactly what we kind of criticized them for last half. I love the leadership, particularly, Momo, of DeFazio, something that really, I knew he was a good shot caller. I give him some respect for being a good leader, but a different level of leadership I saw from him.
Yeah.
And also making plays.
And I think it's just kind of the discipline and the fact that he has that control over those players. And it's not, you know, one player be even better than the other 4. It's just the other 4 players respecting his decision, respecting him as the in-game leader, and going by everything he says. To be a successful team, you've got to have that trust in each other, because those other players may be thinking other things. However, DeFazio makes the calls, and we're into this round,
Munchies.
potential ending round. But Munchies, wow, is he going to find the second? Not going to happen there.
Beautiful reaction shot, though. I'm not sure if we caught that perfectly on camera, but Munchies with a perfect reaction shot connects for a one-shot kill. And now Rezik with a sniper, very strong sniper at that. He's actually Supermaning as a boom shot as well. 2 missed booms here, though, for Allegiance. That might cost them. Numbers advantage currently in the hands of 88 Chambers. But look at this. Despite the numbers advantage, they're losing in hills. DeFazio's going to get tagged up and down.
Great shots there coming in as we are seeing 88 Chambers fight back. And I think this is a crucial round here for 88 Chambers here. They lead Allegiance at a 6-3, and this could be all but over for map number 1, should I say. We're starting to get a little bit of momentum, but we've had an insight through the communications of 88 Chambers here. ALG shutting them down.
Big loss right there for Pell in that 1v, but it doesn't matter. The rest of his team are actually flying towards that F hill. I like the call. Pell is really a distraction. They got to win these fights, though. KO is going to be fighting so many, and look at the hesitation. I've noticed that a lot of that in the listen, and a lot of hesitations, a lot of times where 88 Chambers got stuck in no man's land, but this is where they thrive. These in-your-face fights. They got to break this F hill. I want to see DeFazio finish this up, and he's actually not going to break it. They're not going to break the F hill. Those are easy points you could break if you just sit still for a moment. Instead, Munchies gets taken out. Flamesy's in a bad situation on the flank. Pell takes out 1. Huge 1v. DeFazio clutches up, and Pell comes through as the hero. Just like that, 88 Chambers gets the break. Pell down is going to cost them, though. Let's see if DeFazio can get the revive. They're just going to hold this. Perfect play right now from 88.
Yeah, and you've seen Jerpy coming from behind as well on the flank there. Finds 1. Is going to roll into another. A 2v2 now. Make it a 2v3. Will go down. DeFazio and Confection picking it up here. And Shock and Rezik answering back. My goodness, a bloodbath going down at the fountains. Shock, he's going to come out on top there. Misses shot on DeFazio. Not going to matter, though. They are 10 points behind here, but now controlling 2 hills. This is great for ALG.
I mean, yeah, a good situation, but a good rotation at the same time. Munchies the sniper in his hands. Let's see what he can do with it. Right there, keep in mind, only a 4-point game. That could easily be a 20-point game right now if 88 Chambers prioritizes the objective a little bit more, breaks the hill, captures the hill when they could have. Instead, look at Godfection taking up a headshot on the other side of the map here. D-hill fight coming through, 3-on-2. Know your numbers. Play this wide here, 88 Chambers, and they're going to do exactly that, but they're going to let them retreat. That is costly. You cannot let Allegiance escape in this scenario. You need to get at least 1 kill.
Yeah, and you've got to think as well, 88 Chambers, they've got the boom, they've got Munchies on the sniper as well. The power weapons are in their favor.
Around here. Look at this.
The hills and the points.
Beautiful boom.
Good night, Rezik.
Beautiful booms from Flamesy. He plays it perfect, and now Flamesy in a 1 versus 1 that can make the difference. He let Crash get the break. He needs to play it wide, though. No reason to die. Munchies comes in for the support, and just like that, a literal perfect round from 88 Chambers. Perfect rotations, perfect opportunities to take your numbers, and DeFazio is going to let him hear it.
Yeah, I love that from Flamesy as well. He could have kind of gone for the star-studded montage kind of clip of, 3 kills back-to-back, but, he just waited. He backed off. He kind of put some shots in, put some damage in. And we're seeing KO get fired up. He might have lost the round, but he's definitely not losing his hype.
And you know, I've noticed so many great things. If you are a scout or an organization looking to get into Gears of War, I've seen so many great things from 88 Chambers. Look at the listen-in that shows the leadership of DeFazio, shows the chemistry of this team, the respect that he has earned and commands is unlike anything I've seen really from an amateur team and an open bracket team. This man on your screen right now is really, really a star in the making.
3-2 here. We're going to get a block in the middle. We've still got the snaps and booms in their place. However, Allegiance, as I say, a crucial round for 88 Chambers. They actually come out on top there. 5-4 current scoreline. And we spoke about this game, you know, how it would play out. This is definitely a lot closer than some may have thought. Godfection, though. He's got all the power there, and he's going to be good tonight as Pell not only takes the boom, but he utilizes it on shot.
Yeah, well played right there. Getting another good round from 88. We might be tied at 5 apiece here. E-Hill's going to be capped as well. No one is in the range to get a break. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a match on our hands. 5-5. We are tied up. The Cinderella story of this 88 Chambers squad continues. 88 Chambers, of course, an organization from the UK playing and picking up an American's young squad that has really performed. What a story this has been for this 88 Chambers team and organization.
A strong, strong showing here on the main stage. Some players, they'll battle through that open bracket. They'll be fine on those side stations. No one looking around them. You put them on the main stage, sometimes they get a little bit shook. They get a bit nervous, but not 88 Chambers. They are showing up. It is Championship Sunday, and they are playing for that one step closer here to the championship.
You know what made the difference here, Momo, was the exact criticism we gave in the first half. Place a boom shot low and force the fight. Ever since that boom has been placed, much like the last half where Allegiance placed an M-bar up top, 88 Chambers has run with this round. Great, great gameplay from this 88 Chambers squad. They're jerseyless, they're hungry, they're coming from open bracket, and they are here. 88 Chambers really showing up.
Absolutely, we're going to see a battle here coming down to the very few last rounds. Of course, the respawn keeping increasing, even more so important to stay alive, but Pell there. The Munchies and Pell kind of combination works so well sometimes, but the team kills on this squad have punished them time and time again. 3 dead either side. Flamesy and DeFazio. Shock and Jerpy battling it out here near the fans. The shotgun's coming in. We're going to back down. Shock is just taking his time a little bit here.
Yeah, smart decision from Shock right there. But no, it's going to be a down that comes in. It's all up to DeFazio. Needs to get at least 1 kill. He's on the hunt, though, for Shock. He wants to kill. He hits a beautiful reaction shot. What a play right there from DeFazio. And guess what? The boom shot is out of play. Shock took his Nasher out. Huge play. Small play, but big for DeFazio. And subtle, very subtle, but that's the key difference that might make the difference in this round.
Yeah, and I say it time and time again, those are the things you can't mark up on a scoreboard here. Taking that boom out of the way, really, really important play. 88 Chambers are going to hold the 2 cap right now. It took a while for any team to actually get a hill here, but we're starting to develop some points now. E is being neutralized and taken by Elite, but on the push here is Rezik.
What I want to see 88 Chambers do right now, you have street control. Take that 2 versus 1 against Crash. Take it with aggression. You have 3 people there. Why is Crash able to just sit there and tag you up? You need to be able to make those shot calls, those play calls quick. And that's Optic Gaming, that scenario. They're flying at Crash. They're getting street control, and they're using that street control to get control of E once again. Instead, 2 kills picked up for Allegiance. It's a 5-on-3 for the next 5 seconds. I want to see Allegiance take this advantage, but Godfections with the scope takes out 1. Huge play.
Yeah, Crash still up top there, still putting damage in everyone with that Lancer. Godfection trying to rotate round, maybe looking at a home hill, pushing through the middle, though. He's going to regroup. He sees this.
Look at this angle. Look at this angle. Oh my goodness, almost connects there. Was Godfections. He had 1 shot, 1 chance. Of course, a tough one. This sees everything he ever wanted. Now it's Munchies. Going to get taken out by KO. Godfection needs to be careful here. In a tough position, he needs to either turn up or back out. One of the 2. Instead, he gets taken out, but it forces a team kill. DeFazio keeps his teammate alive. DeFazio, once again, leading by example in the kills category. And now, Rezik is alone. This is a 2 versus 1, but now it's a 1 versus 1. Godfection realizes that he's going to back out and reset. That leaves DeFazio in a potential 1v.
I like the DeFazio play as well because he actually knew exactly when to think, I'm going to stop capping this E-Hill. I've got to go and help my teammate out. He does that. Luckily, he gets a team kill on the opposing side, but it works out well for them. Down to the Pistons, though. It's a 2v1 for now, but Allegiance are flooding through that channel here, and this is a lot of trouble for Munchies and Godfection.
Oh, the headshot comes through for DeFazio. He supports the fight from the E Street. DeFazio with such a smart rotation, but Godfection loses the 1 versus 1 shotgun fight. That is costly. Pell gonna get taken out as well, and DeFazio needs to clutch up. He trades a kill at the E. Flamesy does not need to push this. There's no reason to fight a 1 versus 2 in this scenario. Instead, rotate to E. There's no one there. Be the first mover to secure that E hill. A costly mistake for Flamesy, fighting an unnecessary 1v2.
Maybe the inexperience showing through, and Godfection and Munchies coming off spawn as well as his two teammates. Flamesy is going to be a little bit later, but E, no one is there. You said it, Fallout. No one there to capitalize. D will be broken here just for a second from DeFazio. Not going to make a difference, though. We are going to see 6-5 is the scoreline. Is this where ALG make their move, make their mark, and shut down the Cinderella story of 88 Chambers?
Yeah, you know, that's a costly round. Those are the rounds that keep you up at night. Of course, leaving a tournament playing for $300,000 in every way possible. That was an 88 Chambers round. They had a 5-on-4, and then the B-Hill fight down, so the old B-Hill fight down low in the cave was lost, even though they had a numbers advantage. That is so costly. A great rotation from Godfection. A great idea to leave Rezik in that fight on street, and he made the right moves. They just didn't execute when it mattered. And of course, Flamesy dying in the 1v2. But you know, we call this, Momo, this is the devil's round. In my opinion, this is the round that determines the map. Either way, whichever team wins, I think is going to take it.
Okay, well, 88 Chambers back against the wall. 2 rounds back-to-back is needed here. Crash going to go down. Shock as well. Great start for 88 Chambers here. They've been winning these initials. And Pell, they've shut him down. Big respawns as well. 20 seconds right now. And we're going to see the push here.
They leave Flamesy alone in a 1 versus 2. Pell finally rotates. Hits a beautiful mental-esque brick back roll. Beautiful play from Pell. Flamesy wins his 1 versus 1, and this should be the round. Godfection, just for good measure, is going to connect for a headshot. Can he get a second here? All he needs is a body shot. He's going to miss that, but the boom shot to the face is forcing a round 13.
Time to take a moment, take a breath here, because we are going into round 13. It's only map 1, ladies and gentlemen. If you just joined us, do not go anywhere. This is about to kick off all the fight that these guys have been putting the blood, sweat, and tears into the previous 40 minutes or so. It all comes down to 1 round.
Look at a big decision. Oh, it's going to be Insins placed. A huge weapon placement right there with the Insins blocking out the boom shot, which has literally been the reason that 88 Chambers has been able to fight back into this one. So keep in mind here, that boom is gone. That down low fight is still important to get some flames in your hands, but not nearly, speaking of flames, not nearly as important as it was before. And here we go. It all comes down to this. Opening strategy is going to show you 2 for the red team. Allegiance really favoring that sniper. I agree with this play right now. You send more people middle. You win the fight, but Shock on the flank. Pell has no idea. He gets taken out. Godfection going to shut down Crash. It all comes down to Shock. Can he clutch up? He takes out one. Gets shut down by Godfection. But when the dust settles, it's Frank KO who has a sniper in his hands. And let's see what he can do with it. DeFazio takes the 1 versus 1 with a little bit too much confidence. DeFazio needs to play Ring Around the Rosie here. He's going to do that. Nice plays from DeFazio. A big 1 versus 1. DeFazio's tagged up. He's full red. And he's going to take out KO. Can you believe it? DeFazio continues to make plays for this team.
You heard the in-game leadership. It's not just all talk with DeFazio as he makes the plays. And now Flamesy and Pell. Munchie's coming to back it up. Jerpy's in a lot of trouble here. And this should go down in favor of 88 Chambers. Jerpy finds 1. Will be shut down. And there we're going to see the D-Hill change hands. Munchies, he's hungry and he's out for blood. He's going to be pushing down, jumping on board with Munchies now. Is he going to change it here?
Now things are going to slow down a bit. I can catch my breath. We can both catch our breath, Momo, as the E-Hill fight will be the next fight. I believe both teams are rotating. Check the overhead map and see. Yes, it is. You see all members of the red team flying that E-Hill. A 3-on-3 neutral fight. Only 1 member, though, of Allegiance at the away hill. I wonder, in late rounds, if you take your 2v1 there, fight a 3v3 here. Instead, a little over-aggressive, a little overzealous is 88 Chambers. Is it going to cost them? DeFazio puts himself in a bad spot. He goes down. The revive comes in. A good revive chain. Rezik puts himself in a horrible spot. Munchies, though, in a 1 versus 1 against Rezik. The flank comes through. Can Munchies go big? No. He misses the shot. Munchies needs to stay alive, and it's all up to him. Downs come through for both teams, but the revive is not there from Munchies. That is costly. DeFazio puts himself in a horrible spot.
Not looking good. 2 players go down for either side. Rezik has just been taken out as well by Godfection. Godfection alone here. He's got a back with Flamesy Lance fire coming in, still in control.
Oh my gosh!
And the Flamesy takes the snipe and Pell. He gets the incense.
No! You cannot let Frank do that to you in a 3 versus 1 fight. Pell, back roll, run away, do whatever you need to do, but don't let Allegiance clutch when it matters. And these are the rounds where you're literally shaking, your blood is pumping, and you have no idea how much they are feeling right now. These players with so much adrenaline and so much intensity.
Another team kill coming in for 88 Chambers there. Pell taking out Flames. with the incense, and now Flames are coming off that respawn. We are going to see it change hands here. The lead may be in 88 Chambers' favor, but ALG, they have the cap. They will win with 2 right now. They're backing down. They're playing the smart game, and look at this. 3 players through the Pistons. They're going to be going to E. They're going to be rotating around. However, they're going to be matched by a brick wall of Allegiance.
And it all comes down to this last push. Allegiance wins with 2 hills. 88 Chambers must break 1 in the next few seconds and capture a second hill to win this. Here comes the push, led by Pell. He's going to catch someone with his pants down. Can Pell connect? Yes, he does, but Crash gets a kill on the other side of the map here. This is so costly. Defazio with the 1v. The hill's broken. If he can capture this hill, he will win the round.
needs to go.
They win the round, I believe, with that capture. Yes, they do.
Jippy's in a 1v1, so big as Jippy takes over. They're going to neutralize D. Effie's not in contention, and oh my goodness, we see ALG clutch up, and now the boys are getting fired up. What a final round. We're going to break it down, but my goodness, Allegiance 1-0.
How heartbreaking was that? First off, okay, even though they lost, Defazio, what more can we say about this man?
I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Fallout, what makes him so valuable to his team?
Yeah, I mean, you hear him, you just hear pure leadership, natural-born leadership. I don't believe leaders are born, but leaders are made. But this man might be the exception to that rule. A young kid from Canada comes through here to his 4th or 5th event and plays incredibly well. I love the leadership from him. I love the shot calls. It reminds me of me playing back in the day. It's really awesome to see this guy really step up. And look at Allegiance talking things over.
Of course, he reminds you of you back in the day.
he was cool, calm, collected the entire time while he's directing his team.
Yes.
He didn't at one point get flustered, but still, those tactics. He has that constant flow of communication. I'm impressed.
You know what I loved? We saw the growth of 88 Chambers throughout that whole map. We saw how he slowed things down, told them, hey, do this, do that. Unfortunately, it wasn't good enough. How clutch was Allegiance?
Listen, Allegiance came out. Initially, they were losing the bottom fight at that B hill. So what do? They're going to drop an M-bar at statue. And what is going to happen now? It's going to force that fight to statue. And then afterwards, they were winning the initials. And that's what prompted 88 Chambers to block it and bring that fight back down to that B hill. And you can see they are strong. That's their strong suit. That's where they feel comfortable, and it showed.
Oh, yes. Shock. He's still going off Fallout. How big is he for this team? That flank that he made at the beginning of the round, how important was that?
Yeah, and he was able to steal a kill right there, but, you know, Shock gets that kill, but in my opinion, the story of that round was the inability to close it out. 88 Chambers won the initial. They had the early strats, a better strat, in my opinion. They sent 1 to Sniper, while Allegiance got baited for that snipe, sent 2, which gave them a 4v3 in the middle, which allowed them to get the early kills, and they really should have been able to close out that round. And then, of course, midway through that round, you see Pell flank through up top. No one saw him coming, picks up the first instant kill, and gets straight line with a Lancer out. This isn't Gears 3. You're not going to be able to do that and get away with the blind fire Lancer, especially against a player like KO. KO stays alive and makes such an impact in that round. Huge plays from KO, but you got to wonder, missed opportunity from 88 Chambers.
Yes, this game was exciting to see. Both of these teams are exciting in terms of gameplay, depth of their strats. I love it. We'll see you soon after this piece from 88 Chambers.
I feel like this is the beginning for me and my team because before coming to Dallas, I've never been on an airplane before, and for me to even do that was like the next big step for me, and I feel like I'm finally getting to where I want to be. My goal for this season, obviously, is to for sure get top 8 and a consistent pace for every event.
88 Chambers, what a beautiful come up that they've had, the Cinderella story. They've lost 3 times in pole play. They came back. Now they're trying to make a name for themselves going against Allegiance.
Look at these guys, man. They're standing up and they're chirping at each other across the main stage right here. Rezik and Frank, Defazio, and even Pell is standing up right now, man. You can just feel the intensity of this matchup.
Oh yeah, speaking of intensity, what does 88 Chambers need to do to overcome that loss?
You know what? Defazio, he has that cool, calm, collective demeanor, and he has the ability to direct his team. But what they need to do is they need to commit to their plays. Too many times you saw the players, while he's giving direction, or just while there's a lot of communication, they hesitate to commit to a hill. They hesitate to commit to their movement or to a push. You need to move as one fluid body, as one team.
Oh, definitely. As we saw, it kind of went down for the bread in that 1v1 for the hill.
Momo
Can they come back from that? Do you think that, you know, they have what it takes to unseat Allegiance as a fiery hot team in this bracket?
I definitely think they have what it takes from kind of a team point of view, yes. The problem right now is, and I said this to Fallout during the actual game, is they've been storming this loser bracket. They've got all this momentum. They've been, you know, this snowball effect. But suddenly, they've now lost a map. Now, I don't know their whole run, but I very much doubt that, you know, they lost a map. They've probably been 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. But now they're in a different situation. They're looking at each other thinking, hang on, we're one round away from being eliminated from the tournament. How do they handle that? I think I look at DeFazio, because that listening, I have to say, from the events that I've been to, that is one of the best listenings that I've ever come across. Just the leadership, the incredible stuff.
Oh, definitely. Speaking of leadership, Fallout, you have been the leader of multiple top teams in Gears of War. DeFazio, do we look forward to seeing him pick his team up and outstratting Allegiance?
Yeah, you know, I think he's the one. I think he's the one that has to, of course, not only just talk trash and lead the way in that regard, and of course hype his team up, but also get his team together and say, look, this is the team that beat Optic, and we just threw that round. I know the past isn't the past, but we beat them. We beat them in map number 1. We should be up 1-0. Forget that round. Forget that map. It is a fresh series. We're going to 2-0 these kids, just like we did against United.
Great response. We're coming up on damn soon. Quick predictions. What do you guys have?
Oh, man, it's tough. Down 1-0 in maps against Allegiance. You have to be errorless against these top teams. A big error right there in that last round for 88 Chambers. I think Allegiance is going to take this one.
I'm going to go Allegiance as well. I'm going to say it's close.
This map, the team fire is so important, and right now, Allegiance, they're firing on all chambers.
I will say, though, I think if some way, somehow, 88 Chambers can get to map number 3, I saw them play on Impact before. They dominated on Impact, rotated well, did everything well. So I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to that game 3, continuing the storyline that is 88 Chambers, or will the clock strike midnight here for the Cinderella Story squad?
I think it's important for 88 Chambers to start strong, though, and show that they have not just rolling over after that one loss here. See how they can bounce back, as we are going to jump on board with Jerpy. Rolling back and forth, and 2 players do go down, and that's in favor of Allegiance, in favor of 88 Chambers, should I say. Munch is also pushing forward. Rezik does answer back with a headshot, and now you see the pumping station that is firmly in the hands here of 88 Chambers here. Good start, if you like, for the squad.
A great start. Oh, and actually, I was about to say, well, critical of that over aggression for Godfections. Godfections, of course, former Vex Gaming, known to be an online aggressive player, and it's going to pay off here. Pell picks up a double kill of his own. Can he connect for a third? Yes, he does. The 4th kill comes in as well, and 88 Chambers is starting off hot.
This is what I love to see, because, and there's no game like Gears of War where, you know, they're in the middle, they're not playing, and they're both still shouting at each other. They're both still talking about the previous game, and I think it's important to go in after all that talk that you probably had over the main stage and prove a point. And that's a very, very quick round as well. Round 1, sometimes with the lower respawns, we'll see it go 3 minutes and more. This time, it's over very quickly.
Let's see, weapon placement decision here. We all know how important the weapon decisions ended up being in map number 1, so keep a close eye on these. I want to tell this story and tell the story as it deserves to be told, with the long shot placed up top, very similar to what we saw from Allegiance in map number 1, placing that M-bar up top at that statue. Of course, Allegiance, Jerpy on one team, Shock, Rezik on a team, very good snipers. They're going to favor that marksman weapon class, of course, with things like Marx's, Boltox, and of course long shots and M-bars.
Update as well, Ghost Game, and they're all 1-0 up. However, they are down against Fire and Ice in map number 2. I think we could be seeing an absolute... Oh, that's going to be a beast of a game. If that goes game 3, Ghost Game is standing up, Fire and Ice, demo.
Oh, huge.
It's gonna get
I don't know what the score ended up being, but it was actually very close map number 1 as well. Great start for this initial here. 4 dead right now for the 88 Chambers squad. And let's see how they play. Are they going to play aggressive just like Godfections did? Yes, they did. Flamesy in a bad spot. Hits a nice mental shot and runs away. I like that decision from Flamesy to value his life. Wait for his reinforcements. The respawn timers are short. Let the smokes come in, but they're a little bit too impatient. They had a few more seconds there where they should have let those smokes blow up. Can Pell go big? He takes out one. DeFazio gets another. Can DeFazio connect? No, he does not. That's going to be a triple cap that comes through for Allegiance.
Okay, well that was very quick as well. You know, fight fire with fire, as they say. And this time it does go in favor of Allegiance here. 88 Chambers, again, communicating throughout the squad. That's led by DeFazio. You know, when you look at Allegiance, you know, we had the listening with 88 Chambers. When you look at that Allegiance squad, who is the DeFazio of that team? Who's the one that's going to be commanding this? Is the coach going to take control, or are we looking at one player in particular?
No, 100% Crash. And not that many people might guess that by just watching them or looking at them. But, you know, maybe at one point we can jump in with a listen in with Allegiance to show you guys how good of a leader Crash is mid-game. He's so quiet. in interviews, in life in general. He's a very soft-spoken person, but such an intelligent person, an intelligent leader. A lot of respect for Crash as a leader in the scene.
Okay, we're kicking things off in round number 3 here as we get into it. I almost want a little bit of a longer round. The first 2, they've been absolute stomps. As we go into this one, the pumping station is lit up with smokes here, and we're going to see Flamesy take down Shock with a headshot. The sniper in the hands of Crash, of course, the man just been speaking about. Rezik and Godfection trading things out as well. However,
look at this strat call here. My apologies, Mo. I just want to make sure to point out, strat call for this team, they actually decided to send 2 over to snipe, and that is why. Getting the sniper in Crash's hands, he connects for another body shot right there. So intentionally, they lost their numbers in the middle pillars fight to give Crash this weapon. Let's see if it pays off for them, as they're currently down 2 hills to 1. Ooh, he's going to miss a big shot right there on Pell.
Yeah, predicting he just turns
Pell puts himself in a bad spot here, though. I mean, Pell could have just relaxed, I think, a little bit more there. He gets taken out. KO grabs the kill on him, and now this is why you prioritize power weapons. Yes, you lost some points. Yes, you lost the initial in terms of kills, but when you get that sniper, you let that sniper kind of back out, reset, get to the truck, and make some plays, good things can happen.
Most definitely. Body shot, headshot, all does the damage. However, Crash, he gets taken piece by piece there by Munchies. Munchie does go down. He's got his teammates to revive him. Defazio coming to the rescue.
Right there, in my opinion, just let him tap up. No reason to push that. Let Munchies tap up and help your teammates on the other side of the map. But Flamesy gets taken out instead. Munchies is just an absolute tank. I think I got another new gamer tag or a new nickname for this guy, as he never ever stops and he runs through people. I love this from Munchies. Let's see what he can do in a key 1 versus 2. Rotation's going to come in from his team, and now they're getting stuck in the corner here as Allegiance. How will 88 Chambers play this? Instead, it's going to be Pell that grabs 1. Munchies picks up another, but again, perhaps never stopping. He's going to affect you right there as Munchies really dies prematurely.
What's interesting to me as well is the scoreline's so close. You know, B in the pumping station can't be captured here. What's going to change this game is just one wave of kills, and Godfection's going to start it right now. But 3 of his team are down. He's got to do more than this, and he's got to find Rezik. He does trade slightly there, but Flamesy coming in and denies Rezik anything. And this time we are going to see the scoreline stay side by side at 140 apiece here.
And I just want to point out, that was actually Godfection's last down, which is why he got killed. So it goes to show the importance of team firing. Because they got 2 downs on Godfection's earlier, of course, that 3rd down, you don't get down, you just die flat out. And that cost him right there, whereas he could have gotten revived by his teammate. Instead, I credit this push right now from Allegiance because that up A from Munchies. They had 2 kills picked up. There's no reason for Munchies to up A into death right there. Instead, value your life, get your health back, and now it's going to need to be a perfect round from 88 Chambers in order to win it.
Okay, well, 88 Chambers pushing in. There is 1 down, and they should utilize him, but Crash is back up, not for long. He's taken down by Godfection. Rezik finds 1, a Shock also adds another to the list, and now pushing through, you see the timer, you hear the timer. Munchie's getting up close and personal, and like I said, KO does answer back, but that is going to be 4 down, only Flamesy alive. B is neutralized for now, however, 200 points for Allegiance, and they are taking back the B control.
Yep, that's a costed round right there for 88 Chambers. Of course, you can't just pinpoint that one issue. I mean, obviously, by letting Crash grab that snipe, back out, reset, letting Crash get that headshot, Pell dying in that scenario. But of course, Munchie's dying in that crucial mid-round push really was costly, as that gave Allegiance the control back. And Rezik right now is standing up and in a conversation with Godfections here, who's a local Texas resident looking to play well on his home soil.
Oh, Frank's getting the heat up as well. Rezik there, you can say, I've got 11 kills. 11, he says.
And what do you say about this guy, Frank? Remember about him being quiet?
I was saying, where is this man? Where is the Season 1 KO? I want to see him stand, and now we see it.
Hey, maybe he heard you. I think he did. He's feeding off your energy, Momo. I love it. 11 kills right now for Rezik. This guy's just an absolute beast for this team.
Getting into round number 4 here, as you see a standard push. We have got the sniper up top. We've got the block weapons either side of the truck. However, we listened to 88 Chambers previously. Let's jump on board with the Legions.
Bro, my R trigger doesn't work, bro.
Yo, I'm gonna crash,
Bro, my RB doesn't work, bro. My R.
I'm right in the back. Be with me, baby.
Anyone have a controller, bro? My shit doesn't shoot, bro.
I need help in the back.
Come on, bro. My shit doesn't shoot, bro.
Turn it off and turn it back on.
No way right now, bro.
We're dead. I got one.
Kevin's still down.
There you go.
Are you good, Kev?
Yeah.
All right, relax. Push you, Kev.
They have snipe.
Pushing Kev heavy.
Oh, what?
I have a smoke.
Where's my analog shit, bro?
What? Oh, that kid's an idiot.
Relax, I'm here. I'm gonna jump. I'm a cat.
Go west snipe. Go west snipe.
Hop up.
I'm gonna see if this kid's hiding wide.
All good.
I'm pushing heavy. Neon snipe.
He's not. Where's snipe? Defazio?
I'm moving up. I'm in on it.
I'm gonna crash.
I'm ready to come.
We have a kill. I mean, he's coming off spawn. I'm gonna go now.
I think we should go.
I'm going
Snipe short T. I'm smoking mid. I'm smoking mid. Let's go.
I got some mark.
I'm gonna go through mid. You guys ready?
I'm going out. We're here.
I'm gonna get play for baby. I'm leaving.
Flamsy hurt.
Hey, fight down. Hop up. Turn around.
Dead. Yo,
they're gonna push up.
Yo, how many push the back? How many push the back?
I'm with them. 30 snipers.
Yo, y'all ready to push the back? Push it. Go.
One on baby. It could be one.
Get the sniper.
Buy me. No, hop up. They're hop up. Pal dies.
There's two.
Throw these kids out. I'm not chasing.
Shoot this kid. Right. I got the mark. Hop up. I'll push it out.
Flamesy. Shoot Flamesy.
No. Snipers up to 50.
I got Flamesy.
Keep going. No, we're dead. Keep going. No sniper. I got a smoke. Broken.
I'll shoot broken.
Idiot. Dead.
Get on it. I'm near dead.
Idiot. Dead.
I got broken side.
Too good. Too fucking good. What up? Yo, Scab. What up? God. Going home.
Y'all trying to this is top 4?
Going home.
This is top 4?
Going the fuck home.
Fuck out of here. Let's go, baby. Let's go, man. Fuck out of here. Let's go, man. Let's go, bro.
They're gonna do boom.
Boom pit, but we like that.
Yeah.
We like that though. We like that.
Last time we played these kids, I think we were.
Yeah, but we ain't Crash were getting numbers, and then we were getting flanks. So just
no. Last time I was literally world starring on plat. Like it was bad.
You mean Crash are winning ours too, though?
Yeah, all right. Because I was fucking demolishing these.
We would get kills on boom, and then we get flanked from.
I don't know. Bro, when we get kills, like start walking a back roll.
You guys did low-key shit on them, so they might not even put it.
Yeah. Oh, they do. All right.
Okay. Crash, you know what to do. Whoever gets there first does the first. Second kid is delayed and tries to grab. If they can't grab, just try to get a chunk.
I'm gonna let you guys know if they do
just make sure you're watching that pit side. Like no, Jeff, like the right around.
I want to mark. Yo, y'all gonna have to keep talking to me because I'm fucked up.
You're what? Fucked up?
LB.
And there we have it, some insight into the team comms of Allegiance. Quite the difference against that 88 Chambers team communication listening we did earlier. Of course, much more individualistic, that's the word you could use.
Yeah, a lot more hype, a lot more kind of motivating for themselves, and sometimes people feed off of that, and that was kind of the KO that I knew, last season. But if it works for them, it works for them. Right now, they're 3-1 up. They're telling them they're going home. This is top 4. It's almost like a mental game. They get in the opponent's head, and right now it's working as Munchies. I was going to list the players, but it's only DeFazio who stands up here. He's going in, he's going behind him. My goodness, KO just took the head clean off of him.
And you wonder in that situation there, Momo, boom shot is up, and DeFazio, rather than just grabbing that boom and picking up an easy double kill with it, he heads down for a kill on a downed body, and that allows Allegiance to pick up an easy boom shot. I mean, that, again, another 88 Chambers initial one, another round that really should have been in the hands of 88 Chambers with the boom shot in their hands as well.
Okay, well, getting into the meat of this series, we've already seen one map go by. Allegiance scraping that one out, 7-6, 3-1 though. Is the current scoreline. Allegiance and Rezik, in fact, pushing forward. He's got the teammate of Jerpy pushing now with him. Trying to get to the truck. The smokes are coming through with very, very quickly. However, he sees one on the flank. That's a call-out coming in straight away. Tags him up, but will not get the down.
Yeah, good tag up right there by Rezik. Munchies, big kill on Shock. Now 5-on-4. Keep in mind, this is round number 5. Respawn timers are at 18 seconds. They have a 5-on-4 for 18 seconds. I want to see them take this so much more aggressive than they currently are. Take your numbers advantages. Let Flamesy keep doing Flamesy things over on the Sea Hill. Like what I'm seeing from him. Pell needs to be careful, though, as you cannot die in a 1 versus 2. He wasn't even a 1 versus 1. Rezik wins a 1v against Munchies, and now they're relying so much on clutching up in these scenarios, and it's costing them in such a key way.
Okay, quick update from the feature station once again. Talking about Fire and Ice coming back. They are 1-1 in the series now with Ghost Gaming. It is just kicking things off. Fire and Ice win round number 1. However, this game could all be over by that time. We may have time to jump on board with it. Rezik on your screens, making light work of Flamesy now as he rotates around. He's going to help his teammates over. We're going to see Crash get the boom, and he's going on to Munchies.
Yep, and this is a round that can go in favor of Allegiance here. Unless that Sea Hill fight can be won by 88 Chambers. Crash throw takes out 1, gets a 2nd. Pell in no man's land, irrelevant in the grand scope of things right now. And another Allegiance round. Again, 4-1 in favor of Allegiance. This could easily be 3-2, Momo.
It could,
if DeFazio grabs that boom shot and holds on to the power weapons. I mean, they placed the boom for a reason. Pick that up, put it to use, and maintain control. I think a big missed opportunity right there for 88 Chambers.
You see the Allegiance squad reiterating, you're going home. We know that this is an important matchup. Of course, both these teams, I believe, top 6 right now. This is for top 4. Allegiance and 88 Chambers. 88 Chambers, regardless of their placement now, at the Dallas Open here. Impressed, shocked everyone right now to get here. Allegiance, though, they're not done yet. This was a squad that on day one took down Optic Gaming, and now they're looking to get that second shot maybe at the squad themselves.
Yep, in this scenario here, it's going to be a hole that 88 Chambers has dug themselves in. They have to do something miraculous. I like the weapon placement, putting down a boom shot. I think that's going to help change things up. But now, instead, it is going to be Allegiance who won that last round despite the boom placement. Let's see what can happen here. Pop-up fight, going to be Lancer. Rezik showing he can use some of Lancer as well. He's going to be tagged up. Big full red. Defazio gets the first kill on Shock. Grabs the boom shot. No, continues to roll. This time it's going to work out for him. He gets a double kill. You cannot let Rezik get a kill right here. Great job by them. This is an easy round unless KO can overextend, which he does. KO, the home hill player, I believe, is going to be going back to that C hill. God Affection, or sorry, the A hill. God Affection is trying to find him. Where's KO at right now?
I'm trying to see. We're just going to bring the overhead up, just see where everyone is. The AC FV is going to go in favor. That's going to be a domination coming through. We're spawned too far away there, and that's going to be a very quick round. Hats off to Defazio there, picking up, I think, 2 or 3 at the very start. Great initials coming in for 88 Chambers, and that's 4 rounds back to back. They've stopped that momentum. They've stopped the likes of ALG standing up, getting loud, shouting. They've just calmed things down a little bit.
Stop the bleeding, and heal the wound right there. I think it was the key in that round for 88 Chambers. Completely agreed, Momo. As now going into the second half, they're in a decent situation. I think they got to really swing together some momentum here. You know, it's certainly possible. We see often, this is the beauty of escalation, the hills flip. The respawn timers are turned back to 10 seconds. It's kind of a fresh start, but we see teams that dominate in the second half more so than they did in the first half. They just play it better. The rotations are in their favor. The fight, the initial is obviously completely different in this half. So I want to see now if 88 Chambers can do it. Of course, that fight is more over towards the pit, which is where they've won the last 2 initials, but of course this round's going to be all Allegiance right now. Not over yet, especially if Pill can get a big kill.
It's the respawns as well. All 5 players down for one team, all 5 players up for, of course, Allegiance. They answer back. 88 Chambers way too far away from that spawn shot, just making sure of that perfection. Not able to get there, and Allegiance now, they answer back very, very quickly. And, you know, that hype will start to build up, the momentum will start to build up, and you can see as well, making sure 88 Chambers know. The question is, how does a team like this, who doesn't have the experience, who doesn't have that kind of all the accolades under their belt, just bounce back from, you know, 1-0 down in the series, 5-2 down in the map itself? They've got such a long road if they need to make anything now of the series.
Yeah, I think it's one thing and one thing only. It's momentum. That's all you can really get in your favor right now is really just string together some kills, get the energy back in your favor, and really just start flying around and working together as a team. I would like to see a case study written or something on the momentum and gears and how many times teams win when they start getting hyped, they start getting loud, how it affects their performance, because it really, from a qualitative standpoint, is noticeable. When teams are loud and hyping each other up, you see them just shooting for each other, hitting shots, and playing and performing at such a higher level. Michael Gervais, if you want to come in and do something with Gears of War, I'd be glad to have you.
Absolutely. We are going to see here the confidence and the hype from Allegiance continue right now. 2 players, Defazio once again stepping it up. Flamesy getting into the mix, taking down Rezik. Rezik, of course, did have that torque bow. Flamesy and Jerpy trading things out here, but look at this, the battle at the platform is going to be Jerpy will take Flamesy down.
I mean, completely outplayed. That's one of my favorite fights was back in Gears of War 2, the pillar fights down low. Is you fake right, shoot right, then go left. You can completely outsmart someone. Jerpy did that right there. Good play from him to gain control of the E-Hill. It really came down to a 1 versus 1, fair and flat. Jerpy wins that one. Now back to the team fight. Pell, beautiful up A. He's going to get Lancer down. Look at the difference in Allegiance right now. Team firing, working together, whereas 88 Chambers is just running into death.
2 current scoreline, a crucial round. Allegiance take this round, and they're all but home and dry. They'll be 1 round away, and they're putting the pressure on. Flamesy running away. Crash, he's putting the pressure on. Hiding in the truck is Defazio. Makes light word of him. Can he find a second? No, Shock takes him down. Not what you want there. If you're an Allegiance fan, however, rolling away, still in a good position. They've got the 2-cap. They're backing down. Is this the wise play?
Yeah, 100%. You're winning by 30 points now. You have a 2-cap. Hold that 2-cap. You have kills advantage as well. So just really, it's not going to be for another 30 or 40 seconds where 88 Chambers is going to be able to bounce back into this well, unless Pell continues to do what he does and winning that 1v against Rezik. He's now on a flank. But look at the points they've gathered. Now a 40-point, almost a 50-point lead thanks to that decision.
This is strong here from Allegiance. They're probably playing the patient game. Yes, if they get a couple down, which is maybe starting with Pell here, they could push forward, but Crash has fallen to Munchies, and this time they're going to have to rotate round. Flamesy, he's off the map as well. Shock, finding the double, and now he's in a very strong position. He's going to help his teammate out with a pistol, and you know, Shock just gave damage to absolutely everyone. Assists, kills, picking it up for his squad, and they're going to break 150.
Yeah, well played by Shock. Such a strong individual player, of course, Shock. Played Gears of War 3 with the Optic Gaming squad, Mental and Co. He was kind of the duo with Mental way back in the day in Gears 3 GBs, and now he plays just like them. Very aggressive, very shotgun-oriented, and it showed right there.
Good stuff so far, 177 and climbing. You're looking at 88 Chambers. They need some kind of triple cap here to stop the bleeding, to get around on the board here, but it's not looking good. They are taking control of E. We are seeing Jerpy and Co back down. Just wait a second, but the Nasher in hand is putting the aggression on now. Flamesy takes down one. That's going to be Shock. We're going to see Jerpy as well fall. Could this be the start of something special for 88 Chambers?
Oh, this is big. This is absolutely big. D-Hill's going to be decapped. It's all up to this last D-Hill. Godfections against KO. So that D-Hill, though, is going to be somehow capped by the COG team. It's a 1v2 for Rezik.
No.
Pell needs to win this. Huge 1 versus 1 for the round here. Rezik has to reload. Huge fight, and it's going to be Pell that clutches up on the D-Hill. The crowd reacts to that one, and the Cinderella story is still alive.
I was going to say F was being dethroned there, but no. Rezik nearly got the 1v2, and that would have clutched it. That surely would have tipped them over the edge. Doesn't happen. DeFazio, not only an in-game leader, he stands up, he screams, he points at his teammate and says, he's on my team, and that's why.
And you got to give credit to Rezik for staying alive, but what did this say about this guy, Pell? All eyes on him. We have about 40, 50 people watching him here live in the room. We have a huge audience watching him online, all the pressure in the world, and he clutches up full red and hits the one shot to save the round. Huge plays by Pell, the young man, 16 years old, competing at his first major.
Fantastic stuff, and he's making this main stage his own. The man on your screen doing some strong, strong work for 88 Chambers. He does not want this dream to go away now. This Cinderella story we talk about time and time again. It is still alive, however. A couple of rounds go Allegiance's way, and he's all but over. Let's get back into the action here. The LG versus 88 Chambers.
Yeah, big fight for the E-Hill. It's going to be Godfections that's going to get control of the pillar early on, but Crash is going to try and take him out. No, Godfections actually connects with the double kill. Needs to play smart, needs to play wide right now. He's going to shut down Rezik as well. That's 4 dead. And it's round number 9, which means 14-second respawn timers. You got to play smart here because the respawns are going to be coming in. Jerpy is the last man alive. And Jerpy does this so well. We saw him do it on Foundation where he was in a 1 versus 3.
Oh my goodness!
And he's gonna connect for a mental shot around the corner. That's a double kill for Jerpy. What a phenomenal player. I was talking to Frank earlier and he said Jerpy is as good as Mental. He's the Mental of Allegiance.
He literally just held off 4 players on his own. He smokes it, he pushes through, picks up one, rotates around, picks up another, and pushes their whole team back. What a beast of a play that was from Jerpy.
And you know what, it goes to show, hold on to your smokes. Because Jerpy had his smoke right there, he was able to use that small little tool up on his D-pad to get a double kill. That was a crucial play. He did it on Foundation as well. And now this round is really all Allegiance here, unless Flamesy and Co can clutch up. Now he's just going to run off that plat to his death.
If they win this round, Allegiance, this is all thanks to Jerpy and that single-handed play. However, DeFazio takes down Rezik and Jerpy as well, and now starts to string something together.
And Munchie's in the middle of the map. Pell going to come off of respawn here. A big 1 versus 2 fight. He's going to get taken out. Pell just needs to value his life now. A lot of gears left to play, and they have a good lead as well.
With a strong lead, E's being neutralized as we speak. KO on the platform there, but Pell can't really do much. He's got, of course, smoke in his hand. He's waiting to utilize this, and here we go.
And this is the break strategy, right? How do you break that E-Hill? Where do you place your smokes, and what is the execution going to look like? And it looks like it's going to be a little bit of a floppy break strat as Pell throws a smoke for no reason, really. And one member is pushing by himself, that's DeFazio. He gets taken out, so not on the same page right there with 88 Chambers. You got to practice your break strats. You have to have all your initials, your breaks, and your setups completely documented and well-oiled for going into a tournament like this.
Still on the feature station, all tied up between Fire and Ice and Ghost. However, Allegiance, they are so close, touching distance of getting that top 4 placement here. They are getting closer and closer, and Ian F have been neutralized as well. The points have stopped for 88 Chambers. A big 1v1 here, going in for Rezik. Takes down and denies anything there for the 88 Chambers squad. Flames, he's going to be put on that timer once again.
Yeah, he hits a beautiful reaction shot to get the first kill, but in a 1v like that, you have full health. Hit this, don't go for a reaction shot, don't go for something flashy, perhaps the new style of play, if you will, but instead he gets taken out. Rather than being patient and playing it like a Praise would have, he goes for the reaction shot. Godfections with the perfect back A right there, showing some trick shots of his own.
Yep, nice play, utilizing all the abilities to his name. Full red will go down. Munchie and Jerpy trading things out again, and this is looking strong here. However, 88 Chambers now in control of 2 hills. The talk as well is in the hands of Pell. This man's been on fire. Can he connect?
He just stuck his own. Oh my God! I thought he just stuck his own team.
I did.
Munchies is pushing for no reason. You have a 4-on-4. All you need to do is hold a 2-cap and you win the round. Instead, they let Shock sneak away and break the E hill. I'm not sure why Munchies pushed that D hill. There's no reason to be going for a 3-cap and a 4-on-4. You have no clear advantage. Pell has a torque bow. Sit back and let them push into your torque. Instead, this is looking to be an Allegiance round unless Pell can do something miraculous. No, Allegiance wins a round that really could have been stolen by 88 Chambers.
Yeah, and I think Crash as well. Crash did a great work at the platform there. He just went over single-handedly, took over E. I think he won a 1v1, and apart from that, that is all she wrote for that round. There is only 1 round separating Allegiance now from progressing, but more importantly, 1 round from sending these guys on your screen home.
Yeah. And, you know, it goes back to the point I made earlier. Munchies is a tank, yes, but he just keeps on going. A freight train sometimes that needs to get put on halt. Right there in that scenario, I think it cost him. And in many situations, of course, it does amazing things for the squad. We've seen him make some great plays, especially on Foundation. But right there, I want to see the leadership of DeFazio come in and say, wait, mathematically, we went off of 2-cap. It's a 4-on-4. We don't have a numbers advantage. Let's relax. But now, big weapon placement decision, and I like that. DeFazio's going to let the timer run out, place that boom shot. They have a strat called, and look at them just calm and collected. They know what they're going to do. But on the Allegiance side, they're trying to put together a strategy in countering what just went down. Boom shot placed. It's going to come down to this. Can the same thing happen as last map, where the boom shot was placed and 88 Chambers ran with it? Ladies and gentlemen watching, they need your energy. Can 88 Chambers, this Cinderella story, do it right now? Down by 3 rounds. They need to win 4 straight.
Yeah, 4 back-to-back. I'm not sure if they've done that all series long. However, now is the time to do it. The leadership of DeFazio, the X-Factor of Pell, they need to combine. They need to go big, and the 6-7 people all combine in this very small little pit here. And this time it's Allegiance that'll come off better here, with 3 either side now going down as Pell does join in the mix. And this time, no! Take it away. KO with the torque. Is going to tag one up, not find the second. Big 1v1 right now.
Frank isn't missing a shot. He isn't missing a shot besides that reaction shot, which was a complete 180. He didn't miss anything right there. Frank is playing lights out right now. And I want to point out something small for any aspiring Gears players out there. A new shot that's been kind of recently discovered is something that was horrible in Gears 1 through 3. It didn't work really well, but it works really well in this game. If you're around cover, just blind fire your shotgun, and with bullet magnetism, you'll actually be able to connect for a 1-shot or a brick. That's what Pell did right there. It's a full red. I'm not sure who that was in Allegiance, and let his teammate pick up the kill. Good job right there with the blind fire over the cover by Pell.
With the weapon in hand here, the torque requires precision. Obviously, it can tag up any opponent, take them down in 1. Shock, of course, he's the only one down right now, as we see the score in favor of Allegiance. Oh, that E-hill go in, and a prime example of how to use the torque is given by KO there.
Good revive shot, the flank comes through. Jerpy is going to flank Godfections. 180s and takes out Jerpy. That's a huge play from Godfections. A bit of a choke in that scenario from Jerpy, as he was not able to get the standstill kill. And now Jerpy tagging one up out of spawn here. 2 hills to 1, down by only 15 points. You like where they're at right now. 1 dead, just try and team fire, hold this 2 hill setup. Really no reason to push for a 3-cap. No reason. It's a 5-on-5. You know, again, this is where if they had a coach, they could have told Munchies to slow down last round. You hope this 88 Chamber squad has earned themselves a coach. Someone like Prospect, someone out there like Jay Merckx, who are old school players. If they're looking for a team to coach, this is them.
Doing well on their own. What could a coach do for them? Maybe wonders here. DeFazio doing as much in-game leadership as he can right now. And look at the smoke coming in, trying to go for that break like we saw previously. Allegiance this time on the back foot here, trying to break through, trying to get control of the platform. Lance of fire coming down from DeFazio, not giving anything up.
Jerpy actually puts himself in a bad spot. He can get crossed from flat right here, but actually it's a good job by Allegiance to give that pressure off of flat. Flamsy takes out Crashy. Boom shot's going to be grabbed. Full red is 1. He's going to be tagged up, and he's going to shoot the wrong person right there. Godfections could have just 1-shot down the boom shot right there. Instead, Munchies picks up a huge triple kill, and Allegiance is actually going to be on their back foot here. Munchies needs to stay alive. Good back roll and good support from Flamesy. These 2 teams are playing at such a high caliber right now.
Yeah, I like that as well. And again, you talk about flashy plays. He picked up the 3, could go for that absolute beast of a clip, but he just backs down. He says, I'm weak. He gets his teammate to come on in and help out. They do gain control of the platform. They'll win off 2.
And look at the respawns come in. And now a flip situation from a few rounds ago. Allegiance, how are they going to execute this break strategy? Where are they going to throw their smokes? And what is Crash going to call? I'm interested to see here in this scenario.
Well, smokes are going down, and this is him. This is getting on control of the platform. We are going to see...
Oh no, missed boom shot right there.
Boom shot be missed, and the E is going to go in favor of Crash if he just takes around, and just like that, the smokes, they utilizes them perfectly.
They did. Good break right there, but I think what happened in that scenario, another missed boom shot from Flamesy. That is costly. All up to DeFazio. He's going to go for a reaction shot. Can he connect? Yes, he does. DeFazio takes that one before getting shut down. All they need, no, they need to get the break on E. They did. All they need is one hill. Another big kill comes in from Munchies off of the respawn. E-hill's going to be captured. They got to capture it quick, though. This one's going to come down to the wire on points. He's not sure if he should overextend or not. Yes, they need to break at D or F. The break's going to come through. It is going to be Munchies, but Crash goes to the E-hill. If he breaks E in the next 2 seconds, did he get in? No, he did not get in on time. I don't think he did. There it is. 88 Chambers wins that round.
88 Chambers. 1 down.
Look at them, though.
3 to go.
Where's the energy? Where's the hype?
I think they know as well. You know, everything they've just put into that 1 round, they need to not only do it again and again, they need to do it 3 more times to just push this to a 3rd and final map.
Yeah, yep. That's a great point. They're literally...
Save that energy.
They're fighting for every point. They're fighting for every kill. I mean, this is a battle. Again, some great gameplay, high caliber Gears of War from both of these teams. Either way, you are impressed right now from this. And there it is, a little bit of positivity from Godfections, Texas local here, as he's competing. Former Vex Gaming with Flamesy, with Witchy, with the Vexies, and with Zerpting.
Okay, well, is this the final round? The question we keep asking ourselves time and time again, will Allegiance close it out? Will 88 Chambers push us to a 3rd map? Jumping on board with Shock. Smokes galore as we are going to jump on board, and again, it's going to be a bloodbath fallout.
Shock actually hit the perfect smoke right there. I would have liked to see the other person take advantage of that, but instead it's going to be Godfections that pushes up. KO kills 1 Shock, gets another, all up to Munchies, he's dead, and this might be all she wrote. Pell's going to push into his death. I would have liked to see him overextend there. Instead of going in such a bad spot, Pell just pushes in to death. Rather than being sneaky and overextending to that D-hill, he's going to get taken out, and that is going to be it. A great round right here from Allegiance, and they close this one out 2-0. Congratulations to them as they advance to top 4. But man, you got to tip your hat to this 88 Chambers squad who came from the open bracket, defeated United in a huge upset, almost did it, almost made it happen against Allegiance, but fall short.
They need to hold their heads up high.
Incredibly high.
They made a statement. They came out, Pell, Munchies, DeFazio. They made a name for themselves. They're on the map, and the whole community, they're on notice now. Allegiance, they are moving on right now. They're going to face the winners of Ghost Gaming and Fire and Ice. What should we expect from Allegiance?
Allegiance, they have that communication. They have that team fire. So you saw when they lost the initial with the boom shot, they came in, they're slaying. You have somebody staying back, you have that coordination, and you have the commitment. When there's a play called, they're going to go for it. They're going to push. They're going to overextend. We saw that with Allegiance, and that's something that 88 Chambers, they were somewhat lacking, is that commitment. At one point, 88 Chambers, they should have held the 2-cap. I'm still questioning why they would have gone for a domination win. If you can hold 2 hills, and if you can win by points, do it, especially when you relatively have a short amount of time needed.
One thing I would like to say is, you know, a lot of these lower tier teams, they don't scrim against pro teams. So Fallout, could that be just them that playing against this type of play style?
Yeah, 100%. You heard, actually, DeFazio say it in the interview. Look, we played an open bracket. We're used to playing against amateur teams. We're used to playing against open bracket teams. We play much different than pros. Now that we had a chance to get 0-3'd in pool play, we learned from that, and you love to see that. It's easy to get 0-3'd and completely be demoralized. We saw a lot of teams do that here at this event. 88 Chambers showed something different. They showed some resilience. I think this is just the start for this young squad.
Yes, definitely. Congratulations to Allegiance. I would like to send this off to Farouk with Franco.
I'm here right now with Franco. Congratulations, man. Team Allegiance taking out 88 Chambers here right now. Now, you guys dropped the first 2 rounds on the first map, and then you came back after that. Did you guys wake up after that? Did you guys see something that caused you guys to start getting started here in this game?
Honestly, we were just playing into that chaos. Like, they're really good at gunfights. I give it to them, but we have to make sure to not play into those chaotic fights because they love them and just work as teamwork. So if you see too many enemies on one side of the map, we're going to have to push the other side, you know, work our numbers the correct way.
Now, you said they're really good at gunfights. I mean, this 88 Chambers squad came through, ripping through this tournament. What did you learn about this squad going on for the future?
Understand this, you know, not take them lightly. You know, never take your opponents lightly. Honestly, you know,
these are all good gun skill kids, and you know, they have a lot of passion for the game. Honestly, you just gotta keep our composure and play our game every time.
Now talk about passion for the game. I mean, you guys got more passion, especially you, Franco. I mean, I've seen you get big, but you're a little bit different this tournament. Tell me, what would you guys saying to them in between map 1 and map 2 when you guys were screaming back and forth to each other?
You know, Rezik had a 1v1 against Godfections a while back for a tournament, and he just had a lot of pent-up anger, so he wanted to take it out against Godfections and DeFazio. So, you know, I respect Rezik. You know, he wants to, you know, show his passion and wants to show that he's a dominant player, and he is a dominant player. So.
And I can tell right now from your demeanor, you won't stop until you get that championship. That's what you're here for in Dallas. Right now, Fire and Ice and Ghost Gaming are in a dog fight right now. Who do you want to see coming out over there?
Honestly, I would love to see Ghost Gaming. We play them online in 2Ks, and I feel like we get joked a lot in 2Ks online against them. And always go tiebreaker with them, and I want to show them that we're the more dominant team.
All right, congratulations there, Franco and Allegiance. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Farouk. Right now, there is a do-or-die situation happening on our feature station. It is tiebreaker map, 5-3 Ghost Gaming going against Fire and Ice. John, what do you see here?
Man, unbelievable. I mean, absolutely unbelievable match there's been on the side station, while also a great main stage match. Boom Shot's going to be connected from Speedy right there, and it's been a great one. Ghost Gaming looking to close this one out. It's 5-3 right now, I believe, is the score. It might be actually 6-3 now. I may make that 6-3. 4 straight rounds for Ghost Gaming, and this has been close, but Ghost is starting to run away with it.
Yeah, I mean, just by the scoreboard there alone, you can see that we're 3-2 down. Ghost Gaming did take map number 1. Fire and Ice did fight back and get back into this one. However, a lot of weapon placements, a lot of power weapons here, Fallout, and a lot of screaming going on. Quite a distance away from ourselves, but we can hear it loud and clear.
Yeah, and I had a chance to interview Identives earlier today, and chatting with him, I asked him, we didn't see the Identives we're used to yesterday. Lower on the stat line, is the real Identives going to come out? He says, yes, this is going to be the best day I've played. And I see the real Identives across the venue right now, standing up and screaming at everyone on Fire and Ice. This man's getting hyped. And look at the stats. There is the Identives we know, 23 and 13, only 120 seconds dead. Jason Bourne has returned.
He's back, and we've got the Boom as well over at the deck. Of course, the M-bar down low, but look at the 4-1 split. Pretty standard as you expect here, but going into potentially the final round, Identives on your screen. Gonna get an overview of that, and let's break this down for everyone just backing out of E. No one wants to commit.
I agree, this is exactly what you expect out of X-Spice in this scenario, as Identives popping off for sure. Vexy's picks up the M-bar and gets a beautiful headshot with it. Here comes the push from Ghost Gaming, and Vexy's gonna connect for a second. M-bar, can he make a third? Yes, he does. Welcome to the montage reel of Vexy's.
Vexy with the double headshot. The man of Ghost Gaming, only Identives, is alive right now, but that's going to be captured by Vexy's over at D. Near F as well, we are going to see maybe a domination come through. Another break here, and we're going to see a bit of a battle of the melees coming down, but a very, very strong position for Fire and Ice. Vexy's all alone, having to roll out, and that surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, and I want to point out, I think it's a great, smart decision to back out in that scenario. But really, it's not necessarily what Fire and Ice is doing wrong. I think Ribs did so well. Off of spawn, he played his spawn timer so well. If Vexy's would have held that shot for 1 more second, he would have gotten a headshot. But Ribs had the respawn timer in his favor, was able to get a break, was able to get a melee off on a Vexy's to full red him before he died. I mean, smart plays from Ribs. He keeps his team alive right here.
Ghost Gaming, Fire and Ice going toe-to-toe here. Of course, Ghost Gaming are so close to taking this series. However, Fire and Ice, they are dominating this round. 74-0, not a point on the board. Ghost Gaming looking a little bit lost here. Need to change things up, and Detox, as well as Strafey getting into the action. That is going to be domination coming in. 6-4 Fallout. I don't want to say, could we see a round 13?
Oh my God, please.
Could we see it?
Please, Gears of War gods, if you are listening,
Gears gods,
continue to deliver with MLG Dallas, which has hands down been the best event yet in terms of stories. Cinderella has stories, you name it. Underdogs doing good things. Optic Gaming losing for the first time in pool play. The event of many firsts. And I want to go back to that last round as this weapon's being placed here. Keep an eye out on what is placed. Looks like it's going to be a passive hammer burst. But, you know, we mentioned it seemed it was a surprise to you and a surprise to many. Why is Vexy's backing out when he has a 3 cap? That's why. A boom shot was rotating. No reason to die. Let that boom shot rotate and then just kill the next wave of Ghost Gaming members coming out of spawn. Pick up 2 or 3 kills with that boom and easily cap the 3 cap. Great play, great call from the shot caller in Fire and Ice demo bounce.
Vexy's hidden that 20 kill mark. However, it's not about the kills, it's about the objective. they can repeat that round a couple more times. They're going to be pushing this to around 13. However, Ghost Gaming.
Oh, Rushies.
Uh-oh. A lot of smoke, a lot of kills. Rushies with the double. We're going to see a team kill onto Demo and Rushies.
4 kills in a row there. A quad for Rushies, and this man is taking the game into his own hands. The triple caps coming in. That's going to be all she wrote. Ghost Gaming is standing up and screaming, and Ghost Gaming does it. They defeat Fire and Ice in what was a nail-biter, 7-4, map number 3. The Ghost Gaming spark, has it been lit here, boys? What do you think?
Oh, definitely. Ghost Gaming, they came back strong, man. We saw them take a few hits on main stage. They came back rolling, beat a red-hot Fire and Ice team. They're going to be going against Allegiance.
That's going to be a tough matchup. Allegiance is hot. They 2-0'd 88 Chambers. Ghost Gaming struggled a bit against Fire and Ice, but just caught fire at the end there with 5-1 rounds to finish that map out.
Yes, with all the controversy, Cleaner, do you see Ghost Gaming? Listen, Rushies and the rest of that team said they're shooting for that top spot. Do you believe it's possible?
You know what? I do believe it's possible. In that New York Regional, they came out second. They were firing up against Optic. They had some off matches, some off rounds, but collectively they have that chemistry. They have that teamwork. They absolutely could be.
Yes, before we take a look at the losers bracket, Momo, real quick, Rushies. Is he looking like the MVP so far today?
Rushies potentially could be, and I think so far he's right up there with a couple of other players, but it's these next determining games and rounds which really can kind of elevate him to that position. Ghost Gaming, definitely for me, coming into this event, I saw them come in top 3. They're actually a first seed, so you'd expect that. I'm just so excited to get down to the final nitty-gritty moments here.
Oh, yes.
When you've got your Echo Fox, your Optic Gaming. We say goodbye to Fire and Ice. We say bye to 88 Chambers. These are now the best of the best globally of Gears of War. This is where it all happens.
Oh, definitely. Let's take a look at the losers bracket Fallout. The losers bracket, listen, it's where history is written. Ghost Gaming, Allegiance, your thoughts?
And some great storylines there, right? Ronin doesn't get top 6, Fire and Ice beats them. United getting upset by 88 Chambers 2-0, but really you're right. Ghost Gaming, Allegiance, Optic Gaming, Echo Fox, top 4. What we all expected. So despite the upsets, despite the craziness, it is the result that we thought would come into this one. I had a chance to catch up with Praised earlier a little bit, and he actually predicted something a little bit interesting. He says that Echo Fox beats Optic in the winners bracket finals. Optic goes to the losers bracket, demoralized, loses to a red-hot Ghost Gaming. He's predicting an Echo Fox versus Ghost finals. Do you guys think that might be a reality here?
Cleaner, is he crazy?
I think he's crazy. I think he's crazy. But then again, crazy is what makes tournaments like this amazing.
Anything's possible. I mean, listen, the first day of this event, it was an upset. Anything, this event has proven that legitimately anything can happen. That skill gap has closed so much, and these players are absolutely incredible. These are the best of the best, and as of right now, I'm ready for any surprise.
Next up on main stage, we have a winner bracket match. Optic Gaming against Echo Fox, Praised against Mintu, Explosives against Solars. This matchup, Fallout, the way it's turned out season 1, should we expect the same exact thing here today?
And it's going to be a great one. I know for a fact that all of Optic Gaming, minus Kenny who slept in, we're here warming up at like 9 a.m. Praised was the only person at Echo Fox here at 10:30. Of course, Echo Fox feels confident in their gameplay. They don't have to get here early, but Optic Gaming's hungry, man. They immediately, after losing to Allegiance, went to the Pro Lounge. They've been hogging that Pro Lounge more than anyone I've seen so far this weekend. Optic is hungry. It's going to be a great matchup against an Echo Fox team who, by the way, has not lost more than 2 rounds this entire tournament in a map.
I have not kept track of that. I did not know that.
One more time, just for everyone?
Definitely. So, if you guys listen, if you want a new Xbox, I like the Xbox One X, don't you guys?
Love it.
Take a look at live.gearsofwar.gg. You can win weapon skins, a GeForce GTX 1080. Listen, I need a graphics card and an Xbox One X. Those are great prizes. And also keep in mind that Mexico will be coming up in January 26th to the 28th. I cannot wait to go. Fallout, what was your experience in Mexico like?
Man, Mexico is going to be an amazing event. We go back to the place that is madness, pure madness. Mexico City fans are unlike any other. If you are a member of the LATAM community, a big shout out and thank you to you for making Gears of War so great down in Latin America. It's going to be a great event.
Oh, definitely, and I'm pretty sure that Ronin is ready to show out in their hometown. But as Cinderella stories come to an end, teams such as Allegiance solidified their spot as the top teams in the Gears Pro circuit. 4 teams remain, but only 1 team will raise the trophy here in Dallas.
area I live in is in Purcell, Oklahoma. It's a lot of country land. You're not gonna see buildings. It's just all land. You'll see a lot of cows, horses. What it's like being out here and what makes me feel comfortable is just, I guess, the quiet and the memories that I've had here. I got into playing Gears of War from my mom's ex-husband. He was always in love with video games and Xbox, and I would always catch myself watching him play the campaign. I thought it was very vibrant and action-packed. So my first event was when I was 18, so it just felt like family, like instantly, like the connection, just seeing everybody you connected with online over the years. Praise, Demo, and all the other Gears people stepping out, and they all just hugged me. It was just amazing. I'll never forget that moment. It hasn't hit me yet still that I've traveled so many places, and I'm gonna travel those places again, and even new places, new experiences. These are memories, like memories are precious to me. Gears Esports means everything to me. It's my life. It's what I've been doing for the last 10+ years. It's everything I know to find this game and to be passionate about it. So I'm expecting Gears of War to prevail and get bigger and bigger because Gears has a lot of potential to be one of the best games. I feel like I was meant to find this game and to be passionate about it. My mom, she got just so involved with the community, and she was involved on Twitter. Like, that's where the community like stems from. Like, we all talk on Twitter. She loved the Gears community, and I wanted to tell people as soon as possible. My mom would want me to tell you guys, you know, she loved everybody in the community. She loved all you guys in the community, and she wanted nothing but success from everybody. It saddens me to tell you guys that my mom passed away. We were like best friends, but we still had that mutual respect that we were like mom and son, but we were best friends. We talked about anything, literally anything you can think of, we talked about it. Because I never thought my mom would ever want to go to events, but she started getting more attached, like she was getting more into it, and then she made a Twitter account. She was the first Gears mom that would tweet pros and my friends, and my friends would follow her back and start tweeting her, and then she fed in right into the community. She's really energetic, like I said, and goofy just like all of us. My mom went to her first event in Columbus, November 25th, which was her birthday, so I'll never forget that date. And I remember round after round, every time we would win a round, I would reach my hand back, and then I would hold it out, and she would high five it, and I would put it back. I wouldn't even look at her, I would just do that. You would hear her just like, let's go, Kyle. I got a phone call like 3 days after it happened that people were trying to come out here for a funeral, and I never asked anybody to come out. I never thought people would pay for a flight that fast. I nonstop had just comfort. I was never alone. The only thing that kept me sane was all the friends I met, you know, through gaming and online, and those are real connections. They're not fake or made up. Leaving my old Echo Fox team was hard, but it's something I had to do. After my mom passed, it just wasn't enough. I had a win for her, and I didn't really feel confident after those 4 events that we were gonna ever win. Dropping the old Echo Fox team and picking up Team Envious was the right choice. If these guys are really my true friends, they're gonna understand. I think they wanted to play with me because they see the progression in my game. I talk about winning all the time, but I've never won. They know I'm hungry. They know what happened, like my situation with my mom, so they know my hunger is never gonna go away, and that's a big thing. What's it gonna feel like to win an event? I just know it's gonna feel amazing, and the first person I'm gonna think about is my mom.
It's the Gears Pro Circuit Dallas Open Winners Bracket Finals. Coming out on the blue side, can't stop, won't stop until they own the #1 spot. It's Echo Fox. Starting on the red side, seeking their 6th event championship of the Gears Pro Circuit, it's the team in green, Optic Gaming. All right, I'm joined on my left here by Icy on my right. Franchise, I'm gonna start with you. You guys been here plenty of times before. This is what you guys been playing for. This is what a lot of people expected to see. How can you guys now take this spot here from Optic Gaming and start your dynasty here on out?
To be honest, we just gotta treat them like everybody else. Play confident against them, take the same fights we take against everybody else, and play our game. Sometimes in the past we've gone away from that. I feel like this season we've done a good job of staying consistent and playing them the same way. So I feel like that's the key to success.
Now you finished #2 to these guys so many times in your career. I mean, they're just dangling in that #1. You don't just want to snatch it from them. How you gonna take it here, bro?
I mean, we've taken it before, but this is a different roster. We're stronger now, and they're gonna see it.
All right, I'm coming over here. You Icy now. You having a strong event here. Now tell me, man, Optic Gaming, the Green Wall, you guys are back. You guys are playing hard. What did you guys talk about between last night and today getting ready for this match?
Honestly, we just talked about how we played against the other teams, minus AOG, of course. Honestly, they beat us up, and we learned a lot from that. We realized that we were a little bit lazy going into that match, and we focused up, we played our game, and we just destroyed everybody.
Now, you guys, Optic Gaming, definitely one of the legends here in Gears Esports and across esports in general. This Echo Fox squad is coming after y'all, man. They don't want y'all to be #1 no more. What you got to say about that? Because they coming for y'all right now.
Yeah, they're real nice in scrims. We won the last 3 2Ks, and we won the last 4 events. One of them, they won without me. So with me, they're 100 times better, and he knows that.
All right. This is it, y'all. Winners Bracket Finals. Somebody's got to drop. Echo Fox, Optic Gaming. Lock it up.
I think that the second best team on land is definitely Echo Fox. They're very smart, very methodical.
Echo Fox's new roster change, they dropped Ribs for Critical Kyle. I think, honestly, even with the addition of Kyle, I feel like they're around like the same level that they were last season. They'll say differently.
Optic Season 2, they look a little more vulnerable. You know, before they were like clearly the best. You know, like now, like they're just getting like punched out like left and right. Like when we play them, like we destroy them now. Like you saw Allegiance destroy them. You know, Ghost gives them a run for their money. Like they're just like, they're human.
Their game has definitely changed, but I still think like the way we match up against each other is still pretty much the same as we matched up last season.
Championship Sunday, and we're getting ready to see Echo Fox against Optic Gaming Benson. How important is this winner bracket finals matchup?
Belly, I'm so glad you asked. Throughout all of Season 1, I was so vocal about the cruciality of winners bracket final games. I've said so many times the team fighting through the losers bracket just doesn't have a chance of taking home a grand final. And in terms of this matchup right here, Optic Gaming versus Echo Fox, I have something very important to tell you guys. From Season 1, Echo Fox has never beaten Optic Gaming coming from the losers bracket. Okay. So you're thinking, all right, pressure's on. It gets better. Optic Gaming has never beaten Echo Fox coming from the losers bracket final either. Out of the 6 majors we had in Season 1, the bracket was only reset 3 times. So that's 50%. And of those 3, the team from loser bracket only won once. That was Optic Gaming in London, if you remember. So it really does tell you the importance of this winners bracket final. You have to win it. You simply have to win it. The stats don't lie.
And that was also against a different team. That was against the United roster. It wasn't even this matchup. So Optic came through and they won that back-to-back there. So, but as far as this matchup goes, I fully agree with you. Whoever wins this, you have to win the tournament.
You have to. I mean, those stats don't lie, right, Rob?
Setting the tone for the whole year. You know, Dallas Open here, the first event, getting those pro points, making a statement. You know, it's been a long time since we've seen this match. I'm incredibly excited. You heard how raw that interview was. Make no mistake, these guys, they make the nerdiest plays in the game. That's why they're up there. The only thing nerdier than that is me breaking it down with y'all.
Oh, definitely. Echo Fox, they're definitely confident about this matchup. And actually, John had an interview with Echo Fox's praise.
Thank you so much, guys. And I'm joined with the man himself, praised Season 1 MVP of Gears Ultimate Edition, and of course, the face of Echo Fox in a lot of ways, the slayer of Echo Fox, of course, praised. You guys have had a solid event so far. Haven't dropped a map yet, if I'm correct. Talk to me about your performance in this event so far.
We haven't dropped the map yet. Haven't lost more than 2 rounds either. We've been turning up. We've been on another level. I don't know what it is. I mean, we want this event. In the past, we've had like slow starts and stuff. Like we've been like off the jump, like just on a roll. Like there's no slacking. Like we're literally on another level right now. I don't know what it is.
Talk about the preparation that went into this event. A lot of people say Echo Fox is the most prepared team. What is it that you guys do that is different than the rest?
Well, I mean, I just moved in with 2 of my teammates. I'm pretty sure that plays a role in how good we're playing. Like when we scrim, we're next to each other, right? So like sitting next to each other on the main stage isn't much different from scrimming at home, right? So there's that. And really just, we go hard, man. I mean, we stream on side accounts and we go over footage together. Like we literally like 3, 2, 1, like play it now, like, and then we pause it at times to like go over like some of the stuff that happened. And like we take this really seriously. This is our jobs, you know?
I had no idea you guys stream on side accounts just for footage, just for film. I respect that. That, of course, is the leadership of franchise, I'm sure. And to wrap things up here, moving forward, future facing, talk about the grand finals here. I'm sure you guys are expecting to be there. You have a winner's bracket match coming up soon, but who do you expect to play in the finals, and what do you think the outcome's going to be? Are you finally going to burst through that green wall for a second time here in Season 2?
We're feeling really confident about today. Obviously, you know, I'm here real early. Like I'm practicing, I want to play them. But we're thinking that if we beat them, they get knocked down to losers finals, and probably play the Ghost. And you know they beat Ghost, but I think Ghost will come out a little stronger. And, you know, Optic will be down. I could see Optic placing 3rd if we beat them.
Wow, well, there you have it. Bold statement from my man Praise. Much love for this guy. Thank you so much, my friend, and good luck to you in the rest of the tournament. That's it for us. Back to you guys on the main stage.
Echo Fox is definitely confident, especially with their pickup of Kyle Immortal Spawn. What's your opinion? Who's going to come out with this on top?
Look, man, I love both these teams. I got my Optic Gaming socks on, but I got my Echo Fox briefs on. You know these socks are super fly, so I'm going 2-1 Optic.
Oh, definitely. First map, we will see them on Impact. Echo Fox against Optic Gaming. I'm ready. I hope you guys are too. We're starting it off right now on map 1.
I cannot wait for this winners bracket final. Set the stage. For me, this is a must win if you want to walk away with that first championship here in Season 2. $300,000 on the line. Map number 1 underway.
Which I'm surprised we're seeing Impact here in map number 1. You know, I think this is one of Optic's curveballs right here that they want to throw at them. We haven't seen, we actually been to now. This is the first time we've casted Impact all of Season 2 together here. And as we're going to see, Mental picking up the first kill on top tables with Toy, and Optic is pushing forward.
It's definitely off. Fran is going to be the next in line for Mental, and Mental will find his 2nd kill already here in round number 1. Elsewhere, of course, Explosive picking up kills, and this is the fantastic start. The green wall needed. 4 players from Echo Fox already down.
And now right here, you're going to start to see this push over here towards the home hill right here. Toy's taking some damage, trying to get in. You got 4 Optic members. You got 3 Lancers out. Not much you could do right there, and Optic Gaming sets the tone in round number 1.
And instantly, you can see they get to their feet. They look across the main stage at Echo Fox, and they say, yep, we're still dad.
Yeah, you know what? And, you know, this Echo Fox team, this is going to be a dogfight, but they are, you know, they're doing improved from last season. New jerseys, new roster right here. They've definitely upgraded in a sense. So now this is where they're going to have to do it against Optic Game. It's going to have to start right here in these finals.
And to that point, we've all said so far this event, Echo Fox look like the best team here, right? They look fantastic. We said even throughout Season 2, they look more comfortable with the addition of Kyle. Well, this is now really where we get to see how good are they, right? Because you think about the amount of times throughout Season 1 that they went up against Optic Gaming got the best of them. it really is now their test. This is their chance to prove to everyone, no, we really are better than Optic Gaming.
It really is their test here. We're going to have incense go down here on the map. Those incense going to be very, very useful, especially for winning this fight here in B. And you saw how quick that domination came through in round number 1. So they're, like I said, they're going to be key. But coming in here, Praise, he's going to scoop them up, choosing to shoot first. Now Optic, they need to act quick here if they want to get out of this. But Icy's making plays. Incense going to hit the ground. Praise not able to connect with any of them. But Echo Fox able to come out with a double kill and stop this Optic assault.
There you go, nicely done from Echo Fox, finally getting their feet wet in terms of the kill column, and they should be able to just slow down that aggressive push coming in from Optic Gaming. Looking now at the perspective of Praise, making his way over towards that C hill. Teammates, of course, in support. Kenny and Summons will be the first from Optic Gaming to try and put a stop to the Echo Fox push, but as it stands, it seems like both teams still trying to feel each other out.
Mental with a good flank right here. He has a 1v1 with Kyle. He has help over the top, but Kyle's in a good spot where he can't really get shot, and Toy's going to clean that one up as well. Echo Fox here playing for that 2-hill setup. Toy a little bit overextended right there. He probably should have just been better backing up.
And that was one of the conversations me and you had yesterday when we talked about the potential of this matchup. We kind of had a bit of a disagreement over who we thought the X factor for Echo Fox would be. And I kind of went back to my hotel last night, and I kind of sat there and I was like, you know what, I think we're both right. I think there's two X factors for Echo Fox. You need Kyle to be playing well, and you also need this kind of back to old school Toy Soldier that we've seen so consistently now throughout the season.
Yeah, you're gonna need him to make big plays because now he's the one guy that Optic is trying to pick out of the lineup. They're trying to pick on Toy here. A lot of respect here for all these players, but they're hunting him down every single time. And Fran and Kyle picking up 3 kills, 4 members down here from Optic. They will get the 2-cap. And I know one of my biggest stripes about Echo Fox last season was just them playing for the dominations when they were able to. We saw them kind of overthink a lot of plays. You know, they get the 2-cap. They didn't take care of their advantages here, so that's one thing I'm looking for here in this matchup.
And it doesn't look like that's going to be the case here. They shut down Explosive, immediately spring into life on Optic Gaming's home hill. Icy's going to go for the reset, stays alive as well. Teammates still coming through. They may actually be able to pick up a couple of kills here, and Echo Fox's window is closing very quickly. Icy finally falls. Fran and Praise both picking up big kills. Praise looking for more. Kenny isn't going to be able to break their hill, and Fran gets to his feet and let him know 1-1.
I can't remember last time I saw that side of Fran. Was it Mexico City?
Dude, I think it may have been. I honestly think it may have been, and that's the Fran I love to see play, because when he plays with the extra emotion, it's great. And again, to note, the pregame interview, there was no handshaking. I think people need to realize this is now a very real rivalry. This isn't just kind of for the cameras. Oh, no. These two teams, I don't think they like each other anymore.
No, I don't. not whatsoever here. They definitely know that, you know, these are the guys standing in their way to victory, and they've been preparing so much over the offseason just to play each other. Right. And we've seen a lot of matchups online, but this is really where we see what both these teams are made of. So many great matches, so many shows they put on here for us, and this is going to be one of the top ones we've seen in a long time.
And it is worth mentioning, of course, throughout Season 1, the actual series count between these two teams was unbelievably close. It was just very unfortunate in terms of championship titles won. It was heavily in favor of Optic Gaming. So we know this Echo Fox squad is fantastic, but you can't allow Explosive to pick up a double kill there with the Instant. Now B hill controlled by Optic Gaming, and once again, they look like they're going to flood towards the Echo Fox home hill.
Kyle's going to be over here by himself, but he's going to have these people pushing him. He's going to try to get the jump on him, but he's going to get hit by that last instant of Explosive. So Echo Fox coming off the home hill. Nades are going to go out, but not connecting with anybody. They're going to push up a little bit closer to him, trying to prevent them from getting this hill, but you see the kills coming out. There's 3 for Optic. Overextension at B. Is he going to make it?
No. Close. Solo's very close indeed, and I think it's important to give Explosive a lot of credit, because he plays for those Insins, gets the Insins as well, and with the 2 Insins, gets 3 kills. I mean, that's a fantastic effort coming in from him. Shuts down 60% of Echo Fox with those Insins, so really showing you just how effective and useful they really can be, and too many times you see players kind of waste them as well, boys.
Curious to see what they want to do right here. Mark should be good. Maybe we might see Botox or Hammer Burst in this position right here. I definitely don't think they should go for the power weapon just yet on top of Cockpit. But with this map only having 4 weapon slots, it has to go down sometime. So the question is, Echo Fox, of course, they plan on winning these rounds. But the question is, do they want to choose and make the decision which power weapon is going to go in Cockpit now, or let Optic Gaming make that decision?
See, for now, it doesn't seem like they want to go too bold, which, you know, makes sense, right? It's not exactly like you've been really getting destroyed. Obviously, 2-1 in favor of Optic Gaming. Echo Fox still feeling that their strategies potentially can work as they look to try and level things up 2 rounds apiece.
I'm going to be looking for Kyle to make some plays right there with that Marksa, and he's going to get it, and he's going to have Kenny on the opposite end of him. Mental's going to get down there. Mental's going to be by himself right now. They're going to play this a little bit passive. Kenny looking to get some shots in. There's going to be an Optic flank coming mid-map right now. Kind of see it on the X-ray. Kenny still alive. Didn't go down. Incense coming out. Icy and Explosives making those clutch plays in the middle to get those Incense, and now kind of pinching those members of Echo Fox down there on top tables.
Yeah, and this is where Kenny can just put damage down from afar. Mental pushes up, shuts down Toy, and once again, the window of opportunity has been open for Optic Gaming. They should be able to get their hands on that mid-neutral hill. Echo Fox players scrambling back to try and get some map control or at least stay alive. The revive chain comes through. Fran is able to shut down Explosive. Can they get picked up again? Yes, they can. Now a 2v2. Unfortunately, Fran falls, and that makes it a 1v2. Praise is not going to be able to win that. And once again, Optic Gaming picking up the kills.
So Solars is over there defending his home hill. He's getting pinched by middle, mid-map. Icy, you got Summons coming over the top of that cockpit, and he's going to have to hold off here. He should be getting some reinforcements here very, very soon. But Toy, he has to be careful right here. He has to make the sneak play. Try not to be seen, but I think he's going to be called out. Optic's going to opt just to hold the 2 cap right now. They say, hey, you know, it's still early respawns. It's going to be 16-second respawns. Let's see what play Echo Fox wants to make here.
When you're in control, you can make those decisions, right? Wait for the other team to push you. You don't need to be too overreactive. Summons with a double kill with the nades, though. Fran and Toy both go down. Fran was able to shut down Mental, though, before that kill came through. Of course, there we look at your mid-neutral hill. Cal now expect him to be pushed here by 2 players from Optic Gaming. Icy and Kenny leading the way. Unfortunately for Cal, he goes down again.
Yeah, that smoke blown up about a millisecond too late right there. And now Solars is going to overextend, try to decap this hill so that they don't get too far out of reach right here of the lead. And but he's going to get cleaned up. So Echo Fox still in a good position right here, but they need to be watch out here for especially these nades on the map. You're going to see Explosives grab these Incense right here. Frag grenades be up here in about 20 or so seconds. Echo Fox needs to play for them.
Most definitely do. As of right now, they really haven't been able to get their hands on him or even utilize them whatsoever at all. Explosive now, of course, just pulling away from that B hill. Optic Gaming still with a 2-1 hill control, and more importantly, they have the point lead here as well. 157 to 121. B now going to be neutralized. Echo Fox thinking about trying to go for the play. In first instant thrown out, doesn't connect. Second instant thrown, doesn't connect.
Yeah, you got to connect with those, but Mental, he's going to make a play here mid-map, pushing in. This is going to be the 3rd kill in succession right here. This is the 4th one. Now Optic needs to translate this into a domination, but Solars is trying to hold off this assault right here. He's going to finally go down. This should be an Optic Gaming round right here. First member off of Respawn is going to be Franchising Kyle.
Yeah, he's never going to get even close to that hill. And surely the shots should come through. Trip cap domination coming in. Explosive pushes out, picks up. Pick, nicely done. And a trip cap domination secured for Optic Gaming as they now go 3-1 up here in map 1 of your winners bracket final.
All right, so now Echo Fox has to make that decision. Which power weapon is going to go over here? Baddest B over here on the bottom tables over. And we're going to see what they want to do. Is it going to be M-bar? Is it going to be boom shot? I'm thinking boom shot torque roll maybe, and that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to get this boom shot down here. Now, Echo Fox can definitely tie this up. You know, we're going into 18 and 20-second respawns here. This team fight is going to be very, very crucial.
Quick glance there at the scoreboard on the big screen here at the venue, and it's going to be Mental leading the way in terms of kills. I believe he's currently sat at 12. Really having a fantastic map 1 here in our winners bracket final. Now jumping straight into the action, you can see the way both teams are going to set up around that boom shot, as you correctly called, Guy, over at cockpit.
Now, those marks is going to have a big job here, trying to put some shot over there on the left half of the map where that boom shot is. But nades are going to get picked up over there back cockpit. Incense not picked up yet. Fran's going to toss a few long nades, not able to connect. But Kenny's going to try to get caught off guard here by Praise. He shouldn't leave. Get out of this fight alive here. Praise is going to chase him down, but Kenny kind of gets the jump on him. He may go for the quick pick, looking to fight this 1v2, but he goes down as well. Fran has one more nade somewhere. Not sure if he already tossed it. Maybe in his back pocket, but I think he used it.
And you have to feel like Praise needed to win that 1v1 against Kenny a lot quicker. I mean, he didn't even end up winning the 1v1 whatsoever, but now the teammates come to support. And you can see the boom shot has
clean up there by Kyle. Kyle got to that fight a little bit later on right there, and Franchise was able to get that boom, but Kyle's going to go down. Fran's going to utilize that boom right there to his fullest potential, but now he's going to push up, and he needs to be sneaky right here. Try to get a mark on Icy. He still has one boom, but he needs to take an account for spawn shield, but you're also too far right here.
And now he's going to get pinched. He has to at least take one down with him. Not going to connect with the boom, but still alive. Now has to pull out the shotgun. Someone's just going to be there chasing down, but Toy immediately comes to Franchise's rescue. As it stands, it is Echo Fox with the point lead, 56-22, 2-1 Hill advantage, but Toy left scrambling with his tail between his legs. Fran was taken right before his eyes. Summons just doing such a good job of pushing out Echo Fox by himself.
And yeah, I think it may have been a miscommunication right there with Echo Fox, because Fran was in a position, he was ready to play for the domination, but his teammates couldn't get up there in time. Icy was on the defense on that home hill right there, and then he couldn't get that boom shot. But you're going to see 3 members of Echo Fox going down, domination coming through. Only 1 member who can stop this on top of that hill, trying to get to it, and he's going to go down as well. Toy next up in line. Smokes are going to hit the ground, but you see those 4 Optic Gaming members right there, and they're just going to hold that off.
Nicely done once again from Optic Gaming. As you would expect, feeling confident as ever. And that feels like it almost should have been a round that you felt Echo Fox should have really had control of.
You know, I think I like this here from Optic Gaming. I think this has to be definitely a trick map in their scrapbook. We haven't seen them play Impact in so long, so then they finally bring it out here during this event, because they know, just like you said, Ben, the winner of the bracket finals, whoever wins this, you're going to win a tournament, so they're going to get the jump on them right here.
And to that point, again, to reiterate, only 1 time out of 6 majors in Season 1 did the team coming through the losers bracket win the championship. And ironically enough, it was Optic Gaming, and it was against E United in London. So it is a massive rarity. Of course, the bracket was reset 3 times, so 50% of all majors we've seen the loser bracket team reset. But back to this one, Optic Gaming, 4-1 lead. Explosive is going to go down. Praise starting to light up. 7 kills for him.
Praise has 1 instant left. Boom shot not picked up just yet. You got Mental, you got Icy, and Kenny down there trying to defend that boom shot pickup, so they're going to be good. If they got a smoke, now is the time to use it, especially with Kenny backing up. So actually, Kenny's going to back up. They're going to go try to protect their home hill. Now you see, especially with the changes in Season 2 with those home hills, they're out in the open. You know, so that drop shot's going to be very, very useful here, especially from these ranges. You know, he thought about taking that shot right there. He knew that he can probably make it, but he's going to hold off on this.
Go for it. Nah, yeah, he's going to go for it indeed. Is he going to go find it? He will. Praise. Nicely done. Summons goes down front as well with a pick on explosive. Now surely the door has opened for Echo Fox to be aggressive. He expects the overextension to come. Praise with the call out from his teammate. Fires out the drop shot. Wants to make sure they don't lose B. But do they have the pressure at C? Right now, Optic Gaming not getting any points whatsoever. But Echo Fox not collapsing as of now.
Mental went big on his home hill over there, picking up a double with his teammate. But Praise still has 1 drop shot in his back pocket that he's going to use to defend his B hill. But he's going to get killed right there. So that drop shot isn't going to hit the ground. It's going to get backpacked. But now Echo Fox, they need to hold this B hill. Optic, they're playing on their hills right now. They got 10 points. Even with 10 points on the board right now, it still feels like they're in pretty much control over this map.
And bear in mind, it's 20-second respawn. As of now, Optic, they're not worried about the hills. They're worried about picking up the kills, getting the map control. They'll get the caps later on. They're just seeing if they can slay out Echo Fox. It's very rare that these later rounds actually are won by points. It is so frequently a trip cap domination that will come through. Now Optic, they do decide, all right, let's put a little bit of pressure over toward B, but Toy having none of it, he's going to keep it neutralized. And if Echo Fox are quick here, they could maybe make a play. Summons and Mental both down, and this seems to be the decision from Fran to put pressure on Optic Gaming's home.
Frag grenades and drop shot is about to be up once again here soon, but Fran's going to be the wall. He's going to be the defense here for his team to shield, but he goes down. Explosive not able to get, I'll take it back. He did get the double kill, brought time for his teammates to get there as well. So Optic lives to fight another day, but like I said, take into account, you're gonna have these nades coming up. You're gonna have this drop shot here as well.
And what's important about the timing of those deaths as well from Optic Gaming, it means realistically now they're gonna have 1 full 5-man push left in this round. Obviously the points now are starting to escalate pretty heavily in favor of Echo Fox, 170-23. So as I said, Optic Gaming now, they need to make sure they win every gunfight. Unfortunately, those summons has gone down, and this is looking very, very good now, Blaze, for Echo Fox to go 4-2 down in the first half.
Yeah, but now drop shot in the hand of Icy. He's going to miss with that first one. He's going to be hurt. He's going to get flanked, and he's going to go down. And that play right there may win Echo Fox this round here with that drop shot being out of play. And also with Solars having these nades, they're going to get up here to this home hill. Not much Optic Gaming can do right here.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if somehow Optic Gaming was able to win this one. They won't, and Echo Fox now will win that round. Still, however, down 4-2 in the first half. The first round now of the second half is going to be crucial for Echo Fox. They need to make sure they put their foot in the door straight away.
Yeah, this round right here is going to be super important, Ben. You don't want to be down 5-2 against Optic Gaming. That's going to be a hard one to come back from. Like you say, just even for the mental advantage, you know, 4-3 looks a lot better than 5-2. So this is, like we said, important round right here. But folks, this is halftime, so those respawn timers will drop back down to 10 seconds, and all those power weapons will be wiped off the map.
Now, of course, as you said, starting round number 1 of the second half. It is advantage Optic Gaming. Now a look at our overhead map. We're going to kick things off on board with Mental. And he has the support of his teammates here. And Toy's going to be the first one for Echo Fox that Mental will see. Is he going to try and force the fight? He's had Toy in his back pocket, really, for most of this map. As you see, 18 kills for Mental in that first half.
Yeah, if it's anybody else in that table besides Mental.
Toy has 3 kills. That's what I'm saying. You want to talk about having a player in your back pocket?
That is the definition of it right there. But, you know, like I said, if it's anybody else, Toy, you know, obliterates them. But, you know, you're going against the MVP right there and Mental. But Echo Fox, they just laid up on Optic. Icy's going to go down here as well, and that's the round that they needed.
Exactly that. Toy as well with a pick on Mental. That's going to give them a ton of confidence. It really will. Now, of course, though, can they use that as another stepping stone to build on this and really try and tie this one up here at 4 rounds apiece? However, the problem they're going to have, of course, Optic Gaming now with the first weapon placement of the second half.
Curious to see what they want to do right here. I like this option as well. Okay, cool. Go for the block right here. You don't want to have those support weapons. You don't want Kyle right there with that Marsa because he's so annoying with it. This round, I actually want to hop on board here with Toy. I want to see, you know, I want to see his route, how fast he can get there, and actually get the jump here on Mental. Mental's going to have right-hand advantage here on this fight this round, but Toy, he's going to have to, you know, bring out some stunts here. He has that movement that we know him for. He's going to have to get the jump on him right here.
Now, Toy Soldier, of course, he's going to have the first Optic Gaming player in front of him. That's going to be Icy. You can see the support fire being just rain from above. However, it's going to be explosive. The draws first blood. Praise goes down now. Toy left between a rock and a hard place. 2 players from Optic Gaming in front of him. They're left scrambling as well. Fran comes to join in the fight. Fran shuts down explosive, and Fran once more. Toy pulls out the pistol support fire. Fran with the double. Now Toy goes back into the fight. Finds Kenny behind, not looking. Toy in a great position to put some shots down on Kenny. Finds him. Now Mental left last alive, but Toy makes the vet play. Go save your teammate. Now you have a 2v1.
Yeah, now it's up to Mental. He needs to do the same thing that Toy just did to them, trying to stay alive. You see they got their lances out. They're going to give him all the respect in the world right here. Icy has to hold his home hill. He's looking good here, but now Explosive, he needs to back up. You got all these members of Echo Fox. They're trying to take advantage of this round, but it may be too little too late here to play for this domination. And Explosive, he's going to get one.
And I want to give Toy a ton of props there. That play, just watching him from the very beginning, every little thing that he did so correctly. Of course, you look at the scoreboard, you think, well, he hasn't got that many kills, but you see the micro plays that he's able to do. The support franchise gets the double. He backtracks, he picks up Summons. They force another 2v1. Summons gets that kill. Toy doing a phenomenal job early on in this round.
Yeah, it's his job to make those plays, mid-map, to open those doors there for his team. Domination coming through. You got 3 members on top of this hill. Optic needs to get in. Mental goes down. Kenny goes down as well. Echo Fox ties this up.
Oh, this is getting spicy, Blaze. This is getting spicy. We're all tied 4-4. Echo Fox now 3 rounds back-to-back. Optic Gaming not so loud now.
I think Optic puts a big power weapon down here. They want to play for something. The question is, where do they want to do it? If they do drop shot, I think that'll be a good option once again, just because how open these home hills are, just because of the trick shots and what you can do with them. Maybe sniper, maybe torque bow.
We're thinking about it. If Embar goes down, this for me is scary because we saw Praise yesterday pick up the Embar and he was not missing. And I spoke to him actually just before this final. I was like, yo, yesterday you were looking real nice with the Embar. He was like, you know, normally I'm not really that good with it, but when I'm pissed off and when I really want to win, for some reason I'm just so much better with it. So I imagine Praise probably really wants to win this match, so I expect to see him potentially try and get his hands on it and see if he can go off. As it stands, Franchise leading the charge, 19 kills for him, and you see the effect it has on this Echo Fox squad.
I think Mental's going to be fighting for this M-bar over here. They're looking to push in to try to get these kills. Toy goes down. Icy's going to have to back up right here. Like you said, Praise wants to come in. He wants to get these kills here. Going to get that kill on Icy. Now Echo Fox clearing house, looking for another one. But Kenny's trying to hold off right here. But he's going to go down here as well. Now Fran looking good here with this M-bar.
And we'll see if he's going to be able to find the shots over towards someone today. They have the numerical advantage, but only for a few more moments. Will he be able to make anything of it? Fran just needs to scramble out of there. Of course, Praise is in support. And now, obviously, Optic Gaming seem to have lost a little bit of control in terms of this game. I actually want to go to a listening now with Optic Gaming.
He's on hospital. Hurt. Mark's Embar, one shot. There's 20 of you guys.
If you have face, I have shots.
Fran has Embar.
That's Embar. There might be a third one on each side.
I'm down, Kenny.
They're working E. They can't get me. Yo, can you guys start the week?
Yo, our tires.
There's 2 on me. Yo, Donna's getting E, bro. Donna's getting E. Who's with me? I am. I'm shooting E.
Big door.
Toy's hurt. Toy's still hurt.
I got down. Alex right here. I'm right here.
One's mid, Icy. One's mid. He's in bars.
I'm flying, bro.
Yo, I'm shooting middle. I shot middle. He's kind of hurt. Not that hurt. Not that hurt.
I'm about to push down.
Yo, kill middle. Kill fan. Can we kill fan middle? Kill fan middle, you guys.
Where's he?
He's somewhere middle.
Push it out on
He's
me.
on hospital.
Push it on me.
He's on our home.
Absolute LP.
To their hospital.
On our home, a shot.
I got 2 on me.
He's on our home. I killed him bar. Killed him bar. Killed him bar. I'm owing.
I got 2 on me still. They're playing for me. Middle.
Kenny, I'm baiting it. Kenny, I'm baiting it.
Yo, look for me if you can.
Come right now. Come right now. 2 seconds.
Breaking my red. Full red. I'm marked.
He's hurt. Toy's down. Toy's down. Look, Kyle. I got Kyle. Someone kill Toy.
I got Toy.
Yo, there's one more. Our first home.
Huh? Shot before me.
I bricked him. One shot at me.
Bars up.
Fuck off. Let's go. That's 3 dead. I'm down. You're good. Keep going. Just go for it.
One on E, bro. On Embar. He's not giving this. Grabbing it.
I'm up in 2 seconds. I'm up right now.
Gonna get Embars. I'm pushing it, bro.
I'm up.
I got Embarred. I'm down. Got Embarred. Embar's on our side. Bro. You can't give up the weapons, bro. I spawned on 8.
All right, settle down, guys. Come on.
There we go.
We have time.
Everybody relax. Let's spawn up.
Our tires.
Time.
Yo, listen to me. Spawn up and we're owing, all right? Spawn up and we're owing.
Okay. When our ult on, one's tires. Table. Trying to push
They're ready for it. Get ready to smoke off middle. Fran's gonna sneak our home once we start this push. He's gonna sneak our home from first half, right? Smoke off middle and we're gonna go across, all right? Kenny, stay back.
Smoke on left side mid.
All right, I'm gonna smoke off our side middle. All right, let's go forward. Go forward. You guys, smoke's already gone. I'm Embarred. I'm one shot. Keep going.
There's 2 working behind us. There's 3 here already. You guys have a 3v3.
I got Embarred.
Pushing this though.
Kyle's hurt.
You got it?
One more, Kenny. What down? Down on left.
Fuck. Crazy on our arm. 81. Kyle's rip.
Alright, yo, listen. Right now, when they talk shit, let's talk. What are we doing right now?
Fine.
Everybody look at me, so we're all focused. What are we doing?
Put the boom in.
Alright, and so if they go M-bar, what are we doing?
Alex is going M-bar. It's gonna be you, Billy, and Kenny, and I'm playing towards middle.
Yeah, exactly. Now should I play Bobby guys?
No, play aggressive, Kenny.
Okay.
So you want to boom here? Yes.
Yeah. So what we could do is have Billy cut through the big door, and like I'm shooting the guy that's trying to chase Billy.
I was go big door.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean.
I'm about to follow up our big door.
Okay. All right. So then I'm gonna go with Icy.
Because right now there's nothing in the middle, so I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna show face and I'm gonna rotate over.
All right. So that works out too.
I went the wrong way.
Optic Gaming, beautiful communication, but they just could not break Echo Fox. Everything they threw at them, Echo Fox had a response, and they win that last round. Now up 5-4 here in map 1 of our winners bracket final. Franchise looking like that MVP of this event really has been stellar, but unfortunately he's going to go down, and Optic Gaming respond with kills of their own.
And they're going to just wipe house right there. That's going to be last man alive praise, and he's full red. He's going to go down, so we're going to have M-Bar picked up. We're going to have, I believe that was Boom Shot picked up here as well. You saw the Boom Shot got placed down. They wanted a different look. They wanted to see a new fight right here, not overextending for this domination just yet. They got the home hill. They're waiting for the rest of their players off of respawn here to get their home hill, so the domination can come through, and it's finally here, but they need to connect, but the Boom Shot's coming in to help with the fight. This is going to be perfect. He's trying to be patient with it. Going to take out his teammate, but he should be able to get a double with this next one.
Oh,
did he even get him?
He didn't even get one.
He got one, but he didn't get the second one that he needed. But he will get reinforcements right here. And that's going to be Toy taking down Icy but explosive. 1v1, and there's the flank that you need from Mental, but they're not going to have that E-Hill.
No, not yet. Echo Fox do a smart play. They overextend, they knock E-Hill down. So Optic Gaming, despite their best efforts early in this one, not able to get the trip cap. And note that player from Echo Fox pushes all the way from E to F. I believe that was Kyle doing such smart plays there for Echo. He does go down though. Summons wins that 1v1. So now Echo Fox, all their resources have to be thrown at their home hill. It seems good for now though. They will lock it in. 2-1 hill advantage, but E is going to go straight back over to Optic Gaming. Summons is going to overextend on that side of the map. Fran, meanwhile, though, desperately trying to hold on to this home hill.
You know, Echo Fox knows they're in a difficult position because that new M-Bar is going to be up here in 10 seconds, and Optic has full control. And once they get that M-Bar, you see that sight line going across the middle of the map, they'll be able to defend that Boom Shot easily as well. And especially picking up these kills, they're going to be good. So M-Bar just picked up, but you see the double kills coming out, and actually Fran managed to get in there and get that M-Bar. Him and Kyle won that fight over there towards that former B hill.
Of course, Optic Gaming still in control in terms of hills. 2-1 advantage. They're in control in terms of points as well. 120 to the 70 of Echo Fox. Friend now looking to go for the push. Explosive having absolutely none of it. Him and Mental spring into life. Solar's left scrambling away.
Yeah, you know, I think they should have played for boom shot after that. You know, they should have played for boom shot, used the M-bar to make sure they secure before they made a move right there on top of that home hill. But I fully understand they want to try to end it as soon as possible. But the 2-hill advantage is going to go in favor of Optic Gaming. They're going to play it for now. They're going to try to get these guys off respawn. It's going to be another 2v2 fight. I still have not seen boom shot picked up here over there toward on the feed here. And now it's going to finally get picked up there by Praise. So he's going to have to get that rotated out.
Oh, this is big. Echo Fox now finding the kills. Fran does go down. Explosive puts a stop to the momentum, but immediately Echo Fox trying to fly at Optic Gaming. Toy, he has Kenny in his sights, but unfortunately he will go down. Praise is in support. D-Hill is been taken down, but Praise actually kills Toy with Boom and goes down as well. A little bit of a misplay coming through from Echo Fox. I don't think they're going to have anyone at all left to defend that.
I guess he had to commit to that fight based off just what the score was, but you know, he saw Summons to his right. Toy was there. I would have just waited. You know, Toy was in a bad position. You got to let him die and wait for the rest of your teammates to get there if you can. But he made the best play that he could in that moment. For Optic Gaming, they're going to take this next round and they're going to tie it up here 5-5.
They will. Echo Fox again trying to break through, but they just simply don't have the time. Optic Gaming respond and level things up here in map 1, 5 rounds apiece.
All right, that's exactly what they're going to need. Curious to see what Echo Fox wants to do here in weapon placement. They can't go for the dual spawn, so I'm thinking something like, I'm thinking frag grenades, maybe incense here mid-map. Definitely one of the two here. I say incense would be good because it's going to be a little light. It's still going to have to, you know, be a skill shot in a sense where, you know, you're going to have to hit that incense direct if you want to get that insta kill there. But the nades, a little bit more splash damage. Maybe they want a little bit more guarantee here when it comes down to fighting for this fight, and that's exactly what's going to happen. That's going to be Icy and Praise mid-map, I believe, fighting for control over those nades and ultimately control over the power weapons as well.
And Bob, boom shot, and frag grenades now on the map. Of course, Optic Gaming blocked off in the first round. As it stands, tied up 5 rounds apiece here in map 1. Echo Fox versus Optic Gaming, your winners bracket final here at the Gears Pro Circuit Dallas Open. We're kicking things off in round 11 on board with Icy. And of course, coming off that ban, so much to prove here to so many people. He's having a good map thus far, 11 kills, 8 downs to his name. However, the problem is Echo Fox have started off strong with the kills, but Icy responds, as does Explosive. As it stands, 3 versus 3 fight going on. Icy looking for more. Going to be tacked up though and somehow staying alive, and Kyle will find the pick.
They need to get that boom shot here soon. With those nades came out, they cannot pick them up there, but Icy did a good job playing the smoke. Kyle securing that kill for him and also securing control there of those power weapons. Summons has that M-bar. He needs to try to get out of here. He's looking to try to go take a look, trying to bait out Fran, but Fran, he almost got it. He's going to connect with that shot. Fran's playing a little defensive here, trying to get that. He almost took out Summons, but got the damage in. They're going to clean up that kill, so that M-bar is going to be out of play, but that boom shot still on the ground.
No hills capped just yet. It shows you the importance of those weapons. Praise finally gets his hands on Boom. Now can he utilize it? Can he be effective with it? Kenny going to be the first player to push? And of course, that boom shot does come through. Praise, I believe he fired both of them already. Yep, yes, none left. Only able to find that 1 kill.
Gonna backtrack for his Lancer there as well. Domination coming through. It's gonna come down to a fight here on the D hill, but it's gonna be broken. You see the rest of the Optic members, they're not worried about it. They're just worried about the guys that's trying to flank them.
Toy could make a play. Toy could make a play right here though if he's quick on Explosive, but no, decides against it.
Now, gonna hold off here. Summons making some moves there. M-bar is gonna be in the hand of Toy. He's just gonna wait for him to kind of come down these stairs. I think he get a little bit more spacing here. He doesn't need to be too close to the tables, especially with M-bar in hand. They're gonna call him out. They're gonna push him. No respect right here, and he's gonna get caught out of position, but he's gonna get saved there by his team captain Franchise.
Fran and Toy just playing together so nicely here in map number 1. Icy now, he's gonna push Toy. Toy immediately goes straight back up for the shot. He's gonna be find the pick on Icy. Fran is there still to support as well. This fight lasting a lot longer than potentially it should have done, but Toy cleans up the kill elsewhere. Cal shuts down 1 and Praise shuts down Kenny as well. Echo Fox now, surely this is your time. Surely you can put yourself at map point. Just Explosive and Summons still alive for Optic Gaming. Echo Fox now in the home hill. The trick up domination potentially coming through. Summons scrambling for the fight. Will shut down Toy. Can he find more? Explosive shuts down Kyle as well. And Optic Gaming somehow still alive, but it doesn't matter. The kills come through, and Echo Fox will surely now put himself at map point.
I don't know. That was a trade. Now Icy Icy has a 1v1 versus the Michio, but Praise, he's missing all those shots, and here comes Help, and he's going to be stunned. Oh, Kenny. Oh, Kenny, if he didn't reload, he would have got that second one. I didn't know Fran was so close to that corner, but Optic lives to breathe again, and they have plenty of time here for domination.
How?
As you've seen the Blood in the interview before, Icy is going to best franchise in that match right there.
How is this happening? Optic Gaming down, pinned in a corner, but refuse to die. They aren't getting any points whatsoever, but they're waiting for their players to come off spawn. Then they're going to go for one big team push. Toy is going to go down at E. This is looking now very good for Optic Gaming.
And now you're going to have Explosive with control over Boom Shot, but Echo Fox has the lead here. Explosive's going to wrap this Boom Shot around.
They have nades.
Are going to be in play too. They're going to get both these home hills. E is going to be uncontested. Echo Fox has turtled. Oh, no, never mind. They're going to have 1-2 go over there towards that E. They're going to see it. Summons has the call out. F is being decapped right there. That's going to be one. E is going to be uncontested. Well, not uncontested, but it should be a secure kill right here. They're debating if they want to use the Boom Shot. Going to pull out their pistols and save this last Boom Shot. Now, Explosive needs to get in rotation. He's trying to get to this F hill. He knows that his team cannot win that fight. Mental's trying to hold off until Explosive can get there. It's going to be Mental. It's going to be Icy over there as well. Summons is coming on the flank. One boom in place. Not able to connect, but the splash damage is there. And Mental's trying to get the kill for his squad. Domination coming through. Can he get it?
Fran with one. Fran joins the fight. Now it's Kyle. Kyle's going to show that explosive Echo Fox. They should be good to hold on. The support comes through. Summons in a 1 versus 2. This essentially for the trip cap domination. Summons is going to get downed as well. Echo Fox now, they will look in their home hill. But there's one more play from Optic Gaming. They're not done yet. It's Kenny. Kenny with a double. Can you believe it? But Toy to the rescue. Kenny stopped the clock at 2:09. An unbelievable conclusion to that round. Echo Fox now at map point.
All right, that was a crucial round. You know, I love everything that Optic Gaming did right there. The only thing I could probably say difference is Explosive putting a lot more faith in Summons to win that 1v1 and do his job right there, and he get that boom to that home hill a lot quicker. But in that situation, you're down so far behind, you gotta have faith in all your teammates.
It's one of those horrible situations.
It's one of those hard decisions in which you got to try to weigh out right there. I think Summons would have won it, though.
You saw 2 players from Echo Fox consider rotating to E, so I feel like that's why he made that decision quickly, but then it was almost like Echo Fox just baited it out and instantly went back to defend the home hill with a numerical advantage. Very, very smart plays coming from both these 2 teams, and this is exactly why this is your winners bracket final. Echo Fox, though, now at map point. Can they do it? Can they close it out? Can they give themselves the advantage here? We're kicking things off on board with Kyle, who last round did a fantastic job of just delaying the fight. Franchise is going to find the first kill. Summons responds instantly, and more importantly, Optic Gaming get boom.
Yo, Icy went for the quick pick in front of their faces, and now he needs to pocket that boom shot. He's going to do that, so that boom's going to go down. Trying to get the revive. They did get the quick read, and he has boom out, looking to try to trade off here on his kill. Running back, and he's going to... he swapped to it, so it's going to be on the ground. He tried to make a play. That's going to be costly right here. We're in a 20-second respawn round.
Explosive, the last man up. Summons now flying off spawn. Praise with boom in hand. Has one shot. Has to make this count. Will he find it from downtown? No, misses. Optic Gaming may survive and live to tell another day, another day. The racing comes through, and they steal it. Echo Fox get it in emphatic fashion, just when you didn't think they would. Echo Fox 1-0 up here in your winners bracket final.
Yo, they really did steal that. They really did steal that at the end. Good plays there, but good hustle there by Echo Fox. They were down 4-1 there in the beginning of this. This is going to be the event where Optic is tested, where their legacy is tested.
And more importantly, you know, we talked about the fact that Echo Fox need to be tested, and we get to see how good they really are. They look so much more comfortable than anything we saw in Season 1.
Well, I mean, Praise predicted it. He said in the pregame interview, he said, listen, man, we got this. Franchise believed in this team as well. Immortal Spawn, how important was that Kyle pickup? You saw their home hill setup.
Yeah. Kyle's just so consistent. I just love seeing him perform out here on land, and this Impact is giving me flashbacks to Season 1 Columbus. If you guys remember the tight Impact matches, to kick off the year, it's incredible. And when Fran is teeing off like this, they're really unstoppable.
The one thing I want to point out about Kyle as well, it's not just consistency in terms of the kills he gets, right? I was joking around the last couple of days. I call him, you know, Mr. Double Kill now, right? He's getting double kills in 1v2s, 2v3s. He's trading so efficiently. But his intelligence to stay alive and to know when to stay alive, prolong those team fights, buy his teammates time on these massive respawn rounds, like your 20 seconds, your 18 seconds. He's doing such a good job of just dancing around and allowing his teammates to come off spawn.
Hey, you know why? Kyle used to be an in-game leader for Echo Fox in Season 1. Now you have 2 brains on one team. Right. Kyle took a step back but he still uses that knowledge to push Echo Fox ahead. And as we see, they're up 1-0 now because of it.
And these maps are big. I think it's very, very crucial that you have two in-game leaders on your team, you know. You keep them separated, playing different sides of the map right there, and have that versatility there in your squad to actually make those right decisions.
And now it's up to gaming down 1. I'm curious to see what happens when you head over to map 2. Obviously, Foundation. I'm curious to get your thoughts on that one, because you've seen these two teams now compete on this map for so long. I mean, is this going to be Echo Fox 2-0? I know you predicted up to gaming 2-1.
I'm telling you, these socks are hella comfy right now. But listen, Foundation is the map. I always say, if Optic is going to lose in a best of 3, they have to lose on Foundation. Because, you know, it's such a solid map for them. So this is going to be a grinder.
Definitely. Echo Fox, they came ahead. They're 1-0 against Optic Gaming. I say we go ahead and learn more about Echo Fox.
Our team is 100% meshed. We have great team chemistry in and out of the game. When we first started playing with Kyle, it was kind of strange since we played with Jordan for an entire season. He kind of had to adapt a little bit, and the way we adapted to him was, you know, trying to solidify him as a Slayer, and he turned out to be everything that we wanted. You know, absolutely great person, and he fits in well with us, you know, and you know, we couldn't be happier with our as far as, you know, confidence in players, confidence in our strategy. We're the best team on Sunday.
Fox is coming in hot right now on Championship Sunday. It is any man's day right here. Franchise, he is doing extremely well. Their keys of victory. They need to shut down Mental. Picks and bans are going to be coming up soon, but Praise, he's dominant. Everyone talks about Mental. Everyone talks about Explosive. Immortal, how long has Praise been dominant in Gears of War?
Yo, I'm ready to watch him shine here in the mid boxes on Foundation. He's been a stud for a long, long time. And you're going to see a little bit of a smoke fest, but it's going to be real nitty-gritty down here in these pillars.
Yes, so we're kicking off map 2 right now on Foundation.
Optic Gaming, Echo Fox. It's Echo Fox with the advantage. Can they send Optic Gaming down to the losers bracket, or will Optic Gaming fight back here in this matchup? We're kicking things off round 1 on board with your Season 1 MVP. It is, of course, Mental.
I like the play right there from Echo Fox. They sent their home hill player top tables right away to get that extra angle, and it almost worked out for him, but the revives in clutch plays from Kenny and Mental came into play right there, and Optic will cap this B hill. But you notice this from these top teams, nobody caps their home hill in the beginning. Right. They don't play for that. They play for the angles, and they play just to get themselves in good positions.
And that's the great thing when you watch these two teams play, right? It's like a game of chess.
Yeah.
It really is. We joke about it, but these two teams specifically, they have played against each other so many times. They've been at grand finals so many times against each other. At this point, you know what the other team's going to do, like the back of your hand. So do you have those small little changes? Like to your point there, round 1, Echo Fox just kind of changing things up a little bit. It really is just a chess match.
And I want to say little things like that. Someone almost got down right there, but they made the call out before you start shooting. It's like, hey, I got eyes on the guy top table. I'm about to shoot. You got eyes. I got eyes. Shoot at the same time. Try to get that down. Don't spook them. Yeah, don't spook them.
It's all good and well when you get a little too antsy, but you're totally right there. If you can just get that extra couple of damage down, you may have picked up that down. But speaking of summons, now looking at his perspective here in the first round. As it stands, Optic Gaming, of course, going to be our blue squad here in map 2, and Echo Fox going to be on red team. It is Optic Gaming with a 2-1 hill advantage and around about a 40-point lead as well.
And here we go. You're going to have this Optic having this neutral hill, but I like to push by Echo Fox here. They say, hey, let's go for these home hills. Let's get A and C. It worked out for him. Now you only got one player here from Optic. He has a 1v1 over there on the cave side. He's going to get called out. Kyle's going to be looking right at him while he's decapping his B hill. And it's going to come down to, can Optic Gaming get their home hill back? And that's Mental trying to fight a clutch 1v1. He takes down Fran, but Kyle chose to rotate up top and, you know, kind of save Fran right there, you know, which I think is a debatable decision.
You think?
I probably would have went for the decap there on B hill early on and forced Mental back to me. You
Especially in lower respawn rounds, such as your 10 seconds. Obviously, that's an 18-second, 20-second respawn. You want to make sure your teammate's still alive. But it seems like for Kyle, I mean, that's going to be a double kill. They will get their hands on the B hill as well. So Optic Gaming's lead should be reduced.
Now, Echo Fox just going to hold off right here. We're still in round number 1. And now, they can play the 2-cap. They can come back here with the 2-cap. But usually, like we always see on this map, you lose that fight at B, you rotate top tables, you push for those home hills, and that's exactly what Optic's doing. Praise is going to get a good smoke, but Optic turn their back to Praise. But he's on the defensive. Slurs managed to slithers his way through there, and he's top tables. Got behind him, was able to pick up a kill, forcing Optic to turn their backs here, but dominating domination coming through, but they're going to be able to secure this home hill of Echo Fox.
Pressure is there, but once again, Echo Fox, you know, they'll rotate those hills, and they'll be happy with that because they're about to take the lead now in round number 1. There it is for the first time. Cal as well with another pick on Icy. Kenny looking to be aggressive. He's going to fall. And honestly, if Up to Gaming aren't too careful here, Echo Fox should overextend, put pressure for the trip cap domination. That's exactly what's going to happen. Luckily, Mental is at A. Summons in support. It's a 2v2. Toy looks to try and pinch Summons. Mental immediately springs up the hill. Doesn't want to allow his teammate to die. Toy turns around. It's another big 1v1. Toy still alive somehow, some way will live to fight another day.
And Mental, he wants this kill, but Toy is going to get the better of him right there, and that's going to be an Echo Fox round number 1.
And that was a play where you had to see that home hill get decapped, right? And you needed that fight to be won quicker. Toy, again, so smart, like a slippery little snake, made his way all the way down bottom mid, stayed alive, then turned around and burnt Mental as well. A fantastic start for Echo Fox.
Curious to see what Optic wants to do right here. The question is, do they want to spread out this bottom mid map? Do they want their nades here? I think nades would be a good option. They may go for the block and block out those Marxes again for Kyle, so to make sure that he does not get them, or maybe put Boom down here on Pistons.
You're trying to get real crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's only round number 1, though. Nades would be a good option here if they choose to do that, but it depends on the weapon slot right here. Do you want to block off that Piston spot? And that's exactly what they're going to do here.
Okay.
But that still doesn't mean that they won't put a big power weapon down. They may put it just down bottom mid in that middle slot right up under close, which is an open area in which you can attack from many different angles. And it's almost a better fight than trying to get that power weapon on top of that B hill.
Echo Fox with the advantage in terms of the series, up 1-0 now. The advantage in terms of rounds, winning the first one, kick things off round 2 on board with Praise. Gonna have that fight with Mental. Explosive's gonna join the party. It's a 1v3 for Praise out of nowhere. Up to Gaming just collapse on him. Nothing he could do. Solar's trying to help. He goes down as well. Mental with a double Icy shut down Fred. And this has gone from good to bad for Echo Fox very
That's
quickly.
what you need out of your MVP right there, Benson. And domination coming through. The first member is Praise. You see him right there on your screen. He has to get through this green wall. And he gets one, but that's not going to be enough.
For a minute there, I thought he was going to be able to just break that hill and start dancing around, but managed to shut down one, as you said, from the 3 that were in front of him. But Up to Gaming, not going to allow Echo Fox anything at all in that round. Being just completely outslayed to level things up 1 round apiece.
You see right there on your screen, Kyle and Toy looking cool, calm, and collected right here. That first map win was a good one. You know, maybe if we can dig back and see how many times Echo Fox won the first map. You know, we need to really go check the stats on that one.
In a series?
Yeah, won the first map in a series.
In a grand final or just a series between the 2 teams?
A series between the 2 teams.
My memory ain't that good.
Right? They won the first map and actually closed it out here. But we're going to see these NCNs getting placed down here mid-map as well. And so now you're going to have nades on both sides. We're going to see each team is going to go pick their poison. Mental, he's taking a lot of damage, but he's going to get the down in the back A to clean up the kill. Here comes the rest of the cavalry. Now they're going to be looking mid-map, and now Explosives, the duo, they're about to play for this domination very, very quick here, Ben.
Yeah, that's what you expected to see come through. 4 players down. Cal, last man, he goes down as well. Up to Gaming now seem to be shifting into another gear. The last 2 rounds have been very, very quick indeed. That one just 34 seconds. And Icy letting him
They need to stay focused. They were up 4-1 on the first map, okay? And that was a little curveball map that they threw at Echo Fox, in which they adapted to brilliantly and made that comeback. So I think they're going to have to stay focused here in this matchup. But on the weapon placement, they're going to choose to go for the block on statue. So we're not going to see no power weapons here so far in the first half, which is interesting. I think we have to see one in that last round based off the weapon slots that's on this map.
Very similar to map number 1, if you remember, though. It seemed like very kind of basic decisions that were made, and then it was, of course, Echo Fox in the second half of map 1, which started to string together 4 rounds back-to-back to bring themselves back into the game. You don't want to dig yourself into that hole. Yes, you won map number 1, but it could just be that little bit easier. You have to make sure you're trading these rounds effectively.
Now Explosives, he's going to take a lot of damage. Mental's going to work his way in here. He knows exactly where Toy is, trying to curve that shot around the smoke to pick him up here. Toy is running. He's on his heels now, and Kyle's going to get backed out of here as well. Icy getting his kills mid-map, incense tossed as well. But they want to recontest for this fight. They want to get back down here. They're trying to take out Mental. He has help over the top, but his head's going to get shot off over the top of that wall there. Now looking to push in, take out Kenny, but they're actually going to be able to do this. Going to get control over this B hill, but they still got to get those home hills. This was a slugfest here that entire first beginning of that round.
Yeah, it was a very long, prolonged fight, but it will be Echo Fox that should be able able to take that mid-neutral hill, and they should be able to get their home hill as well. Icy pinned in a corner, and the nade will kill him. It's Toy with his 6th kill now, and Toy really is starting to just shift into another gear himself. We'll see if he can put pressure now on the home hill, looking to really just kind of sneak behind enemy lines. There's going to be 2 players there from Optic Gaming. Toy goes in, he's going to clean up 1 in summons, but no, actually wasn't able to do so, but the cavalry comes in. Kenny's going to go down. Echo Fox now going for a trip cap domination of their own. Will they be able to lock it in? Yes, they will. We're all square once again, 2 rounds apiece.
And that's going to be one of the things that Echo Fox needs to do. Keep it close here on Foundation. Don't let Optic pull it away from you. And but this Echo Fox, this team, you know, of course it's a new squad, but even when it comes down to those 4 envious players in there from last season, I just get a completely different vibe from them.
It's so true. It's so true. That's why I look at Cal, and I do think he is that kind of X factor. Same with Toy Soldier, but for Cal, it's a comfort thing, I think, right? For the rest of his teammates, they look at Cal and they think, yeah, I know you're that guy. When we need you to clutch up, I know you're going to clutch up, and that's exactly what Cal has done all tournament long, and you even saw it in map number 1 as well.
Yes, you did here, and gonna get off into this break. So the next round we will have a heavy power weapon, rather if it's snipe, M-bar, or boom shot, because you can't place a weapon down twice in these nades. One of these nade positions may have to get wiped off unless they go for those secondary weapons. But you're gonna see Kyle get some shots in with this Botok. Gonna down Kenny here. Icy, he's gonna look to clean up this kill, but he was not able to. Toy managed to tap up here, and Kyle's gonna get that meat shield.
I want to point out just how smart that was. The communication that must have come in there between the 2 players. Kyle goes wide, almost kind of just baits out the challenge, and instantly he gets up. Nicely done from Echo Fox. 4 players dead for Optic Gaming, and once again, the threat of the trip cap domination comes through. Toy shuts down Mental as well. Will they be able to secure it? It is looking good. No one from Optic Gaming should be able to touch the hill. Kenny actually goes straight through the instant. Somehow still alive. Kenny shuts down Solars. What just happened?
That was...
What?
You know what, Kenny, you know, he plays with, you know, he plays with fire, I guess. He was dancing in that fire. He managed to run through that insane. He dodged the nade. And Echo Fox, they were too confident. They were winning that round. The player that Kenny killed, he gotta get that chunk here. But Echo Fox is gonna see if they can end it right now. Kenny's still in a position. Now he's feeling himself. He's got a 1v2 in front of him, trying to get the revive here on his teammate. They're not gonna allow this to come through. And you're gonna see support from Explosive out the other end. Now you're gonna see Explosive and Mental fight a 2v2 down low, but Mental's gonna die there by franchise. Explosive needs to be smart there on top of this B-hill.
Optic Gaming refusing to tap out of this round as Echo Fox look to give themselves the advantage. It's 2-1 hills. The B-hill now being decapped, and you can see that 2v2. Of course, it was turned into a 2v1. Explosive goes down as well. Kenny now off spawn. What is going to be the play for him? Is it the overextension?
Home hill.
He's going to have a 1v1 on that hill, I think, potentially.
Yeah, he's going to be right there to the left. He wants to go unnoticed, and he's going to walk it out here. Okay, walk into the hill so he isn't making any noises with that roadie run. He waited for Toy to go by. Now his teammates can get here in the mix, so that decap's going to be crucial. Now he's going to get this kill on Solars. Good patience right there. Mental needs to get the next one here on Toy, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
If Echo Fox throw away a round like this, a round which they were millimeters away from being able to secure, that's going to give Optic Gaming so much confidence, and the kills are turning. It's Optic Gaming now picking up, and Optic Gaming now going for a trip cap of their own. Fran is going to fall. Mental just abused him there, pushed him, gave him no respect. Explosive with the support. C-Hill broken. It's going to be Toy dancing and darting. Explosive still alive. Toy was able to shut down one. It's Kenny. Now another 1v1. Explosive versus Toy. 2v1 make that Toy all by himself. Has he brought his teammates enough time? I don't think he has. He falls. The C-Hill is, of course, still neutral. In fact, maybe he did. Kyle's there now to support.
Explosive's gonna get this smoke out. Optic looking to size this one up to push in. Nades are gonna go a dud there. But the shots coming from Summons. Top Cave is gonna be just destroying and just melting his Envious squad, but they somehow stay alive here, and Solars comes up with the big double his team needs. But look at this tie game.
Yeah, that's the important part to note. Echo Fox had such a comfortable lead. They really did. Now Optic Gaming, they have the lead. They have the map control. They have the hill control as well. They're building that lead presence. Looking now at Kenny's perspective, has to defend the home hill. Looks as if the push is going to come in now from Echo Fox. They're going to be able to neutralize it, but the instant gets thrown out from Icy. Raze goes down. Solars goes down as well. B has been decapped. However, you expect Mental to fly over towards Echo Fox's home hill. A big 1v1 about to go underway. It's Kyle versus Mental. How long can Kyle buy? How much time can he bank for his teammates? In actual fact, he gets it down. He's going to get a kill as well.
Man, Icy with that insane and Botok headshot to secure that home hill for his team. Kyle knows he's going to be in his front line. He has to make this move. He has to make this play for the decap, but it's going to be too little too late. Nothing's happening at that B hill. Optic Gaming going to get round number 5.
Nicely done from Optic Gaming, but you have to think that was a round which Echo Fox will
should've
look.
won.
They'll look back at that and think that should have been our round. That was stolen away from them.
And I'm curious to see how Echo Fox bounces back from that, because that was one thing that plagued them in Season 1, rounds just like that, in which they should have closed out that they couldn't. And it affected them a lot, especially in a lot of finals in which we saw. But we're going to see if they can bounce back. And yeah, they're going to go for that dual spawn, and they want to get that marks down for Kyle.
And that seemed to be the difference, to your point there, in Season 1. Whenever mistakes like that happen against Optic Gaming, they couldn't recover. It was a lot easier for them to recover against some of the Tier 2 teams. But now, again, another test. We get to see what Echo Fox is really made of here in Season 2, because that is one of the most triggering things that can
And that's
happen.
one round in the long marathon in which they're in right now.
But, I mean, think about last map, right? Think about how close last map was. One round really can make a difference. We're kicking things off now on board with Mental. For Optic Gaming,
they wanted no parts of that fight there on top of that B hill. They actually spread out and they decided to go play for the home hill. Just shows you the respect right there that they have there for Kyle. But you're going to see 2 members go down, looking to get in here explosives, trying to even the odds. But Kyle has something to say about that. Now Optic has to defend his home hill. I'm pretty sure they have a pair of nades in there somewhere. Nope, don't got it. They used them all. So their home hill is going to be taken. B is going to be neutral. But the domination coming through, Icy needs to be quick on where he wants to go.
I think Icy really maybe a little bit trapped. A cap, B cap, C gets D cap right from behind Toy. Toy not expecting that whatsoever. And now 3 players fly at him. He's able to shut down one. Another kill comes through. Toy pushes up the hill, finds the second. Toy with the third. Are you serious, Toy Soldier? Cal with the support. Hello, Reddit.
That's what you need out of him, okay? He needs to play like that every single time. Wow. That's that Gears of War 3 Toy Soldier stuff that we missed seeing from him.
It's funny because it was almost a catastrophic mistake. When you think about it, he pulled off the hill, he wasn't expecting it. They kind of lost track of where Icy was. He thought Icy was going to push right around from statue side. Natural fact, he cut down bottom mid, and all of a sudden the hill broke, but Toy makes the flashy play when he needs to. Once again, we are all tied up. Now, of course, heading into this.
I pretty much consider this a new game at this point right here. You know, you just wipe away that first half, and now we're going to see a different look. Halftime, respawn timers back to 10. These hills going to flip, so we're going to see more of a fight towards the close end of the map over there by statue here. But the fight mid-map still looking to go in Optic Gaming's favor. Praise full red. He's going to go down, but Mental's trying to stand there. He's just going to roll back and get the revive on Explosive, hoping that he can help him out. And Explosive breaks ice, but he knows the Misha is there. He may just go for that flank all the way around. Oh, he's just going to call it out. Get some pistol shots in the back. Kenny's going to pepper him up down there a little bit. Explosives. Can he clean up this kill? Kenny's got to connect with those, and they will manage to work together to get down Solars.
Of course, now in the second half, our respawns go down to 10 seconds, and our hills have, of course, flipped. All weapons removed off the map as well. Looking at someone's perspective from Optic Gaming, putting down some good damage on Optic in terms of this round. All the kills in their favor. Explosive strings together 3 in quick succession. Teammates there for trades as well. Icy finds 1. Trip cap domination coming through. Cal will fall, and Optic Gaming will surely secure this round. They will, and now they have the advantage.
And that's what you need out of Icy. You need to keep that energy, keep that momentum in there, especially between him and Explosives. Keeps his team positive, and that's exactly what they need. They need to have fun. Okay, Optic Gaming is playing their best when they're having fun here on the main stage. So, and I like this move here by Echo Fox. They say, hey, let's get this down early. Okay, we plan on, you know, winning these next few rounds and closing this out. Let's play to our strengths right here. So I like the placement.
Very smart stuff coming in from them. This map has truly been back and forth. Optic, the only team in this map that's won 2 rounds back to back. Can they do it again? Can they give themselves a cushion? Well, Echo Fox once again fight back and level things up, kicking things off this round on board with Mental. 11 kills to his name, but it's Explosive that draws first blood. Solars down and out for the count. Icy responds with a pick and toy, so already the numerical advantage heavy in Optic Gaming's favor. 3 players from Echo Fox
a
down.
Split second won that fight bottom mid. It came down to Explosive and Praise getting into open, but Mental was behind Explosive closer towards the open side than I believe that was, I think, Solars on the opposite end, but Mental got into that fight to make it a 2v1 for about 1 to 2 seconds before reinforcements came, and that's why they won that fight, and ultimately trying to translate this to a domination.
Yeah, and it looks like that domination will come through. Summons with a double. Kenny finds one as well. Optic Gaming do just that. They string 2 rounds back to back for the second time this map. They have a cushion now, 5 rounds to 3, and they just look at a little more comfortable potentially in that second half, because that first and second round here not really been too contested by Echo Fox.
Now, what is Echo going to do? Is it going to be the Echo Fox special? They're going to put these boom...
Put it on a platter, the Echo Fox special.
They're gonna set it up here. Boom shot down here in Pistons. They're going to force this team fight. Things are about to look like the way they looked in the beginning of the first half here. But now this time you have Kyle, who has clear sights on that boom shot. Optic's going to be trying to get it. We're going to see how they plan on trying to work around him. We're going to have that matchup between Kyle and Kenny. Kenny's going to have to outshoot him.
Worth mentioning, Explosive top fragging in this one. 18 kills, really having a sensational one. Sorry, make that 19, go for 20. Not going to happen. Fran responds. Kenny with the trade, though. Shuts down Fran. Can Kenny find the second? The fight is right in front of his eyes. Solar's is going to take a shot there.
Oh, top tables. There's a bunch of shots coming down, and that's Icy. He's actually going to start that down from top tables. That's going to equate to them get this boom shot. Here comes the first member. This is the last member of Echo Fox, and Kyle's going to go down. A little last-ditch effort right there to get that boom shot.
Cavalry actually could come through here. Boom is picked up by Kenny, and also finds the pick on Toy. Smart play coming from him. Now, of course, Optic Gaming should be able to get that map control. Echo Fox not really able to get too much control of that fight.
So the home hill players on this map at the start, they need to play man up. They need to keep their eyes on each other. If you understand, you come down to the fight middle. If he doesn't come down, then you need to understand you're about to get shot in your back. You need to get yourself inside that B hill. So it's like, who wants to be more reactive right there?
Cap domination once again could come through. Explosive shuts down Solos. The hill should be touched though by Toy. It will be touched, but there's still plenty of players there. Boom gets fired out from Kenny. Once again, another trip cap threat could come through. Mental's watching the overextension, so there really should be no one creeping through toward the E hill. The question now, can they find the kills? Mental with 1. He will be killed, but Summons still could make the play. It's a 1 versus 2. He will fall, but so many resources from Echo Fox forced to go back to that home.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to roll into that wall right there. Definitely an accidental play here, but you see 2 hills in favor of Optic Gaming. Echo Fox, they already overextended. They know they want to go for this 2-hill setup. It won't be enough right here, especially with this deficit that they got. They're going to have to at least decap E at some point during this round, but they want to play to make sure that they get that boom shot in as well, which is going to be up off respawn.
They could get a trip cap domination. Forget 2 to 1 hills. Echo Fox flick a switch. Now the pressure's on. The D hill fight comes down to Mental. Can he win it? No, he can't. E is fully in Echo Fox control. Kyle and Praise win it. 1 player. It's Kenny Bounce. Can he do it? He made magic last map. He breaks the hill. Can he find the kill? 3 players in front of him. He will fall. Toy putting shots from far. Explosive and Icy dart into the hill. They somehow break it.
Explosive, he's going to clean up that kill, and now he's about to get into action. Him and Icy 2v2 situation, but Praise is going to stop that, but here comes middle of the fight. Here with Summers. Explosive, he's going to go down here. This domination is going back and forth, but they finally get the wipe, and Kenny will not get there in time.
Nicely done from Echo Fox, a response that was well needed. He must, if you will. 5-4 though, still the advantage for Optic Gaming.
Echo Fox. They're 3 rounds away from closing this one out.
Stop.
2-0. Now, I'm happy Velly didn't ask me my prediction. I know, I might look like a genius again. You know?
You said that. Did you say Echo Fox?
Oh, I never gave my prediction.
Oh, well, I said Echo Fox yesterday.
Did you?
Yep.
Yesterday?
Hola even tweeted it, if you don't believe me.
Interesting. You know? All right, we're going to see right here. Going into round number 10 here. We're going to have an X here mid-map, so I completely agree with that. You know, both these teams want to focus their efforts down here to fight for this boom shot. But smokes are going to go out. Explosive, he's going to get close again, looking to break ice. But their teammate's going to go down. Icy's going to go down in this fight. Summons gets a kill. You're going to have all 3 kills picked up mid-map. The last 2 members are right in front of you. It's Toy, it's Kyle. Kyle gets 1. He gets the double. But now Toy, can you make a kill happen here as well? He's looking to come in and get a double, but they both get shut down. That's 5 members down. Looking at the overhead map, we're going to see if somebody's going to be in rotation to E. And yeah, they're going to be there, but they're going to bring this boom shot towards this home hill to keep them off. That's going to be 1. This should be able to do it.
It's now a 2v2. Fran is going to be there. Now it's a 1v2. Solos has to make a trade happen quickly enough, and he doesn't. Explosive shuts him down. Optic Gaming looking good to get the trip cap domination, and they will. And that now puts them at map point 6-4 the advantage. Echo Fox must win 3 rounds back-to-back if they want to take this winners bracket final this map.
It's going to come down. This is their last weapon placement right here, Vincent, and they only have one choice to put something here, a statue. It depends on how crazy they want to get here in round number 11. Needs, maybe. They're going to go for the ensign, so that's going to be a good play, but the fight, the focus is still going to be over there by the Pistons. Who gets this boom shot? And we're going to have to hop on board here with explosives because he's doing such a good job here at breaking ice, making those opening kills, dodging smokes, managing to get through unstunned to make the play here for a squad.
I mean, you saw Icy as well kind of stand up and say, look at my teammate, 27 kills, 7 downs as well to his name, only 181 seconds dead. Really having a great map. Can he do it once again? This time it's going to be Mental that draws first blood. Make that Mental with a double kill. Explosive will go down. Icy was at a trade. Solus responds with a double of his own, looking for more. He falls. Summons with the trade. Now all of a sudden, Kyle, last man up for Echo Fox. It's a 1 versus 3. Boom still on the ground. You have to buy your teammates time.
So Kyle's going to go rotate to E now. I'm questioning the move that Summons just made right there. He went in to get that boom shot. His team was in a 1v2, but he could have rotated over to E and got there before Kyle. But now Echo Fox, they're going to fortify on that E hill. But hey, Optic, they get a boom shot. They get the home hill set up. They're still looking good. This is one of the hardest setups to break here in Gears Esports, and especially with a boom shot right there.
Yeah. Unless you're nimble on your toes like that.
Yeah, he's going to go for
fired. Second move fired, both wasted. Summons is going to go down as well. Front's going to be picked up. Solar's response with the pick on Summons, and that is a big misplay from Optic Gaming.
Now, I saw what he tried to do with that boom shot. Tried to get that guy in the corner, but both just put his splash damage in. And you see the Lancers and the pistols from Echo Fox. Oh, got somebody trying to wait for him, but they're going to see him.
I feel like that can't happen, Blaze. I feel like that can't happen. I'm going to be honest now. Dominoes falling for Optic Gaming. Icy's down. Kenny's down.
Get that pre-smoke in, and they're going to stun him coming up the ramp, and so they can get set up. But going straight for this kill, Explosive not able to get it. And you got all these Echo Fox members on your home hill, but Summon, he gets one. He's trying to make up here for his mistakes, but he's going to go down finally. But Optic Gaming, they have control over E. They're going to have time here to reset.
More importantly, though, you're going to have Echo Fox locking in the home hill setup. There you see it on our overhead. Of course, they're still waiting for one player to come off spawn, Optic Gaming, and you get to decide which hill do they want to attack. But more importantly, don't forget, boom shot right there at Pistons between the 2 home hills. Echo Fox with a great advantage and a fantastic position to close out this round.
Optic, they need to just be aware, okay, especially with this boom shot down there. When is it coming up? You got to remember, Echo Fox pretty much standing right on top of it. They're waiting into that. They're waiting right into the respawns because they're going to choose wisely when they want to make this push. So now you have members of Echo Fox. They're rotating back down to boom. They said, hey, we'll take boom for this, for this trade-off here. You can have your home hill back, and I think we even see them all clear out right there. So the second set of marks is going to be picked up here as well for Icy, and they need to get this kill. They can't let Fran get anybody, and so they're going to do a good job at that. NC is being picked up here by Solars as well. He's going to try to rotate these over towards that Pistons area.
Solars needs to scramble away. Praise was able to put a stop to the Optic Gaming momentum momentarily. But the problem, 2-to-1 hill advantage now in favor of Optic Gaming. They're reducing the Echo Fox lead. Somehow Praise got out of that one, but full red tries to turn, put down a shot. Not going to happen. Mental and Summons Icy as well. Pick up kills. 3 players go down. Thank you very much. That's the free boom, and this theoretically should be a ticket to map 3.
1v1 the franchise versus Summon, but it's not even, he got tagged up a little bit, I want to say around top tables. That was Icy, and the boom shot right there. This is going to secure Optic map number 2 here, and we're going to see a map 3.
A much more dominant performance from Optic Gaming in map 2. A 7-4 victory does just that, Blaze. It is our ticket to game 3 of our winners bracket final.
Yes, an Explosive. He went absolutely huge for Optic Gaming right there. He showed why he is one of the best in-game leaders and slayers and support players in the game. Mortal Spawn, what were your takeaways?
Oh man, looking forward to this game 3, but overall, Optic, just first map, Impact, that's a good one for Echo Fox, honestly. Foundation is a really strong map for them, so I'm not surprised to see this push to game 3.
Definitely Benson.
I'm curious if I can borrow his socks, because hey, they may be like, you're still,
maybe give you one.
You're still confident though?
I am.
You are? 2-1 Optic Gaming?
What are you trying to do? You trying to lose another $2?
I see.
So, did you ever get that $2?
No, the bet didn't go down. It was okay. I didn't owe him $2, but I'm willing to bet you $2 here.
All right, let's go.
All right, there's your handshake. There's your handshake.
Blaze, you want to bet $1?
$1 on what?
I don't know,
Let's just
man.
bet a dollar.
A dollar.
All right, let's go.
All right,
Here we go.
Map 3, Damn is coming up. Listen, this is for the bread. This is tiebreaker. I'm wondering if a loss like this will mess up some momentum on Echo Fox's side. Do you guys believe that to be true?
Yeah, you know, it definitely will. But, you know, I think these guys are in the full understanding that, like I said, it's a marathon here. This wasn't going to be an easy match, but I think they got off to a good start with a map number 1.
And that's the key. It's never easy when these two teams play against each other. It's always a marathon, right? Whether it's, you know, grand finals where we've had bracket resets. I mean, you go back, you look at what? Columbus, first event of Season 1. Envy reset the bracket there in the grand final. Up to Gaming took it. Then, of course, Mexico, Envy take it up to Gaming coming through the losers bracket there. They weren't able to of course, reset the bracket. Then Atlantic City, up to Gaming take that, but it was Envy that reset the bracket. These games have always been close. Always been close.
And you know what, let me tell you the seriousness of this rivalry, because both teams will say it every single time. If they win an event and they don't play the other, they consider the event.
There's like an asterisk, right?
Yeah, right.
It's like no, we didn't.
But even if the other team does bad and get knocked out early, they still feel like it's a waste of the event if they didn't get a chance to play the other, even if it's loser bracket finals or winner bracket finals, whatever. That just shows you how much they prepare for this matchup and how much they look forward to it every single event.
Oh, definitely. Optic Gaming, they won map 2. Hopefully they can ride this momentum to close out the game. I say we learn more about Optic Gaming.
This season, I want us to win every single event. Unlike last season, we lost 1, but this season I want to see the whole sweep.
I think my team is dynamic in a lot of different ways, honestly. I think that we can do anything better than everybody. I think that that's the best way to describe us.
Optic Gaming, fan base, everybody, they expect us as a team to just dominate, and they're expecting that even more this year since we have Icy throughout the whole entire season this year.
Our biggest opponent, our biggest problem is ourselves. And if we focus on our gameplay and not so much other teams, I think that we'll remain dominant.
Optic Gaming, one of the most dominating teams that Gears War has ever seen. They dominated Season 1. Hope they're looking to do the same for Season 2, starting in Dallas. Their keys to victory, early momentum, unorthodox strategy, and just in-game just dominance. And also explosive to also help out his team in-game. Moving on to the tiebreaker map on Dam, Echo Fox and Optic Gaming.
Game 3 about to get underway. Damn, a map that we saw in Season 1 between these two teams, blow for blow, back and forth between the two. It's only fitting that we end our winners bracket final on this map. And we're going to kick things off on board with Icy.
All right, this is going to be a big fight right here by Baby Stairs. He's going to connect it with a brick, but Fran already broke ice. I believe on the other half of the, no, he broke ice over there on platform. So Icy's gonna have to watch his back here. Now Fran can put the pressure on the home hill. That's gonna force Optic to panic there. Now we're gonna see what they're gonna do, but they're staying composed here. They do make it inside B, but they're losing some fights over here by the platform area. They're losing these advantages, but Kyle's gonna get those advantages right back.
Kyle double kill, at it again, doing just Kyle-like things. Good stuff from him. Icy though was able to shut down Fran. Still though, early on in round number 1, it is 2-1 hill advantage in favor of Echo Fox.
Now Echo Fox, as you said, 2-1 hill favor for them, but Optic's gonna come off this respawn. Now at this point, when you lose control over that pumping station, it's so easy to fortify here, and it's so easy to break that setup when you're in there. So usually what teams do, they go to platform, they work the other half of the map, they go to pit, they go to top platform, they try to wrap around, put some pressure on that home hill, and once you do that, you kind of thin the defenses here of your opponent, and that's what Optic's attempting to do right now.
Icy now on your screens, makes his way over there, but Praise shuts him down, and Echo Fox now starting to build a little bit of a cushion. 30 points, nothing too big, but that's not going to help the cause. Kenny, Explosive and Mental all win a gunfight. 3 players from Echo Fox go down, and you'll surely now expect to see the B hill go in favor of the green wall.
So now Echo Fox coming off a respawn, they're going to all start to push top map. But you're going to have Optic that's looking to play for this domination as the Summers and Kenny. That's a big double. Echo's going to be forced to run back. They ran past their home hill, but they got to fight this. They got to defend this, and they will clear it out. I'll take that back. They get the kill on Explosives, but Praised 1v3, not going to happen right here. Optic closes that first round out.
Optic Gaming simply too good there in round number 1. Echo Fox started off strong. They had the setup locked in, but Optic Gaming break it. And then ever since then, really, the kills just went all in their favor. And they are 1-0 up.
Sniper will be good if they do choose to go to pit. They
double snipes?
No, they may just put his marks down right here. If they do double snipes, I'd be surprised. That'd be awesome. I think they either look here at pit or they go towards the dual spawns up top. You know, play to your bread and butter.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it. There you go.
Makes the most sense.
It does. It does. You know, because you know they're gonna block that, right? You know, they got so much respect for him. And he's going to be annoying with it. And he's shown us time and time again what he can truly do with that weapon right there.
Kyle's an absolute animal, can tell you that. Now we'll see, of course, round number 2. Can Echo Fox respond? And is the question, of course.
He's going to have to go toe-to-toe here with explosives. They're both trying to size each other up, get some shots in here. But both home hills will be capped. Summons, he lost that 1v1 on top platform to franchise early on. Now it's a stalemate on that side of the map. Nobody's pushing just yet here. Gonna catch one down there on baby stairs. Good shots there by explosives. Good call outs there by Optic. But now you're gonna have a 4v3 situation here in favor of Optic. Echo, they need to get some kills. They need to push in here, try to clear out B and take their advantages where they can find them.
Yep, I see. Looks like he has some support. 2 players. Echo Fox gonna have to pull away now from that B hill. Do not want to give away too many advantages to Optic. Fraser's going to fall. Solar's is going to fall and Optic gaming again. Now this is where they can push for that trip cap domination.
Gonna get this kill. Looking at it, you're gonna see Optic with the heals in their favor, looking for another one. That's gonna start it right here. Echo coming off a respawn. It's a 1v1 across at the other home hill that may come in with the break, but he's not gonna be able to make it there in time.
Yeah, Optic again shifting into another gear early on here in game 3. It's gonna be imperative now that Echo Fox respond quickly. You cannot give away too many rounds to Optic Gaming. If you go 3-0, even 4-0 down, it's going to be so hard to climb back up that mountain, so to speak. Echo Fox, this is a crucial round now for me.
Yeah, I'm curious to see what they want to do here, because if they lose the fight at pumping station,
Boom and pit. That's what.
Let's start the real fight.
Let's start the fight, right? Let's cut the crap and get straight to it. You know,
I'm with it. I'm with it. I like how you think here, Ben. You know.
I mean, historically, that's been the decision between these two teams on this map, and no surprise there that that's what we see.
Yeah, and you want to get that early on because the fight at pumping station that sucks.
It's a nonsense.
It does. You know, the fight does suck here. The one on platform, it's a lot more favorable here for both sides, and I appreciate Echo Fox dropping that boom shot early on here in this round.
I mean, you know, Fran early on, to your point, had Summons in round number 1, won that early fight. Round number 2, Summons respected it a little bit more, and of course that fight was so prolonged. And Icy though is just gonna say, all right, there's a boom. Thanks, I guess, right? Like,
he got there
Christmas
so
just came early for Icy.
He was unstunned. I want to say that was a bad smoke thrown somewhere on the Echo Fox side, or good smoke thrown from the Optic side to slow that guy there to get in a position to stop him from getting that boom shot. But now pushing in, cap all these hills. Big 1v1 here by Solars, but he's going to go down there by Kenny. And now we're going to start to see all these home hills get capped up.
Yeah, Optic Gaming, again, they're just on another level, it feels like, here on game 3. Echo Fox, though, they are surviving just in this round. It should be good to cap that home hill players off spawn so they can reset the map.
I'm surprised they're still stacked over here towards pumping station, and that's Echo Fox. You know, they have to actually go over here. There's no other way they can go. Boom shot has plenty. It's about a minute 30 right now off the respawn timer, so no point in you going over there and you start to get at a big deficit here, especially with them holding that 2 cap. But at some point, if Echo Fox does not win this fight, you're gonna have to make that rotation very, very soon.
You basically have time to fight over towards B, and to your point, you don't want to allow Optic Gaming too many points to pull away and build that lead. As it stands, here is the fight at the B hill. Cal shuts down Summon. Will the kills come through for Icy? There's 1, 2 more in front of him. Not going to be able to find more. Solar shuts him down, and B hill should now be in favor of Echo Fox.
It's going to be an important round right here for Echo Fox to take. They will get control over B, but Optic, they're not worried about it. They got a bunch of points off of it. They're starting to push this platform right here. That boom shot's less than a minute here on the respawn. They're gonna get in position. Mental's gonna get a smoke over here to stun franchise so they can get in here and explosives. He's just gonna head down right in there, try to get some shots off, try to find a nice little pistol angle, knowing his teammates have his back here. Fran, he's stuck in a difficult spot here, but he's gonna get stunned and backed up. The boom should be up here soon, but you do have members of Echo Fox here in the area.
Yeah, Icy should sound praised though, so advantage now in favor of Optic Gaming for that new boom. Mental might have to pick on Kyle. Solars does respond, but it's all green wall in the kill feed, essentially. A couple of trades do come through, but it's Toy, last man alive for Echo Fox here in round number 3. Can he somehow keep Optic Gaming off that B hill. The trip cap is going to come through. Toy has to win this 1v1 now. The game essentially in his hands. He's going to break it, not find the pick though. Boom, in Summons control. And Optic Gaming now can put pressure on Echo Fox's home.
Yeah, you really can't get by on Kenny with that movement when it's something that he's kind of pretty much wrote a book on. You know, he just plants his feet right there and makes sure he picks up that kill.
I'm honestly surprised you didn't see Optic Gaming just collapse on the home hill. Yes, they do have a good cushion, 160 to 120. They have 2-to-1 hill advantage as well, but too many times we've seen rounds just like this one thrown away.
Yeah, they had the boom shot. They knew that these guys had to push in a pumping station, and when you got a boom shot in this pumping station area, it's already hard enough to break without a boom shot. You get that in hand, but that's a good down there on explosives, but Summons, he gets the kill that's needed. Toys down here mid-map. Not much Echo Fox here can do in this round. This is going to be an Optic Gaming in round number 3.
Yeah, nicely done. Optic now 3-0 up, essentially. As soon as this one comes through, it's all but a formality. The kills come through for Echo, but it is simply too late. 3-0 advantage in game 3 for Optic Gaming, and you have to look at Echo Fox now to really just step things up a little bit, get that energy going, because as it stands, they're being outclassed.
We talked about the keys to victory here, Benson, and at the top of the list, it was momentum, all right? And that's exactly what Optic Gaming has, all right? Echo Fox, they have to dig deep. They have to fight back here. They have to get their heads in the game. And, you know, I need to see that aggressive Echo Fox. Boom, Nate's going to be placed on platform. That's definitely going to affect this fight a little bit. You're going to have to make sure you win that 1v1. If somebody loses that 1v1 and that team gets nades, you got to be careful there in pit. Because there's a lot of close quarters over there.
I see Mental both sitting with 10 kills to their name. Only 3 rounds in. Can they now start off strong? We're going to kick things off on board with Echo Fox praised perspective. Of course, Boom right in front of him. So Icy just quick pick it in the last couple of rounds, and Toys not going to allow him to do it this time. Finds the pick. Summons a Mental, though, with kills of their own. Explosive with another one, and Echo Fox are crumbling before your eyes. Explosive now with Boom. Optic Gaming simply too good, it seems, here in game 3.
Solar's trying to make a play here on his platform. I believe this is the home hill of Echo Fox. Yes, it is. You're going to see Kyle off of respawn right there. So Explosive is going to have that boom shot, hoping his teammates can get in position to cap these hills. But I think they gave him pretty much a bad call out. I think he needs to get out of here. Pocket that boom shot. He's not going to do it. He thought his teammates was pretty much branching out to cap those hills and come out with the domination. And he's going to give up a free boom, but those nades coming out. Gonna get that kill, and I'm pretty sure that boom was pocketed, but good heads-up play by Kenny, understanding the situation.
Grenade kill comes through. He will fall, though. Explosive now up, however, so just one play from Optic Gaming down for the count. See who is going to be able to get the hills under their belt. As it stands, it's just one hill to 2 neutral in favor of Echo Fox. The B hill being capped by Optic Gaming. Praise flies in, shuts down Mental. Can he find more? That's the question. Explosive to his left, and one to the right there, but it's 2v2. Someone's now collapsing. Cows tries to go for the flank. He will fall. Fran is in the hill, but this is a very, very scrappy 3v3.
Fran, gonna have Cow there as well.